I never be true like nobody else. I don't think you like nobody else. Oh, someday for it. Oh, we have got our brew. We've actually got an account that can buy things
This
as
was the
well.
no-brainer. This was the
We actually got an
banker.
account that can buy
This
things.
was the
How
one
is
that couldn't fail.
Logan?
This was one
How
that's
is
never failed.
Hey, Logan, what's happening, son? After this, Endo. God, Endo, you're here as well, boss. How are you, Endo? I seen you on Pom stream the other day. As if it isn't Lundis. Lundis, talk to me. Lundis, that Kereshi style guide in the Discord, goated, by the way. Like, really, 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 really good. Really, really good. FB, what we saying? Aka, what are we saying? Harvs. How are we, Harvey? Harvey, talk to me about the Liverpool game. Talk to me about that Liverpool game. Dino, how are we, boss? How's PC trading treating you? New FC26 is class. I like it, and though not a lot of people do. People are hating it. Carlo, what are we saying? Exotic as well. What are we saying? How are we? Talk to me. Talk to me. Hellbot, I'm going to blow soon. Not you, though. Not going to... I'm messing. Relax. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. No more sexual jokes. We've used them all now. Okay. Okay. We've used all the not funny sexual jokes. We're all good. Now, London, it was cold, son. Patch you eye, the boy from Discord. How are we, son? Jamie as well. How are we? How are we? Both Jamies. God, there's two Jamies. There's two Jamie. I can't cope with that, boys. You both going to be... You know what? You're just one person now. Nah, I'm messing. There's two Jamies, though. What do we do about that? Right, you know, Gene, I'm going to do unspeakable things to you. That's... Relax. Yo, the follow, Gwetzy. Yeah, you're like Gooty, but with a bit more flair. I see it. I see it. Oh, FM26. Yeah, Endo, that makes more sense. There's no way you were going to say FT26 is good. Talk to me, Endo. Talk to me about it. Leon as well. Leon. Boys, there's coins to be made. We're on the new account today. I'm buzzing for today, boys. A lot of things to talk about. I'm buzzing for today. Tar, how are we, son? Jonathan Tar there. How are we, Jonathan? I know it's Tar, but you're now Jonathan. Thought I claimed my first assert dominance, and you have to dip soon because you're going to go bird. Say hello to her from me, Logan. I hope she's doing well. I hope you're both doing well, but I hope, you know, her more than anything. Conor Bradley's to go. Halves. Honestly, the atmosphere of that game, halves. The atmosphere of that game. Fair play to Liverpool from a United fan. Honestly, boys, that game, atmosphere. I've been to a few decent atmosphere games. I was at the Dortmund 4-3. If any of you remember that game from a couple of years ago, well, quite a lot of years ago. I'm getting old now. Do I think Cabal will go extinct? No. If he does, though, it'll be for like half an hour. We could see some crazy pumpy dumpies in this next 3 minutes. We'll take a look. You could see graphs that go right up and right back down. He will not go extinct long term. No. It's only a week the stats are like that for. Let's see if I'm wrong. You're at 800k, but Icon Trader's not working for me. We can go over it on stream. Good shout. Let's go over it on stream, how I would do it. I'm on the low budget account. So I can't actually buy anything. Complex, what are we saying? Don't arm me. Don't arm me. Don't. I feel like that's disrespectful. How are we, Complex, son? Mariona 99 pace, that's good, right? Mariona 99 pace is good because people will just see it and think, you know, to the moon. Is it actually the best for her? Probably not, but people will see it and think it is. Leon, how are we, son? Mumbles evening. Just catching up, boys, and we'll jump into it. About to be 6. Oh, whoa. They died then. You got to test Morris, you got to dip. Yeah, hey, test is more important. Complex, test is more important. You come from Discord, good on you, son. Good on you, son. Ben's 99 pace and Pogba 99 dribbling. Oh my God, Benzema 99 pace. I'm getting touched in champs. Pogba 99 dribbling. That's the one I've actually got on the mains. The only one I'm using. 6 Swan. Unlucky traps. You got it wrong. Bravi. I'm behind on chat, boys. I'm sorry. I'm getting there. So I need to say hello to all the boys before we start trading. It's more important. I'm good, Brammy. I'm good. Trapsy, how are you? Gucci. How are you, son? How are we? What to trade today? Let's go through it. You invested a bunch of screamer cards on discard price. Yeah, I think you can hold them. You can hold the discard one, boys, 100%. Conor Bradley on top. We love to see it. It's a completely new game with FC26. The trading has been fun because of how shit I am. Yeah, trading's fun when you shit at the game, Endo. And I want to talk to you about FM, though, 100%. FM26 is ass. Okay, now you two can argue. I'm not getting involved. Yeah, there you go. Endo, you can argue. I'm not getting involved. Ben's 99 pace. That card's going to be unbelievable, boys. Boys, this is the low budget account. Look at the team. Look at the team on the low budget account. Look at this. Cold, innit? It's cold. Yeah, always lazy, Complex. No reason not to if you're away from the game. Because if it sells, it sells. Champ's about to be held with all these loans. I genuinely might not play it. It might be the first Champs weekend I don't play. Issy got 99 shooting. Yeah, but he'll still be ass. Like mystery ball this. It'll be a mystery ball weekend. Full screen teams. You back Griezmann from rewards. Hey, Carlo, take their coins, boss. Ben's his pace, John. Ben's his pace. Viper, you legend for the follow. How are we, Viper? Boys, this is actually from the YouTube video that went out. The ball days we were trading the other day. I don't want to do too much on this account, but we can actually trade on it for once. Where you live at, that's a bit crazy. Should we get an early team check-in? Get him in Discord, but it is just gone 6 o'clock, Hazardous. We can't do that just yet. We can't do that just yet. Jaden, why are you moaning about Apex? No, Jaden, don't moan about Apex. We don't do that here. We don't do that. Jaden, no. Chem style trading right now, goated. But what is also going to be interesting right now is these Scream cards. Are they 99? They are 99 on the market. This is going to get interesting. We've got Alex Bruniger, 99 shooting. Svensson's got 99 passing. That's ass. It's not, but like he's not going to sell. Francis, 99 defending. 99 defending. We got some decent ones. Chills, talk to me. Complex just followed. Complex, you weren't followed. Wow. Cut that. I'm messing. You got 100k. What should I invest in? You don't want to invest. You want to trade. We'll walk through it right now. But these cards have just got 99. King Ball, how are we, son? Benzema at striker, in my opinion, with that 99 pace. 100%. Yo, Gene, I have a... Oh, shit. Talk to me. I have a commercial. No idea you answered my previous message. Like, oh, 800k liquid. We'll talk. I was saying we're going to do it on stream, Patch. Why? Don't worry. We'll do it on stream. Don't worry. Market crash on gold meta. What, you're waiting for one tonight? I wait for tomorrow for that. We get another promo tomorrow. It's Ghosty. Ghosty with the follower legends. What you saying? Burma got 99 dribbling. Let's take a look. Texie as well. You weren't followed. Wow, that guy. The Costa 99 defending. Teller 99 shooting. That could be an interesting one. Remember, boys, as well, these should get roll plus pluses, right? I swear they get roll plus pluses. I was that in December. Kachawi 99 defending. You were? Wait, what? I'm only messing, so yeah, I'm gonna say you subbed and everything. Boys, Benzema, you're gonna see everywhere. You are going to see Benzema everywhere. We need to take a look at some of these cards' prices instantly, right? First of all, Mbuemo. Really interesting one, okay? Is he going up? Is he going down? 210. Let's see. Complete new SBC, campaign 84. We need to do a lot of stuff. This is the Trade to Glory account, though. Is he coming down or is he going up, boys? Are we seeing mass panic or mass buy? This looks like panic to me. Is Cabal gone extinct? Is this not panic on Mbuemo? Boy, this looks like panic to me, no? Ruthless 99 shooting as well, exactly. Jan, how are we, Jan? Is it Jan or Jan? Due got 99 defending. I think that Due one was the most obvious discard pickup. We'll take a look. This Mbuemo, boys, if we jump over to desktop, I don't know what these cards have been sitting at, so it's really interesting to take a look, right? Right, if we go to Mbuemo, that Mariona's there. This guy's now 160k. What's he been? He got to... This is why you selling the hype. We've been calling this all week. He is 40k down, boys. There could definitely be a buying window on these cards. Boys, I'm talking buying window on these cards. What about the discard cards? On, not Desiree, just Due. Because that Mbuemo's down 30k. Boys, there's a buying window on these cards. I think you can hold the discard cards. I think you can hold these, right? You could have sold here at 13.5. I think these dip down and then go back up on the discard. At least just back to this. Let's see if I'm right? Mariona seems to be the one everyone's on about because she got 99 pace. So she's up. Everyone wasn't expecting. And Burmo, people didn't want the 99 dribbling. People did not want the 99 dribbling. What about Crouch? Sorry, boys, I'm missing chats and stuff, but this is crucial, man. Crouch got 99 shooting. Look at this. This is why when you boys ask me, do you invest in Crouchy? No, you do not. 40k in an hour. You do not invest in live cards unless you're selling the hype, boys. It'll be the same with Road to the Knockouts. I think there'll be a buying window. He still has 99 shooting. Don't forget, these cards still have 99 stats, right? What did Lundberg get? Interesting one. So he got 99 shooting. People seem to be up with that. I'm not touching these cards if it wasn't obvious. What about Alawarian? He looked 99 physical. Look. Oh, he's been killed. He's down 80,000 coins, boys. What about Frimpong? We all knew he was going to get physical, right? Boys, how do people not selling the hype? I don't get it. I think these cards will rebound, especially him, by the way. He's down too much. Wait, did Cabal get 99 pace? Is that what people are talking about, by the way? Yeah, okay, Cabal might go extinct then. Yeah, okay, fairs. He's 99 pace. I did not know he was that close to price range. I did not know that was his price range. He will come down eventually, but 99 pace centre back, people just go ridiculous for that stuff. This one's the most interesting to me. Let's go back to the market. Let's see. Let's see. Right, what are we saying, boys? Sorry, I got a bit... Your Mariona doesn't have 99 pace. Wait, what's she got? Oh, yeah, reset FC. No, that's what Tex is saying. Refresh FC. Is he already off the panic? He is. Oh, my God. People did not... Boys, this card still has 99 dribbling, remember? This card still has 99 dribbling. Look at this stats, right? Okay, 4-star, 3-star. 99 dribbling on this card with the... Oh, he's not the... He still has 99, though. Boys, this card cannot be this cheap with 99. He can't be. I don't mind a pickup if he gets a little bit lower. If he gets a little bit lower, I don't mind a pickup. Read your last comment. Sorry, boss. Leal got 99 shooting. Yeah, that card's been... Right, boys, I seen... What made me think about this Leal card, right? I seen leakers buying this card as an investment. When leakers are buying something as an investment, it's worrying. Yeah, I seen leakers buying this, and they only posted it today, right? A leaker bought this and posted it today. Why would a leaker have bought this otherwise? It's too risky an investment. He's up like 400k. Actually, we'll go through it now, son. We'll go through it now. Do I sell Cabal? In my opinion, yes. Oh, they could refresh price range. I think they refresh price range and he comes down. The thing is, though, 99 pace centre back could touch 100k, right? The safest thing's always to sell, right? Look, this was from leakers. I mean, he's deservedly this price, but this was from leakers. Leakers knew this. That card, by the way, we're talking like best in the game level. Hellbot, how are we, son? What boy? Buying Wormo and hold 160. There's going to be a bottom on these cards. What is it? This card could keep going. What's your budget, boys? If you're going to risk a card like this, I'd rather you have more coins in case you have to hold this longer, right? If you can get a big snipe with this card, look at the supply. No one's buying these cards, boys. Look at the supply, right? Jack, what are we saying, son? How are we, Jack? You said you'd pop by the streams. How are we, son? How are we? Web app busted. Crouch is extinct at 50k, but I searched... Oh, no, that's just web app, yeah. People are going to start sniping this card. Keep an eye on it, boys. Keep an eye on what's selling, what doesn't. That's selling, right? So 160 is selling. 165 isn't. 161 isn't interesting. 161 is not. Look at... Now, see, boys, it's still coming down, you see? You're still coming down. This is how you track it, okay? I bet we're going to track it live. Look at this. We're going to track it live. The only snipe I like... Oh, 155 is right there. Boys, I like this card at a buy. What was he, remember? Let's take a look at some Wormo. We just checked on Footbin, right? He was like 200 and something K. He was 210. Oh, we can get 140 on this, boys. How long does it drop for? Glad to see us back, Alan. Love to see you here as well. How are we, Alan? When to sell Weyer? Which Weyer? Is it Weyer, Scream Weyer? What 99? Yo, G, thanks to you. I've hit 100k from 30k. Ched, I'd love to hear it, son. I know you're new, son. We'll get you that a meal this year, 100%, Cheddar. Is he bottoming out? Are people buying? People are not buying. That one's getting bought. It's a little bit... Ooh, he was got 210, Murray. That was top. This is how I track it. Boys, this is literally all you do is track if a card's getting low. You'd rather buy as he just starts to go back up rather than when he's still going down. Check Discord for teams. We will, Zeno. Sorry, son, but Zeno, it's just gone content. We can't do that right now. We 100% will. Check out some of the silvers if you're on the Trade to Glory. New challenge, SBC. Shit, this is actually important for the low budget. I know the Scream cards are big, boys, but this is... What's low budget? What came out today? The problem with this is it's a new account, so every SBC is new. Do you know what I mean? Lynchy, how are we, son? Lynchy with the follow. What a boy. You spent it, though. You're back on 60k. Yeah, but at least you've spent it, boss. Where's this challenge, SBC? Curse of the Pharaoh. Is it this one? Jan as well, the follow. What a boy, Jan. Oh, shit, that's new as well, boys. Boys, keep an eye on that and Burma while I'm off this. This is new. What are we talking, right? Playstyles, finesse, low driven, and enforcer. Okay, it's not a great card. This has to be like a discard SBC. Like a free. It's a bit expensive, that, no? I know it's a showdown, but... Is that not a bit expensive? Little bit expensive, boys? What do you reckon? I think that's a little bit expensive. Let's get another FIFA song on. This is alright, to be fair. 84 plus campaign. That's new. Is it new? Is it refreshed? I thought that was refreshed, boys. I've not been on this account, like I say. That's refreshed, no? Because what was there not already a party bag? You see 150s and Wormos. What's in this? Earn a pack and in 1 cornerstones or really? Yeah, that's... No, oh, it's 84 plus, so it's a little bit better. Okay, the requirements are for it, boys. Team of the weeks. Okay, boys, this is something really important, actually. Let's talk about this, boys. Team of the weeks will go up for this. Team of the weeks will go up for this, right? Why did icons crash? Which icons, generals? Talk to me about which icons. Some of them have crashed because they're getting SBCs. You got 148k in Wormo now. He could still be dipping, boys. Sviper, let me take a look at that on the market. Boys, really, really interested with Team of the Weeks, though. This is big, okay? Let me get the tweet up. Actually, I'm not even need the tweet. I'm going to get up in the background. I'll pull the screen up, right? Boys, in the background, keep an eye on that Scream and Wormo. Keep an eye on Scream cards, okay? Right. I've got it. I can bring it up. Okay. Team of the Weeks, boys. I've got a play already I'm thinking of. If you're higher budget, or even mid-budget, right? This is the new Team of the Week, boys. Look how many fodder cards there are. 83, 83... 80, okay, he's Paqueta, but look at 83 specifically. 83, 83. Look at the bench. 83, 83, 83, 83, 83, 83, 83, 83, 83, 83, 83, 83. So that party bag that's just come out, yes, could raise informs, but I don't see a world in where Sunday night, 83 informs are discard. And as an all-in, if they are discard only, boys, and I mean discard, like minimum price, this is such an all-in in my eyes. If you're high budget, because the reason why, boys, is you can always lazy sell team of the weeks, right? So keep an eye on these Sunday night. There's just too many 83s for them not to be, and barely any of these cards are usable, okay? So I'm thinking that. However, for this SBC, we should see Team of the Weeks rise because we've got no supply on them, and it needs a Team of the Week. People love a party bag. It's going to get completed. Did I fuck up buying Zambrotta? Yes. The icons have not crashed. SEN, Zambrotta. If you're talking about why icons crashed, SEN, Zambrotta, and who's the other one? Vidic are coming in a player pick. So yes, you did a little bit. Unless you managed to buy it at a decent price. 100k invest now. We're going no chem style trading, Jan. 100%. Let's talk. Oh shit. Let's talk chem style trading, Jan. Jan, I'm going to be doing it on stream, but right now with these scream cards, we have to take a look at this. Ooh, is he bottoming him out, boys? Is this bottoming him out? I don't mind a 150, boys. I don't mind a 150. It looks to be drying up a little bit on the supply. Panic sell's gone off. Panic sell's gone off. So we get a 150. What? Who's a trade of 300k? Still chem styles and mass bidding. I do not like picking this up if you're on like 500k or less. You really need to trade in, and I've been stuck on 70k for a while. Any advice? Yeah, don't worry, son, because I'm on low budget. We're going to be doing low budget on stream today. But like I say, because these... Oh, there's a few there. But if you can get below 150, I really like it. Because there's a few coming up. If you can get a hunter, you want a hunter below 150. It's like the... And he could still drop. Keep an eye on that. What other scream cards? Cabal's extinct, so we don't care. Crouchy, by the way. Was that really just for the pace? Oh, shit. That scared me then. Should I buy Buemo now? Own it like mid 140s. You're here all night, bro. What do you think I'll end up this night? Jan, if you're here all night, son, you could honestly do serious things. We're talking even just make 100k tonight. It's a grind. I'll be honest, boys. It's a grind. Is he back up already? Okay, boys, that crouch card's already back up. That crouch, so I don't mind the Buemo. He's already up 10k, which means he set the trend. He's already risen, which means this card has to rise, right? He's already risen. That's my logic. Bro, this guy has too much GGMU hype. I've said 150 is the buy if you can get. Safe is below, but if you look, it seems to be the demand's picking up a little bit on him. Yeah, there you go. That's the one you wanted, boys. That's the snipe you wanted. Obviously, I can't pick any up on this account, so I have to sit and watch. I invested 50k into Kone, bought at 650, sell 1.1. I'm too good. Talk to me, son. Why did Kone go up, though? Kone for what? Oh, for the Evo. Zeno for the Evo? Talk to me. Check Rashford's. Yeah, but Rashford's an SBC, right? What is Rashford? We can check in concepts. We can check in concepts. I can hear so many fireworks off. You're in the UK, boys. You're going to hear fireworks all night. You want to sell the Buemo as quick as possible for profit. If he doesn't go up tonight, hold. But ideally, if he gets like 170, 180 tonight, at any point, I'd just sell it. The thing you've got is he does have a 99 stat for the weekend league, so I don't mind. The out-of-pack one, boys, I don't mind holding a little bit longer. So when Buemo's out of packs, you can hold a little bit longer. Put all my Team of the Weeks up for 30.750 an hour ago, and you're making an extra K per card. Lazy listing Team of the Weeks is crazy. Lazy listing your fodder just before content is such an easy way to make some more coins on top of it. Boys, anyone got any other Scream cards in their in their squad that they're using? 99 dribbling on the striker. Nah, bro, if you took the winger, you won. If you took the winger, you won. How pissed would you be if you took the striker? What are you saying, Josh? Do you think Scream Card Weyer will rise again? What price is he, Josh? I'm not ignoring anything, so don't worry. You're off a T in a bit, Endo. What price is he right now, Josh? City and Liverpool gold commons are rising for marquee matchups, G. We love to hear it, Alan. Well, did you invest, actually? Does Rashford get no 99? No, he will get 99. Every Scream Card will get 99, boys. We're just seeing this one here. Oh, is he still there? If Rashford's still there, you've got to take the right wing if you're doing it. Look at this one. Finesse shot with, boys, finesse shot with 99 shooting. I'm sorry. Finesse shot with 99 shooting. Do you know what I mean? How are we, Lucas, son? How are we? Yes, silver lazy listing paying off 200% right now. Jan, we love to hear it. What do you need for that? Boys, let's go look for some sniping filters, by the way. This is more for you lower budget guys. Keep an eye on that and Buemo. We'll take a look in a minute. Where's the SBC? Curse of the Pharaoh, right? Okay. So, we're talking set. Okay. Yeah, we need high chemistry. We need minimum 3 leagues, which means nations again. Players from the same country. Okay, boys, see how it's the minimum? So we're talking same league, same country. Does that make sense? Because we need a lot of league. No, wait. Oh, no, but leagues minimum 3. Players from the same country, minimum 4. Oh, it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. It's kind of in the middle. I think they've done that on purpose to try and not price fix. So, yeah, gold players, minimum 3. So, rares. Rare silvers. Rare silvers. That's the one I'm looking for. Rare silvers. Rare silver centre mids. Rare silver centre backs. Should we take a look? See what we can find. If we do silver rare, we'll try centre backs. This is for you low budget, boys. Spain. I don't mind Spain. What we taught? Yeah. Yeah. Sniping filters are here. They are here, boys. Sniping filters are here. This SBC was so easy. Not a lot of money to be made either. Wait, which one? Which one, Luca? And Burmo's already going up, boys. If you picked up that at 150, we'll take a look at that. I think he can get to 170. I don't mind holding him because he's out of packs. Boys, what you need to understand with these crazy dips and rises on cards is people like list them and sell them off. What, Jaden? What, Jaden? Talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Both are useless stats. What on... Oh, Pogba looks terrible. No, Pogba got 99 dribbling. Wait, boys, what did the CDM Pogba get? Did he get like 99 physical? Shut up, Jaden. Skylar, what are we saying, son? How are we, boys? You bought a couch at 60k. Am I in the mud? Yeah, kind of. I don't know. When did you buy the 60k? It was never a hold, that crouch. The CDM got 99 shooting. But the CDM got 99 shooting. A box crasher. Yeah, Toby, you got shooting. What? Hey, boys, box crasher. Boys, sniping filters, by the way. Spain, silver, rare, centre-back. Looks like could be one. Let's try Spain, silver. Let's try English. Yeah. 1.5 there on him. I can try and snipe some of these because we are on this account. But I'd rather you boys try and get to these. Just sniped an Mbuemo, 140k. Love to see it if he's still going up. When should I sell Router? And they're both discards, so you're fine. I think they're both discards, so you're fine. The Router and Seaworld. You can hold. They're both discard. If they're coming down right now, if they're already up, look to sell. Do you know what I mean? Skylo with the follow. You legend, son. How are we? How are we? You've got 28k. What to do? We're going to jump into low budget. One thing you can do is find sniping filters that's out for the new SBC. Because, boys, these have short and sharp rises. Legend, boys. King Blue. That Igua. I don't know what that name is, son. But legend with the follow. You boys with the follow. Legend. How long should I hold Mbuemo? You're fine to hold into weekend league. But if he gets up, sell him. Boys, remember with these sniping filters, just look to sell instantly, right? You do not want to be holding these cards, okay? Icon, what are we saying, son? How are we? How are we, son? There's 155 there. Let's see. Boys, if you've got silver club stock from the list, go and check the centre-backs, the centre-mids, and even the strikers. Why isn't Cuadrado going up? Makes no sense for me. Right, boys, you guys get on them sniping filters. You'll be able to find loads of them. Let's take a look at Cuadrado. I mean, I've looked at Mbuemo again. He's the one I actually wanted, the Mbuemo. What price was was Cuadrado, actually? See how I put an accent on it, boys? I look English, but tell you what, I got a bit of Spanish flair about me. So he's 50, okay? Is he still 50? Yeah, okay. What was he sitting at today? Oh, because he got 99 pace. 99 pace on a right back ain't all that. He's been 50, 50, 50. Yeah, okay. So, boys, the difference between 99 pace on a centre-back on a right back is huge. Boys, think about how many right backs, like, on the game. Like, okay, look at this card, right? Look at this card. Not this card. Don't look at that card. This card here, right? What is a cheap fullback, right? A cheap fullback is high pace already. Like, I know it's not 99, but a cheap fullback is high pace already, okay? Show me how many good centre-backs have near 99 pace. Like, good centre-backs. You've got a good left-back with near 99 pace. You put a shadow on him, it's fine. No good centre, or not many good centre-backs have near 99 pace. It's like a big difference. Do you know what I mean? That's probably why. Kimmich, 99 pace. Cold. See, that's a lot better. Centre-mid, 99 pace. Not centre-back level, though. Not centre-back level. Let's see what he's doing. What price is he set at? 200 something. Trade-wise, any other players to look for? I prefer the Mbuemo off the ones I've seen. Let's take a look at Kimmich. You want the ones that are steeply dropping, that have hype. And Mbuemo just fits that too perfectly. So he's 260. What's Kimmich been today? Boys, like I say, if you're low budget, get on those sniping filters in the background. He has been 230. Yeah, so his 99 pace is different because he's a central position. You've just got to know how FIFA people's brain works. It's weird. Yeah, Ben's got 99 pace. That card, obviously not to trade with, but that Ben's card. Read last Jaden of course. What do we say? I'll be back anyway, Gede, when my Apex addiction wears off. No worries, boss. You're a funny kid. You're a funny kid. Apex is a shit game, though. Should I sell Nico Williams I just got? Yeah, use the coins to trade. Kepper, are you talking about Cabal? Talk to me. Are you talking about Cabal? Lewis Skelly, 99 pace. He's good to play at left back. Yeah, a lot of the untradeable ones will be class, boys. A lot of the untradeable ones will be class. He seems stagnant. He's already up. If boys, another one to look at would be this Alawarian, but often the heroes have sharper rises, which is why we didn't look at it as much. Oh, I was in. Oh my god, wrong card. Not sharper rises, sorry, shorter, like quicker rises. Oh, to be fair. Oh no, I put the wrong price in, that's why. He was 430, wasn't he? My bad. Oh, to be fair. Boys, this one's a hold for Weekend League, but I don't love it. Because 99 physical genuinely does stink on this card. If he comes down anymore, it's around here, boys. If you can get maybe 420 on this card, I don't mind it. This one's definitely a hold, though. This one you're selling Friday night into Weekend League, right? You're selling it when people are just buying the Weekend League teams. There you go. You got 425. See if you can get a good snipe on this, boys. You're looking for, like, near, you know, top 400s, 500 into Weekend League. Because at the end of the day, this card's still broken. Rapid plus with 95 pace. 99 physical is still really good. He's still 4-star, 4-star. It's just that his 99 sucked, which is why he's down. Check Dan Scar. Who is Dan Scar? Who's Dan Scar? Dan Scar. Dan Scar. Are you making me say something? You're making me say... Oh, no, he's actually there. Wait, what? Why am I checking this guy? What are you on about? I'm confused. What are you on about? You called Frimpong to at 99 fizz. To be fair, Luca, you did, but he did have 99 physical the other day, though. You know what I mean? You're not selling Cabal for 30k profit. You'd rather use him, you rat. Oh, he was an objective. Well, what's his stat? What's his stat, Hazardous? And wait, boy, no way. Already, boys. Wait there. Chills, don't lie to me on this. Nah, he's not. He's not. He's not. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's already up 20k. He's already up 20k from when we bought. I wish I could have been... boys, I wish I was on my account with coins here. He's already up 20k, boys. That's 10k profit already. The problem is you're going to start have people cashing out very soon. A lot of people are going to cash out very soon. Let's keep an eye on it. People... Why is that 10? People are going to start cashing out on this big time. Big time, big time. Should we sell him or no? It's safer to sell him. But I think the supply's drying up, so I think you can hold. The supply seems to be drying up. Yes, people are listing, but people are buying too. See if we can get towards 180. 180 was always what I wanted. I think anything above 180, he's starting to get greedy. Seawold went down lots. Let's take a look. Seawold. Is this guy? You missed a 150 snipe. It happens. Is he down lots? What was he? What, is he down lots? Boys, some of these discard cards, I don't mind picking these up, you know, for Weekend League. It might be on snipes. You don't want him for that. Boys, a 99... Okay, boys, this is my logic with these cards, right? If you're lower budget, can you just club stock one of these cards if they get on discard, right? We have a Major League 99 defending centre-back going into a Weekend League with Anticipate Plus, and he's 11k, right? I know it's only for this weekend, boys, but even so, this will be one of the better centre-backs on the game. Not the best, right? Don't be silly, but one of the better centre-backs on the game going into Weekend League. Doesn't need to invest, but some of these... Wait, let's have a look what else is low. It's kind of no-brainer, right? Some of these cards, what did he... Okay, I don't like him, because he does just suck. He might go up, but he does also just suck a little bit. She also sucks. I'd avoid her. They still have 99 stats, but I would avoid going too high. She got 99 dribbling, and she's all right, bro. Choose hey, boys, even just at discard, they have 99 dribbling. They have 99 stats. Dan Scar got 99 physical. That stinks. That stinks. Mike Main and Team of the Week is the best goalkeeper. Really good investment. That sounds like you just want to buy one. You're on 742 transfer profit, Tar. That's sick. 742,000. Lynchy snipes on what? What to sell the silvers for? What silvers? Wait, which silvers? Which silvers? Which silvers? Talk to me. Talk to me. These silver snipes are impossible. Oh, Lynchy, if you're trying to win the silver snipes, make sure you're sniping from the club menu, boys. Boys, these cards, right? I know it sounds silly, but like picking up a card that has a 99 stat for discard, she's not great. She's 99 passing is probably the worst one she's got. You can avoid her if you want, but even so, she's better than 10k with a 99 stat. I like that centre-back. What about him? Can he play anywhere else? Oh, he can play centre-back as well. Yeah, he's fine. I like Frances. He's fine. You can just see him getting to like 12, 13k. You've been lazy selling managed leagues and silvers. That's free coins. That's free coins. 20k profit on Mbuemo. You took it. Did you take it and run? What's he got to? There, but we said 180 sale. I said 180 sale. It's getting towards start. Take the coins, boys, in my eyes. I think there'll be another dip on this card between now and Weekend League. It's getting towards start. Take the coins. Wait, that's what I wanted to check. Have a look at Weyer. Where? If I miss any of your messages, boys, just whack them in again, of course. Oh, I've got 170k in. What did he get? 99 defending's a good right back. I think I prefer defending than pace. Does that mean the FIFA community will? Who knows? Does that mean the FIFA community will? Who knows? But I prefer 99 defending than pace. His playstyles just suck, though, right? You have to play him right back, and his playstyles kind of suck. Quick step's nice. Jockey's nice. Isn't it we're going back to old price, just 200k? I don't think he gets to old price. He possibly could over the weekend. It's hard to call, right? What you got to remember is, his old price, right, with Wermo was because he could have got 99 pace or 99 shooting. So the old price that you got, what you got to factor into the old price was a bit of gamble. Do you know what I mean? What happened to TTS, mate? Oh, Psycho, imagine TTS now. Imagine it now. For weekend league, maybe, but it was just got, yeah, he was going that high for hype, exactly. Endo, talk to me. Check Dewey, Alan, 100%, son. Let me check Weyer dead quick, right? Dewey will be next. Boys, like I say, low budget. There's coins to be made right now, so you can ignore these scream cards. So he was 40k in the hype, but he's been sitting at 38. Yeah, I don't mind this one. I don't mind this one, but the thing with Weyer, boys, is this card's not down or up. So it's when a card's stagnant like that, he probably stays pretty stagnant. But I don't mind this one. You pick this one up now, boys. This is a hold into weekend league. A 99 defending fullback. He's just a little bit hard to link. League earn's not amazing. USA is good. He's not amazing, boys. I'm not going to lie to you. But 99 defending with his good pace and quick step should be fine. I feel like he's about rightly priced. I prefer the Mburma one, for example, obviously, which is why we went for that one, right? Are you off complex? No worries. Go and study, son. Go and do the important stuff. Go and do the important stuff. You reckon I should wait for a rebound on Zambrotta? You often see them icons just flatline. General, son, you often see them icons just flatline. I get what you mean. I understand. You've got to be careful with icons. Make sure you're checking content. If an icon seems low, and you know he was really low, make sure you're checking content. Do you get what I mean? What name is that? Joggy. Joggy, son. What a boy. Legend for the follow. Let's check Dewey, boys. Dewey, what did he get? Yeah, Dewey got 99 defending. I love this card. If he's down, boys, it's a hold for me. Where is he? What's his name? Is it this one? Yeah. If he's down, boys, this one's a hold into weekend league for me. Again, not the best link, so don't expect crazy rises. It says he's 11.5. Oh, he's already back up. The panic's already over. Yeah, people already know. He was down 1,000 coins a couple minutes ago. This is back to what he was selling for. Boys, 99 defending on a centre-back with jockey anticipate, like a jockey in intercept, sorry. Good pace. What do you whack on this card? A catalyst? You put a catalyst on? Like, it's such a good centre-back for weekend league for 12k. Like, boys, this is the way I think you got to think about it, right? Would you spend 12,000 coins and then sell him for 10? Let's say he goes after weekend league to 10,000 coins, right? Would you spend, like, lose 2,000 coins on a card to get a 99 defending centre-back, right? For 10,000 coins, when on a gold card you would normally buy for weekend league, you're going to lose about 20k anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you buy Van Dijk, how many coins are you losing? So I think loads of people will take the gamble and buy cards like this for weekend league. I don't think he gets much higher than this, by the way. He was just already down a little bit. Maybe bids from people who panic sold, but he was like, that price is fine. Do you get what I mean? Which CR, son? Which silvers? Because you're saying how much sell silvers for? Which silvers, son? Any silver investors bought Bellingham? He's up to 5k. I have loads of Bellingham on the other account. Why is he 5k? Is it from the SBC today? Oh, this Jude Bellingham, by the way. He's a bit of a ghost from the game yesterday. You know what I mean? I was at the game. Did I mention I was at the game? What should be 300k coins, cat boys? So much you can do. Let's jump into it, because I'm on a low... Oh, that's a buy. Yeah, let's buy that. Let's just instant flip that dead quick. I want him gone quickly, though. Yeah, he should sell. I'm happy with that. You listed all your snipes for around 2k. Wait, on the silver... Which ones, Jan? On the silvers? Oh, English centre-back. Boys, it was just a sniping filter that I found in about 10 seconds. It wasn't a big thing, right? All you've got to do is to find these sniping filters is look what they sell for and sell them, right? English rare silver centre-backs, what do they sell for? It looks to me they're selling for about 1.9. They're selling for about 1.6 to 1.9, right? Because if you look, not many of them are getting past like 40 minutes, right? So I'd list for like 1.7, 1.8. And hopefully you were sniping for like here, right? But all you got to do is, let's say you were doing French silver rare centre mids. Is that one? It probably looks like it will. Let's have a look. This looks like one. It looks like one just at a lower budget, right? So these are selling for 850, right? Which I know it sounds like less coins, boys, but it's also less tax and less competition, right? So look at this, right? They're 700, 800 coins. You could just do French centre mids like this for 450 coins. And then the sell price on here is like 850, 900, right? It's just whatever works for you. So the silver air centre-back was like 1.8, 1.9. You can probably get 2k sales. These look like to be about 850 sales, right? That's how it works. And like I say, snipe from the club menu way quicker. Way quicker. I do want to check Zimbabwe, though. I'm keeping a close eye on this one. Yeah, maybe it's take coin. Oh, no, there we go. I called it. Boys, this is where I don't mind selling. Yes, he can rise more, but trust me, he can also fall more as well. If he hits 200k, I'm sorry, but if you bought at 150, boys, although the demands, boys, the demand on this card's still going up, actually. This is more demand than supply, right? I'm getting to the point where take your coins and run, though. Even though the demand's still going up, I'm getting to the point where you take your coins and run. Just realised you're an L unique in your club, free 7k coins. Come on. Come on. Alex, you legend for the follow, boss. How are you, Alex? You might play Due over Pat. Yeah, just for one weekend, play Due over Pacho. Exactly. 99 defending. Luca, what can go wrong? Is Joe Bellingham an Evo? There is a centre mid Evo. Let's take a look. Did we just sell our Bellingham there? There you go. Free 500 coins. Should we wait for new price ranges for Cabal or sell now? I always sell at max price range. What, boys, with price ranges, they often drop, right? Cabal's a very interesting case because, yes, he has 99 pace. I can see a lot of panic selling when he gets upgraded. I would personally sell. That's just my honest opinion. I'd personally sell. Didn't we get a free set mid Evo? Or is it not out today? Is it Spell of the Dribbler? Can anyone confirm is this new? Hold Frimpong. What is he, up or down, Patchway? To do with the mill right now, Valdi, start looking at icon trading, baby. You can start making serious coins. Don't invest with 10k, boss, Madeline. Don't invest with 10k. You trade. You get even the Discord and YouTube, what's going on? Alex, as long as you're good, I'm good. That's the saying around here. Forget me. Don't say what's going on. How's Alex's day going? Yeah, Job is an Evo. I'd sell, boys, if you've got silver Jobs on the other account. I can switch to the other account, actually. Let me take a look. I can switch to the other account. Let me see. I've got Jobs on the other account. I don't mind selling. I'll take a look if any of them are even there. Question G, when you come to Chem style trading, what's the minimum gap? Bite bad, son. We're going to get rid of the Scream hype and then we'll go into low budget trading. Don't worry about it, son. But essentially, you need minimum a few hundred coins per card. But it can, you know what I mean? If a card's not popping and you get one every 10 minutes, then you can't have a couple hundred coins. Like, you need more. Alex Beringa also looks nice. Is he the Spanish one, Luca? Cabal's extinct. Yeah, Cabal's extinct. I'd sell. Do I use Pale Tools? I've used it before. I don't really like trading on the web app. No, don't invest, Madeline. You don't invest, you trade. You bought him at 220G, the Frimpong, now back to 245. The Frimpong, I don't mind holding Patchway into Weekend League, but he's similar to Mbuemo. If you bought him in a quick dip and he's back up, it's starting to look to me, you take coins is always the safer play, right? What sold? Cognac sold. Is he going to fit an Evo? Does anyone like centre mid fit? We're looking at centre back, centre mid. There's Roldan, he's US. No, we're looking at major nations, right? What about Cognac here? He looks to be a similar price, Cognac, because he was already expensive. He might be up a little bit. We'll list this card. He might be up a little bit. Do we have any Jobs? He's fine to sell. We do have some Jobs. Let's start listing these. We don't have too many, though. I'm going to list them all for, like, sort of lazy prices. What about Musa? Does Musa fit? Clearly not, right? Is he too high pace? Mbuemo 180k seller, will he rise more? I don't mind the sell. Sell is safe. The Mbuemos are sold. Love it, Patchway. He could go up more. Boys, these cards can almost go up more. They can always go up more. Sometimes it's just safe as a sell. When should I sell discard screams? You can hold them. A lot of the discard screams are just still the same price. I don't mind holding them into Weekend League at all. They are absolutely fine to hold. He might be up a little bit. I'm going to list him for that and just see if he sells. He might be up a little bit. We will just relist all in a second. Let's just get rid of all the ones that could possibly do well. Can he play centre mid? Will he be up a little bit? Possibly a little bit, not much. Brazilian centre mids could cook. Again, a little bit. I've already got them on lazies though, so I can kind of just relist all. I do want these Bellinghams gone though. When they're up, they're up. Again, English centre mid, we like that. I think I'm just going to relist all because I've already got them all for lazies, right? What about with Chetic? Yeah, we can relist all. I'm looking for Bellinghams then. Okay, cool. No more. We'll relist all. We're all good. Puello 5k silver. If you got silvers in your club, sell them. Silvers aren't selling for you, CR. They should not sell instantly. Depends how you've sold them. But you've got to understand, if I said list a silver for 1.9k and it's a lazy sale will not sell instantly, right? Mbuemo plateauing at 880k. Boys, Hellbot. Are we trusting Hellbot? He's on it. I need to have a look, right? I can't really use transfer market too much on this account. But if he's plateauing, yes, gone. El Yamik, I need to get that sold. I did not even know I had one there. Let me get these Bellingham sold while there's an Evo, right? Are they selling? He's selling at 5.3. Let's check what he's on the market, actually. I'm going to get all these Bellinghams gone right now. I've got a few on the unassigned, which we can sell. Not Jude, man. He's so special. Where's Job? Oh, there he is. What's the demand on this card and supply? There's too many at 6. Couple at 5.5. Okay, people are starting to list. Okay, I can get these gone. You might play on 24K this weekend, but just get the Scream cards in. Madeline, son, don't invest at 10K. You put it one more time, I'm going to come karate chop your mother. Don't put it again. Your mother will get karate chopped, and I won't have any apologies. She will go. And Burmo's coming down. Hopefully you did sell when we said, boys. Boys, if we called a 150 and called a 180, we could have cooked there 100%. I bought this card at 4.4K. Get this gone. TV sells for around here. I do not want to sell anything max price anyway. So we sell these, boys, around 5.5 there, and then we'll list one a little bit lower, around 5.2. Stagger the listings. That's what we always do. Is he play centre mid? He might do okay as an English silver at centre mid, although he doesn't like he's up too much. What about the CDM? I think it's only just centre mids they're up. Gomez, is he up? Not really enough to see a sell. Nothing there crazy. I'm fine with that. You got 27K. What method to do now? Let's jump and have a look, son. These are just on the main account. I'm going to go back to the Trade to Glory account because we can actually buy cards on that one. Back to the Little G account. I'll just restart. We can actually trade this account, basically. Should I buy my team now as Gentian, Xavi, and Pateas, Hakimi, De Jong, and Howard? I would buy your team now, yeah. If it's a weekend league, this is the cheapest you're going to get before weekend league, yeah. Unless you're not playing Friday. If you're not playing Friday, you could also try and buy Friday overnight. What day do you think is going to be the best to sell the big live cards? I think Friday. I think Friday at 8, 9 p.m. could be an amazing time. Sorry, 9, 10 p.m. UK. Because that's just the high point of the market, right? Either then or before content. But if it's the outer pack ones, which obviously they're outer packs, I don't mind selling that sort of 9, 10 p.m. You reckon Lamine or Izzy scream right mid? For a weekend, use Izzy. For a weekend, use Izzy. Come on. Don't be boring. We will, Luca. I'll check the fucked up chemistry team. Don't worry, son. I want to check some Buemo again. Boys, remember, this is not even what we wanted to talk about today. We want to talk about road to the knockouts as well. There's so many coins to be made this week, man. He's plateauing. I hope you boys did sell. If not, try and get out at like 178, 177. You've chem style traded 200K. What's your next goal and how to reach it? Your next goal, 500K, mate. Charlie, to be honest, son, 500K is still low budget. I know it does seem rough because you chem style trading. You think finally you can start doing icons, but I promise you, there's not much more profitable than chem style trading. Alan, I don't mind Svensson at 10.5, but not a mass invest. Just a couple. Add a few to the transfer list and forget about him until tomorrow. Boys, the way you should trade these screams, right, is depending on your budget. If you're a low budget, pretty much avoid them. If you're a medium budget, you can club stock one of each, right? And if you're a high budget, every card that's not this Egerbogen, right? Every single card that's not Egerbogen, like Svensson, for example, just put a couple on your transfer list for as low as physically possible. So Due, Svensson, there's a couple of the centre-backs, the Spanish cards. Go and get a couple of each if you're high budget. Mid-budget, one of each. Low budget, avoid them. When your icon sells, you'll have 700K generals. You started watching last week and you had 350K. Look, you made one bad trade on an icon, but you are smashing it, son. So forget the Zambrotta. And I think you even broke even, right? Or maybe you didn't. Fight mad, son. Exclamation mark budget in the Twitch chat. Start with that, son. Exclamation mark budget. But I can actually start doing stuff on stream now. I do want to go over, boys, next week. This is really important as well because there's a lot of coins to be made next week. Does mass bidding of Liga F managers still work? Yes. If they're not selling, you're listing them too high, Cheddar. Still works. 100%. You're listing them too high. That's all it'll be. How do you know which cards the chem style trade? In the Discord, Catboy. Basically in the Discord, right? Lundis put a great listing. So go to the Discord. I'll show it on screen now, actually. If you go in the Discord, if you go to trading tips, boys, Lundis, by the way, if any of you are below 500K, you should 100% go into trading tips. And it's a free Discord, remember? Go to trading tips and just read all this. And then he's put the... I can't believe how good this is. This is free coins. Look how many people liked it as well. Because people know this, boys, it's a free Discord. Lundis has took so much time making this. This is such free coins. He's explained it perfectly as well. Go in the Discord, it's free. And start on this. You just can't go wrong if you do it right. Which sounds a bit obvious. What I did want to talk about, actually, we can go to leaks in the Discord. Because, boys, That is interesting, first of all. I did not see this. Ooh, is that why Mbuemo maybe went down as well? Maybe. Ooh, I don't know. Is that something to do with the Mbuemo drop? Mbuemo won Player of the Month. And remember, boys, all the Player of the Month SBCs are expiring soon. So this has to come soon, right? These stats are a prediction. I'd ignore the stats. That he won't be this good, I don't think. But that is interesting, boys. Who wants that SBC? We, of course, got the Pizarro as the hero winner, right? Pizarro won the hero vote. Doesn't excite me much. We got Hansen as coming as a Champions League prime time. Boys, this promo is free coins. This promo is free coins. I'm going to show you, boys, all how it's free coins, right? We've got some crazy cards coming. Clearly, someone likes his Rios card. Who's this? Someone likes his Rios card. He'll be great. We got Esteval coming if you're a Chelsea fan. We got Julie as a hero. That Saliba card will be broken. Amazing. Dennis Mann. I don't know if some of you boys remember him from a few years ago. Or was it last year? He was crazy. Gordon as well. Lordler, Salgado, and then, of course, the big boy, Hazard. He's like the big boy of the promo. And we've also got Eder Militao somewhere. The Rossi's coming as well. I don't think he's an SBC, though. Boys, there is free coins to make on these cards. I'm sorry I'm missing chats, boys. We will get to it all in a second, but this is so important, right? I want to go to FIFA 24 of what I think is my favorite trade of all time because of how obvious it was. I want to show you this Champions League Modric card. Because, boys, this is Road to the Knockout, right? It's not the same card, but this is the same card, okay? Look at this Champions League Modric card, right? Impacts. These UCL cards almost always follow the same pattern on the really expensive cards, right? So, on the, or maybe not really expensive, but really popular, right? This Modric card came out, and I guess you had to be there at the time. But what we saw was he was so oversupplied. All I mean by that was you could pack these cards pretty easily, and Modric was coming out with them like crazy, which means despite how good his card was, he was like 200k. So he was an obvious pickup for that reason. But remember, boys, these are live cards, okay? So live cards, UCL, always rise into the hype. And he was just... It's Real Madrid. Right? The way Champions League cards work is you want to pick the better teams. If you've got the best card in the whole game, but he's playing for Lens, no one cares, right? You need the best cards at Real Madrid, Liverpool, Arsenal, PSG, Bayern Munich, Man City, and Barcelona, and Inter Milan. They're the main teams I would target, right? Forget the rest. Maybe Tottenham as well, because people just like English hype, you know, and Tottenham are in there, I guess. So maybe look at Tottenham. But basically, yeah, he was so low down, and he went up to about 400,000 coins, right? So per card, you're looking nearly 200k profit in a couple of weeks, which is doubling your coins on an expensive card. Never, just never happens. All you need to do with these cards, boys, is basically any time throughout the week they look low. You don't need to nail a low. If you look at Modric, you did not need to nail the low point. But on Thursday or Friday, when they've been oversupplied, is look at the most meta cards for the best clubs on the biggest dips that are the most supplied, and just buy and hold them. And when do you sell them? All you got to do is sell before the next Champions League game, right? I think I sold Modric around here. I didn't sell at this because I think Real Madrid played around here. So when Real Madrid played, we sold. I didn't want to, risk that extra boost. When Real Madrid played, we sold. And it was free coins. Discord, go to the Twitch for the Discord, boys, and just put exclamation mark DC on the Twitch. Can you please read my previous comment? Because I CPA typing. No worries, Lynchy. Why the fuck Silver's meant to be lowest after marquee matchups? Was my ender 1k on Friday and Thursday? Oh, my ender's different. My ender's different. My ender's been pumped and dumped like crazy. He's a one-off, Lynchy. Sorry I missed that, son. Lens cut straight. Nah, just any... You know what I mean? You know what I mean? My ender, right, if we jump onto this, was different because he has been pumpy-dumpy because of Evos for ages now. So he's been overinflated, which means if he's now here... Oh, wrong price. Let's see what he actually... You said he's 500 coins, right? Which he is not. He's 800 coins. He's not far off. He's 700 coins even. And there you go, 650. This card's been pumped and dumped like crazy, which means you just don't touch that card. Just ignore it. He's been all over TikTok. He's been all over everything. So when he was 1k on Thursday, Friday, it wasn't a low because people were buying him for Evos. What goalkeeper do I sign with Chelsea? Why are you doing a Chelsea FM save? Why? Luca says one to watch trading all over it. Oh my God. Luca, have they got it in the game? No, they don't have the UCL card in the game at the minute. It's amazing. Right, let's make some coins, boys. You bought well at 40k, sold them at 75. Am I cooked? Probably. EA are just banning everyone at the minute. This is from the last episode of the Trade to Glory, boys, where we got McAllister and I made some coins. I'll leave the Bellingham there so we can show it in the next episode. But let's get into some trading for myself, finally. Now that the hype's down, Dad. I hope some of you boys picked him up at 150, by the way. I hope we did. We nailed that. Discord is goated, you can vouch. Love it, Jansson. What's the minimum gap? Yeah, exactly. This is what I was saying for chem style trading, right? So I was doing Ball Day the other day, right? And Ball Day was OP for one reason when I was doing it on episode 1. Because not just was he working well with shadows, but he was working well with anchors as well. Ball Day with an anchor is like 2k nearly. You can probably sell at 1.9. And then without an anchor, he was 1.3. Which already now, that gap's a little bit higher, right? So I don't love this already. It's still coins. It's still coins. That's why he was so OP. 99% of the time, there's only going to be a gap on these shadow cards, and Baldy has a huge gap. If you're looking for a minimum gap, honestly, anything that's profit, so it's up to you. Do A for 12k a pickup? Yes. Just not as a mass invest, Luca. Boys, this card here, not as a mass invest, right? But I really do recommend, if you've got the coins, to just throw something at this. Just throw something at this. Not like a mass invest, but see if you can get one at 12, right? If you can snipe one at 12, just get one on the transfer list, or maybe bid on one at 12. Just leave it on the transfer list until tomorrow. He might stagnant. He might stay at 12k. You're not going to lose coins on it, but just, you know, don't mass invest. But just as like a little free, it could be a free 5k if you just get that hype behind him. You got 1.2 mil. What cards to invest in? If you've got a high budget, definitely throw a few of these discard screams on the transfer pile. But still, I would icon trade. With the UCL promo coming, it's dangerous. I'd rather invest in them and keep your coins for investments. Should I sell Hero Marquisio? Yes, and use the coins to trade, though. You've got a Dybala that I want to get rid of. Should I just wait till weekend league? If he's not up or down... Actually, what is Dybala? Wait, that's a weird one that we've not checked, right? Because he has 99 pace, which so you'd think this would be like crazy hype. But everyone knew he was going to get 99 pace. That's the difference. The difference between him and Cabal was people didn't know Cabal was getting 99 pace. People knew Dybala was getting 99 pace. He's 460. What has he been? What has Dybala been? D-Bars. D-Bars has been... so he's down at 450. So he's very stagnant. To be honest, I don't mind selling that. He's very, very stagnant. With Weekend League coming, depends on your budget. If you need the coins, I would sell him. If you have like a lot of coins, keep him. But what you got to remember with coins, boys, is if you've got coins, you can make more coins. If you don't have coins, you can't... Oh, pardon me. You can't make more coins. So you need to be able to make more coins, basically. Hello, son. Hello, mate. I can't see your little name. All I can see is the Chinese symbols. I can't read it. I'm sorry, son, but I hope you are good. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Yeah, Cheddar we will, son. Cheddar we will. If you've got a revised header, though, that is more important. Why did no cards rise? Why did no cards rise no matter the upgrade? Because they're so overinvested, Kareem. Oh, what's it, Kareem? Is it Kaylee? Kales. I think it's Kale. Big Kale. Kale. They are so overinvested. It's always overinvestment with these cards. That's why, basically. What should I look for in icons? There's a video. Gerver, go to Twitch. Oh, no. I won't be on Twitch. Go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube, look up the icon guide, and then start there. Or you can find it in the Discord. Find one of the two. Find one of the two. Should I sell Lumberg Hero? He's not that up or down either way. I'd just sell him and get him gone if you had the coins. Luke, you got 750k. What should you do? Go to Twitch, right, and get in the Discord. When you're on a high budget, boys, it's not going to be able to, like, show you full trading methods in, like... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you a full trading method in a 30-second window that'll make you loads of coins. So if you're on a high budget, it's a free Discord, by the way, before I put anyone off. Free Discord's invaluable. Abdo, talk to me, son. How are we? Good investments for right now. I like the discard scream. I like the discard scream cards, but I don't. I'm gonna buy these. These are not free coins. There's such a tight gap on this board, Anchor. I'm gonna buy them. Yeah, I like the discard scream cards, but don't expect a big rise. I wouldn't invest. It's more just to sit on your transfer list, buy one or two. Because one of them could probably hit 15, 20k, and it's just free coins. 10k, low budget trade, 100%. Remember, boys, if you're on the Twitch and you're low budget, exclamation mark budget is still your best place. It's still your best place. Same old, how are you? Abdo, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I can finally buy cards. Now we're on the Trade to Glory account. I can finally buy cards, right? Why is that 750? People just don't have brains, do they? Boys, these 1.5s are such small coins. I'm hoping for a shadow. If you're not clocked on, I'm hoping for a shadow card. These are just to keep me ticking. I would not sit and do these on anchors. If you can get a shadow, it's worth it. Shadow's like 2k profit. We can go 1x1 chem style trading to show you boys that method as well. People are buying 1.4s instantly. Wow. Should I buy Muller for 13k? Think people are panic selling? Yes, that's another one I like. Let's take a look at that. Let me list these. I'm going to try and get 1.9s and 1.8s on these. It's such small profit. Like I say, it's not... It's just little stuff. I'll wait for a shadow to pop up. The 1.9s might not even sell, by the way. The 1.8s are a lot safer. What's the trading Discord? If you go to Twitch and do exclamation mark DC, just a free Discord, really recommend joining. Load of boys that make a lot of coins in there. We can go over stuff on stream, of course, though. Right, Thomas Muller. He said he's 13k. What stat did he get? 99 physical stinks. That's the problem. Hi, what are we saying, son? Legend with a follow. Legend. Zambrata sold. Come on, General, son. Reinvest them coins. This is how you get banned? Doing chem style trading. I don't think you understand how the bans work. The one thing with Muller, boys, is people really like Thomas Muller, but 99 physical is the worst one. Again, I don't mind it. I'm going to say at 13k. At 13k on a club stock, I don't mind it, right? It's just, you've got to understand, out of all the stats you can have, it's 99 physical and 99 passing, and the two that people just don't care for. The rest, 99 dribbling, pace, shooting, and defending, people don't mind. Physical and passing is just a bit. But at 13k, he might get up there. I don't mind it. Yo, it's Luke. Watch the Discord. Luke, just do !DC. Type that in, and you'll find it basically. You'll find it. Got 350k. Any investment tips? You don't want to invest. You want to trade. But I do have trading tips. Low budget is where we start. People think low budget's often not great because it's such small coins per card, and then that's where they don't make any coins, like this ball day. If you want to come over to the Twitch, right, we'll walk you through it. You're in that mid-budget. Boys, a lot of you, by the way, this is super important, even if you're not there yet, right? A lot of you boys are like between 100k and 500k, and you think that once you hit like 100k, the trading methods kind of like change between 100k and 500k. It's not that they change, it's that you start doing a combination of a couple things, right? So, let's say you're on 100k, right? You could maybe buy a couple of them Scream cards we've just spoke about, and then you go back to doing low budget trading. If you're on near 500k, right? You maybe, oh, that's going to go. If you buy, like say you're on 500k, you might buy an icon or two and then go back to low budget trading, right? It's like, it's not like there's a new method to do. It's that you sort of do a couple of high, a bit of high budget stuff. You sort of buy an icon or two. You can start to experiment with fluctuation trading and some of the outer pack special cards. But you're still then going back to low budget. I would say until you're at 1 million coins, low budget is just king. Low budget is king. Lundis will sit and do low budget and he's on like 5 mil. It is insane. Not this low budget. Do not sit and make 100 coins per card. That's because we're waiting for shadows. Trade with the 100k is chem styles. But remember, that guy that Lundis put in the Discord is so valuable, right? Essentially, it's like this. Let me walk you through. Let me get the list up in the background. What a legend. No fading. Is that no fading? What a boy for the follow. I hope we are all good. Boys, let me walk you through how Lundis does this, because Lundis has a really good way of doing it, right? He essentially goes through cards one by one and looks for an undercut. Let me show you exactly what he does. Boys are looking at chem style trading, right? He has a list of cards, it's like I say, you can find in the Discord. And all he does is searches the card with a chem style and sees if there's an undercut, right? I have no clue the price in these cards, but it doesn't really matter. I can see that he sells about 3.8k. There's no undercut there, right? No undercut. An undercut would be like 3k, 3.1, 3.2, right? And then you just move on. João Cancelo. Shadow. See if there's an undercut. He seems to be about 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, right? I reckon I can sell this card for 2.5. No undercut. Just move on. And I know it seems weird, but especially if you do this, boys, at like not peak times. This is more of a not peak time trading method. You can find some crazy, crazy deals. She seems to be 2k. Bit oversupplied. Nothing there. Move on, right? And what you'll do is, the more you do this, you'll whittle down in the list who pops up more with a shadow, who pops up less, right? So Lundis put a crazy list in there. When you figure out what you're happy with, like which cards seem to pop up more, which ones pop up less, you then just keep the ones that pop up more. And you go from a list of like 50 players to like 20 players you rotate through. And that when it gets even more profitable. That is a lot of work. That is a little bit of work to whittle down the list, right? But I'll be honest, boys, it's worth it. This method, I don't prefer at peak time. I prefer this method sort of off peak time. So before content, after content. Just because you're relying on less people being on the game, basically. You're relying on less people being on the game because you don't want people to snipe these cards up. Why is he up so much? He just sells for that much with a shadow, bro. This is crazy sometimes. So I'm going to go back to doing the ball day method. But I know a lot of you boys prefer this way, so I just want to show it, right? It is as simple as this. There's nothing else to it. If you're not winning cards for a while, go back to the other sniping method. Why? Okay, when there's not one on the market, just ignore it. Bit weird. We'll try a few more. He should only be about 2k. That's far too high for that card. That's far, far, far too high. Let's do Batcher as one more. I often prefer the higher budget tier cards for this. And again, at like off-peak times. So you can sell for about 4.5, 4.4 with a shadow. So you'd want like a 3 point something undercut. Not one there. Do you see what I mean? Do that at off-peak time, basically. Bowie sells at 4k. How though, Lundis? Lundis, that card stinks. He's got 3 ball day anchors on the trot. What do I sell for? Lindsay, go and check what they sell for, son. Because look at mine, right? I'm selling mine for lazies. I did not love the ball day anchor. I just said I did not love this. He's like 100, 200 coins profit. It's like a you know, a tick over while you're waiting for a shadow. Do you get what I mean? But I'm selling mine at 1.8, 1.9. But they're not going to sell instantly. Not at all. Okay, so just look for low prices when nobody's on. Yeah, Kiga, it literally is as simple as that. I know it seems silly, right? But boys, if you do this off content time specifically, you will search a Shadow Batcher, for example. There'll be 4.4, 4.5, 4.6, 4.4, 4.5, 4.6. And then right at the end, this one here will be like 3.6, right? And then you can just go and buy it, sell it for 4.4, and then move on to the next card. And you're not sniping these cards like this, right? That's not the method. If you want to snipe the cards, you do the cards that are OP with chem styles, like Frimpong, like Balde, like Mendy, the cards that pop up loads, right? You only do it on the really popular cards. So Frimpong is 8,000 coins, and with a Shadow, he doesn't even need to be that much more, right? Because he pops up so much, but he is a lot more. He's 9,500 coins. So you're looking at around 1,000 coins a card. I think what was he, 8.2? 8.3? And we sell at 9.5, which means you probably lazy sell this card at like 9.7 to 9.9 with a Shadow anyway. And I always lazy sell chem styles. I always think you should. What you do with 60k cheddar, that is a lot of fireworks. Are they coming through on the mic, boys? I can't hear myself think. But I know it's bonfire night. Someone next door, I think, is getting their house raided. I'm not going to... If they die, they die. That's loud. That's loud. We're 60k chem style trade. Any good SBCs coming? Not sure. Yeah, to the hero pack. Yeah, I would save your fodder, boys, for UCL. Unless you want to do one of the players out now, right? Also, boys, remember, we got the icon pick, okay? I think it's actually really important to go into. Not less so for trading, boys, but this icon pick coming is huge, right? Where is it? Boys, the icon pick we're getting is these 3 cards. And if you just want to put your fodder somewhere, they could overprice this 100%. But I think this icon pick's huge. It is Vidic, Zambrotta, and SEM. All 3 of these cards will get in a lot of your boys' teams. In my opinion, I'd take SEN. But a lot of people have a million central midfielders and they don't need it. Vidic is an amazing centre-back. And Zambrotta is a great right-back. If you need a right-back, Zambrotta is going to be amazing. He'll be in your team for ages. Icon chemistry. If you need a centre-back, similar with Vidic, he's got Bruiser Plus, which I don't think is great this year, but people are using Chiellini. Like, all the pros are using Chiellini. And he's got Bruiser Plus, so whatever. And then SEN's amazing. Jockey Plus. What play styles has he got? He plays great in game. You got Anticipate, Press Proven. SEN's great. 82 pace as well. I think that icon pick could be a lot where you lot of you boys put your high-end fodder. If you don't want any of them cards, then, you know, don't. But, like, that's coming very soon. What's the Lukaku theory? Kiga, talk to me about Lukaku theory. Fuck's the Lukaku theory? Where's the list? You can't find it in Discord. It's in the trade and tips section. It's in the trade and tips section. London's put it in. Actually, 2 of your Evos. Yeah, whack them in the Discord. If you go in the Discord, boys, we've got sections for your boys' teams, for your Evos, for all that good stuff. We'll check it all out. You've been silver trading. Never thought it would be so easy. I'm up 200. Wait, you're up 200k. Just hit half a mil. I love to hear it, Hugo. Hugo, silver trading is great. Silver trading is great. And by the way, on Thursday tomorrow night, I'm planning on trying to record another episode of the Trade to Glory around that marquee matchups drop, because I'm going to try and time it and show people how to do silvers, like, you know, live on the account, basically. And Burmo's down to 160 again. Oh, it was such an easy card to call, boys. Boys, I really do hope you got out with that in Burmo. Let's take a look. We could almost buy again. We could almost buy again. MREF, what are we saying, son? Just like Ronaldinho's son. Who the fuck's that? MREF, you're a legend for the follow, boss. Legend. On Mbuemo, he's 1 player of the month as well. No, I just seen that. London, we cooked on Mbuemo. This card, if he gets back down to 150, I don't mind it for the weekend league. 99 dribbling still fine on him. Do I see him getting back? He's not. He's 165. I'd only want to buy him below 150 again. Yeah, nice, but keep in mind. Yeah, no, look, but London, the player of the month won't be out for the weekend, and this only matters for the weekend. Although the player of the month could be out, I guess, tomorrow. I don't see it overlapping. Last window to buy is with the realists. So you reckon you're going to buy him basically in about 10 minutes' time? That's all we're going for, London. Don't worry about it, son. These ads can't hear you, lot. Fuck. You can see them on the card as well. What you gone for, Lundis? What you got invested in? Say you got all your cards invested. What have you gone for? Surely there was loads of dips tonight with all the panic. Just on anything. Who should you buy now? Wait, Connor, what do you mean, son? As an investment? I don't like that talk as an investment. 2.5 in Saliba. Well, out of packs, fair play. Did he rise at all? Like, already? Out of packs on just as normal meta cards are fine. I don't mind it. Mariona link. Out of packs too, though. Benzema link. Skelly free cards. So you basically link investment out. I assume you're going to try and hold that for out of packs, so not for weekend league. Oh, you don't normally like holding cards long, right? Talk to me. You have 100k. Who should you buy? You should trade. Zazzy, 100% you should trade. Yeah, you don't want to invest. Boys, anyone on below like 500k should not be asking for investment. Or not be looking for investment, sorry. Basically, the answer is don't invest. It's a waste of your time. Such a waste of your time. 99% of the time. Not... Oh, you bastard. Oh, because I'm not on 8.1k. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You got sleepers for 50k. Selling tomorrow. Oh, you're not going to hold out of packs. I don't mind holding cards like that for out of packs, but I know you don't like holding cards. The Lukaku theory is that you put his Scream card in Star Motion Evo when he has the 99 stat. Well, does it work? What, and you reckon he keeps the 99 stat? I wouldn't be put it past the A. I wouldn't put it past the A. You sent the Evos into the Evo show-off. Legend ref. We'll take a look at that in a second, son. How much did I pick them up for? Or is that on the sleevers? He's 15.5 now. Yeah, no chance I'm holding past... I was going to say, Friday content is too juicy to trade with. Right, we can't afford a Frimpong, so we'll go back to ball days for a second. I do want to get interested at 7 o'clock for a bit of mass bidding. But there was no really store packs out today. There was a bit of silver supply, right, actually. But am I not right in saying there's a tiny, tiny bit of silver supply for mass bidding? I don't love it. But there was a little bit, right? Well, SeaWorld or Svensson Rise, they both have good 99s. They don't really have good... I think one of them's got 99 defending, right? I said, I think you should put a couple on the transfer list max. Don't mass invest. It's a buy one or buy a couple on the transfer list. Sell them into Weekend League. They might not rise. If they do, you've got a couple there. I don't love it, but I don't hate it if you've got the coins to just sit and look at it, right? How do you like Mariota as a buy? I don't. Cards like that, I don't, basically. We got SBC pack. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Silver supply, right? It's got silver supply. Is there any tips for PC over console? Yes, actually there is. There is, 100%, right? The tips for PC over console is this. Let me show you. I should have really got these gone quicker, actually, because I want a mass bid. It's what it is. Because on PC, them fireworks are mental, right? Because on PC, is that KB? KB, you legend, son. I would do what Lundis put in the Discord, which is search one by one, right? Which is going through the list he has in the Discord and doing that thing where you're searching one by one. The reason specifically on PC is because there's less competition on PC. So, for example, on Carvajal, if there was a card at the end here, right, for like 3,200 coins, which is a buy, he will sit for a lot longer on PC because there's not as much competition. The second thing is, on PC, there's often bigger gaps, which means there's more gap for a card to sit at to still be a buy. Emir, why was I buying ball day? As a quick trade, I'm waiting to mass bid. I don't love it. He sells for 1.8 with an anchor on lazies, and you can buy at 1.5 very, very easily. It's like 200 coins, but you can pick up about 1 million of them. So I was waiting for shadows. What do you say about Wormo? We've got a 2-minute ad break. He's dropping down. Should we buy? I was saying, and be careful, as Lundis was saying, right, there's a player of the month coming. But yes, I think there is one more buy-in window, possibly. I think you can buy it any time tonight. Basically, bro, them fireworks, man. If this card gets back down to 150k, it's the only price I like buying at. I don't like him at 160. I don't like him at 165. I would track this card. If in the next sort of 10, 15 minutes, he gets back down to 150-ish K, he gets back down here, anywhere maybe low 150s, I don't mind it. Apart from that, though, I'd avoid it. There you go, Misty. I think the Discord links have been put in, I hope. Basically, it's just to look for undercuts at not peak times. Yeah, Alan, you can do it at peak times as well. The reason it's just a little bit better, right? The reason it's a little bit better at not peak times is because if you do a Gusto here, right? I say Gusto, he's normally quite good with the shadow. Where is he? He's like around here. Because he's so expensive with the shadow. Like, look at this. It's like almost, he's like, is he extinct with this? Oh, I've got special in. Jesus Christ. Right, because he's so expensive with the shadow, right? If one comes on the market for like 2k, if you do this at peak time, it's just more likely someone else will buy it. If you do it at not peak time, the card can genuinely sit there for like 5 minutes. Moritari with the prime, son. What a legend. You are the boy, son. I hope you made coins off that in Wormo, by the way. You were tracking it more than anyone else. I hope you made coins of that. What a legend, son. And Misty for the followers, though. What a boy. I appreciate that. I'm going to get your name wrong. It's Muratari. There's another T in there. But I'm English, so I'm ignorant. Clearly, that's how it works. Search list of players one by one. Yeah, exactly. You do not snipe it. That's the biggest thing with this, boys, is you do not snipe it. You don't sit on one card when you're doing that method, right? And you don't sit and snipe it because cards like Carvajal do not pop with a shadow that often. Cards like Ball Day and Frimpong do. This card will not pop with a shadow at an undercut too much, and especially some of the cards on the list, right? So you're going to sit, search once. If there's a card there, buy it. If there's not, just move on. And eventually, after time, narrow the list down to a list of players you're happy with because they pop a lot. That's what's perfect. Also, I live in the UK. Love the content. You're a legend, son. When I'm saying I'm ignorant, I mean I might be getting your name wrong. I feel like that's a British thing to do, right? You could be British, but I just mean even if you're English, it's a British thing to do to get someone's name wrong and just be ignorant about it. When did I sell fodder? I got some tradable. You can probably sell now. Was fodder low, actually? Let's take a look, boys. I know a lot of you boys love fodder. Fodder's such like a brain dead all in sometimes. Let's take a look at fodder. We've not took a look at it tonight. Right, fodder, boys. Let's go through each rating. 83s, I think it's just... They're actually, no, they're up because the party bag. They're up because the party bag. Are these down? I swear these were... Boys, why are these down if they're a party bag out? I don't mind. I like literally never mind getting 84s at like this 1,000. Because you can probably win these on bids for 1,000 coins, no? Maybe not. Maybe you can't. Whenever you can win these on bids for 1.1 thousand coins, boys, I never mind it. Because all the method is here is you win the bids at 1.1. You lazy sell for 1.3, 1.4 until they rise. When they rise, you sell them on lazies. And then when they get back down, you sit and bid on them. It's not a lot of coins. But if you're low budget, boys, bidding on 84s when they're at these lows here, lazy selling them. And then, you know, when they actually get high, sell them. Wait for them to come down again. Like, I don't mind that. What about the rest of the ratings? 85s. 85s are like the main one at the minute, aren't they? Everyone's loving 85s. What are they low at? 3.2, and they got to what? 4K? A little bit high. Not a buy, in my opinion. 86 is they're up. Oh, no, they're down. Am I thinking 1K above what I'm thinking? They never got to that again, so they dropped off a cliff. What did they get to? Oh, no, they got to 8K again. These are close to a buy. What did they low out? I was thinking they're 1K above what I was talking about. Maybe 86 is then, boys. Boys, with fodder, right, what I will say, I'm probably not going to ping the Discord, is the buy time for this will be rival rewards tomorrow morning on bids, right? When do we get rival rewards? We get it at 9 a.m. tomorrow. No, sorry, 8 a.m. tomorrow. So 9 a.m. tomorrow, boys, if these are still down, which they probably should be, right? If these are still 7K, 6.9K, at 9 a.m., try and win bids for a few hundred coins below and then hold. Hold into it. I don't mind it. Don't expect this again, though. I think 86 is the rating I'm liking. 87s are still fine, actually. 88s are okay. No, they're up. 89. I think it's 89s as well. I swear these are not too bad. Compared to what 90s and 88s are. 23 to 25. They don't seem to fluctuate too much this game. They have to rise at some point, though. They're too cheap compared to 88s and 90s. Where are we here? Wrong one. There we are. How can I start trading, son? Chem style trading. Go to Twitch. New exclamation mark budget is a good start. What did Lundis mean by going through them one by one? So what it means is, boys, I feel like I've shown this Carvajal so much. When you do chem style trading one by one, it means do Carvajal, right, with a shadow. Right? Search him once. Is there any undercuts? No. I just searched him a few times, but there's no undercuts, right? That's it. You move on to the next card. That's one. And then one by one means you do Gusto next. That's one by one. Gusto with a shadow. And you're just looking for one undercut. There is not one there, right? An undercut would be like 3K or below, right? There's not one there. The next card is Batcher, let's say. There's a list in the Discord, by the way. You don't have to pluck these cards out your ass. Batcher. I don't know if that's an undercut. You need to make sure you're searching above. You need to see the rest of the cards to know if it's an undercut. If you're asking how do you know it's an undercut, it's literally compared to the rest of the cards, right? So she's 4.4, 4.4, 4.4, 4.4, 4.4. So that 3.9 was a slight undercut. You could sell it for 4.4 and make 200 coins. Do you know what I mean? Mike, Lundis, what are you saying? But as a defender, find it again and again. Wait, what do you mean, Lundis? Talk to me. Talk to me. What do you mean? Solly, you the followers, oh, what a boy. What a boy. Oh, exclamation mark budget. No, Solly, exclamation mark budget. Let me do it for you, son. I should be able to do it for you, son. That should hopefully work. There you go, son. And Burma for 150 a buy again. Let's take a look. Because he did say that this could be the realist time. So we'll take a Luke. He is what? He's not 150 though, right? If he gets to 150, I don't mind it, yes. Normally, the second rise, or sorry, the second rise is not as big as the first rise, so you want wiggle room, which is 150. Put the position on defender and use your right stick to flick the chem style to shadow instead of going into scrolling. Right. Let's see this. Put a position on defender. And right stick to there. Why defender? Oh, because of that. Like that. Fair play, Lund. It's cold. You mean it's to save time? And does it work for Hunter, though, if you do this? Wait, you can still do defender, can't you? Yeah, fair's cold. London, the problem is I never do that method, really. God, these ball days at anchors are really not a solid pickup, are they? You snipe for 150. Yeah, I don't mind it. Jonas, don't expect a huge rise, though. You might be looking to hold that one a little bit longer now. When should we sell our silver investment players, and when will hype be? What's your prediction? And great job, brother. Legend, son. Legend, son. So, I am on a second account, because if you've invested in silver as like a, you know, mass invest, right? I don't expect these to rise anytime soon, right? Where's the silver tournament? Is it on live events? We are getting it here in 10 days, okay? I think you only see these cards rise literally in like 10 days. They will probably rise into the tournament a little bit, but because we're not expecting the same highs, I think this is very, very dependent on the rewards. If the rewards for this tournament stink, it is big, big trouble time. If they stink. If they're decent, it should be fine. And if they're amazing, silvers fly. When I say amazing, I'm talking icon pack. I'm talking like huge campaign. Pardon me, huge campaign pick. I'm talking crazy stuff. People love a gamble, right? So a gamble pack is like an icon pack, a huge campaign pack. It's a Brazil-themed tournament. Maybe they do like a Brazil special card. Stuff like that. That's what we're talking about. And then with Shadow Hunter, this is the Chemstar trading I've done all the time. Yeah, Lundis, I know that's the one you do. I'm often more on the ball days, the Frimpongs, the Mendy's. I prefer sniping cards. You have like 300 silvers in your club. If they're in your club, you've smashed it. Because if they're in their club, you can still trade. And that's all you need to do. You're double your coins with marquee matchups. You think they'll rise even more, or should I sell right now? If you're going to double your coins on marquee matchups investments, I think sell. Marquee matchups have not been great recently in terms of investment. If they're going to go up now, sell. I don't mind that at all. Right, what was this pack that the Daily SBC gave out? Because we were going to look at mass bidding a little bit. We're going to have to do really cheap cards. Yeah, premium mix. Premium mix is a couple silvers. So, boys, go and have a look at the silver spreadsheet in the Discord. I'm going to pick a random few cards. I like the non-rares here, but there's not too many, so we'll take a look. What does he sell for these days? I know he's cheap, but I don't mind cheap cards here. So he's about 700 coins. People seem to already be on this. I'm going to add these to transfer targets. Boys, like I say, rather than all go and do the same cards here, go and have a look at the spreadsheet in the Discord. Probably your best bet. What about Onyekuru for a cheap one as well? When will the Scream Duet rise? If you're holding Scream Duet, you hold them into the weekend. You're holding Scream Duet into the weekend. Even on him, just min price bids is fine. So you can normally go a little bit higher than that. Never mind, because there's literally none. Maybe silver bidding's not. Maybe no one's really selling the silvers from that pack. Do I have the silver spreadsheet somewhere? I should do. It's in the Discord, but I've got it saved somewhere. I do have it saved. Let's go. I'm only looking at the ones, like I say, like 1,000 coins. That's the ones I'm actually interested in. A lot of them are going to just be more expensive because of the SBC itself. We really only want meta silvers, really. Lawrence probably a fine one as well, actually, if he's up a little bit. He does fit into the SBC, but he wasn't really up in price before. Wrong Laurent. We got 4k to mass bid as well. He goes higher than 600 coins. I don't mind that. Question is there any on bids? There is. Not loads, though. They're expiring ages. Marquee matchup. This will go way better tomorrow. When in the weekend should I sell discard screams? Literally any time they're up. If they are not up by Friday night, I think they're not going to rise, though. That's my thing. If they're not up by Friday night, I don't see them rising too much. In general. You have Contes, Senior, Gomez, Cognac, etc. Legend, son. As long as, Kyle, you're not fully invested. You have 100 in my assigned. Oh, you have 100 in your unassigned. That's not ideal. I know I'm like big in on silvers, but I just don't think it was the play for 99% of people. I've got a second account, so it's kind of fine. How do I join the Discord? Just on the Twitch. Go to the Twitch and go to exclamation. We'll type in exclamation mark DC. You'll find it, son. Where's the spreadsheet in the Discord? If you go to the pinned message in trading, but I think it's also been trading tips as well. If you go to the pinned message in trading, you should find it. Just on the Owner Patel SBC, looks insane for the price. Yeah, that's an SBC that not many people are going to complete as well. Not many people are going to complete that SBC. Because there's just so much out right now. I don't mind it. It's not something I'm going to put into my team. I don't mind it. Should I Evo Chamber Chetic? Obviously. Any Liverpool player, we say yeah. Legend, guys, or some. Really appreciate that. You got 15 days to do 3 squads for Park. I can't wait until I get him. Yeah, that Park is kind of cracked. That Park is kind of cracked. Who else can we look at for mass bids? We'll look at Koite, but he's a little bit more expensive. Anyone else got that Jason Park in their team? Like, already? See, cards like this, boys, that are a little bit more expensive. People already are starting to, like, get ready for the silver tournament, which just means they're hard to win on bid. Because, like, if you look, they're not even showing on bid. Do you know what I mean? The silver supply really wasn't all that. I might stick to Chemstars. Do you think Camavinga Evo is worth it? Yeah, I've seen a few against. I've seen a few that I'm against in game and they cook. Like, against me in game. Hopefully gonna use the fodder you get on him. Yeah, you'll cook on him. You'll cook. What was he, like 600 coins? I'm probably competing with some of you boys on stream. If you're bidding on this Conte on stream and you're doing the Lauren and stuff, kind of a low IQ play, but I rate it. But he's insane. Who's that? Camavinga Evo. It's 25k for the Evo. Which one is it? Which Evo is it, Alan? The big fella. It's got to be the big fella, right? Okay, yeah, it's not that. It's got to be the big fella. That's just for left mids. Why don't do a cosmetic in screenplay so they don't lose the 99 stat? You reckon that? You reckon Kareem? You reckon you can do EA like that? Put a cosmetic on them so they don't lose the 99. We'll leave that. I probably can sell them for more, but I don't actually mind it. If people want to win these on bids, I don't mind it. The coins on these is slim, especially the fact we're getting marquee matchups tomorrow. We got 100k. What do you think I should be spending? What should I do without spending too much money? Just chem style trade. I know it sounds boring, boys, but it is free coins. If you sit and grind, it's like on a day where you're not doing anything else, right? Just sit and grind. The ball days, for example, or do it one by one like we were showing before, and sit and grind it this way. You'll make so many coins if you can get these shadow cards. You've got both options. You can do the one by one, or you can just do the sniping method like this. Go and find other cards with huge gaps. I know I normally prefer the slightly more expensive cards, but obviously I'm not on a good budget at the minute, which is why I'm looking at the cheap ones. Bro never watches the YouTube chat. I do. All right. Sorry, Flo Daco, son. You got nothing to do until Sunday, Lord. What do you mean you got free time? Or you mean you've got no time? Is it the opposite? Chills. What are you saying, son? What are you saying? You check the bottom card, 15... from the list, and there's not one listed with a hunter. Yeah, I do think you got to remember that this is peak times, right? This is peak times. So people are buying these cards more than not. That's why I prefer doing this way. The anchor ball days are just not great. I just want a shadow, basically. And I can only buy one if a 1.3 comes up now. Jesus, got them on low coins. I asked before if you recommended BPM. Yes, I've got a whole video on it. I would watch that, Flo. Watch the video on BPM. It's called League SBCs, though. It's about League SBCs. How do I join the Discord? Go to Twitch, !DC. !DC. Will you do silvers on Trade to Glory? Yes, 100%. That's what tomorrow's planned for. I'm doing silvers right now, right? But the silver supply we got today is basically non-existent. I was just dabbling, right? You can do silvers without silver supply, but doing them with silver supply is like doing it on steroids. So just checking it, right? I prefer to flip silvers, and we can maybe look into that today as well, actually, because we're on a low budget. But mass bidding and things like that, do it with marquee matchup supply. Your soldier do it for 13.5k, bought them at 12k, so good profit. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to sell now and reinvest the coins, I don't mind that. Bro, that firework's too close. That's like coming into the room a little bit now. Mumbles, you're almost giving up with rivals. That's most people every year, to be honest. You think left backs will drop because the Lewis Skelly card being 99 pace? That doesn't normally happen like that. No, it doesn't normally happen. It can make it. What you might see in... Oh, boys? Which one of you boys is bidding on these cards? What you can sometimes see happen is that... Not that left backs are cheaper, but they're less demanded. So you can just see kind of cards flatline a little bit this weekend. Because people are using a lot of the scream cards. Does that make sense? It's not that they dip. It's that there's less in demand. Maybe don't rise as much when they should rise. You bought 5 Cabals of 40k. You're laughing to the bank then, Jammy. Loves me. Are you selling now? Surely you're selling now. Don't get banned. Don't get banned, Jammy. Jesus Christ. But surely you're selling now. Example of more expensive players for chem style trade. And of course, it literally is just more expensive meta players. Like, for example, a really good one's often Kvaratskhelia. He often doesn't have enough gap to just pure hunter trade. But if you buy this when the market's already low, right? I'll say, look, you need to buy these cards when the market's rising. So this is more for like maybe on Thursday, right? Hunter there, 15.25. If you bought him, he probably sells for like 16 with a hunter. And then you do it when the market's rising very slightly and you can sell him for 17, right? You see how there's not that much supply on these cards? There you go. You can buy that one as well, by the way. 47.50 is fine. You can sell this card right now for about 16k. Which is like, it's almost, you're looking at about 200, 300 coins profit. But what you need to understand is, do chem style trade in between like 6 and 7 p.m., right? When the market rises after 7 p.m., it doesn't rise enough to invest in. So for example, Kvaratskhelia gold card might go from 15k to 16k, which is not enough to invest in. But it means that the hunters you picked up at 15, because his card goes up a k, the hunters go up 1 more k, so he's now got a 2k gap. And these more expensive cards, boys, the reason I like them is people put chem styles on the more expensive cards way more, right? because they're more expensive. So people like will put a hunter and a shadow on, like, you know, cards that they're going to spend coins on. So a Kvatskelia will pop up with a hunter way more than a Balde will pop up with a shadow. Because people are just not less willing to put shadow cards on cheaper, like, you know, cheaper cards. If you spend 1,000 coins on a card, it's hard to put a 5,000 coin consumable on a card, right? So you'll see Kvatskelia hunters more, and it just goes for any card more expensive, right? So the gaps are often not like bigger. It's not that more expensive chem style players have bigger gaps. It's that they pop up more and they can rise more as well. You're not gonna see a Balde rise like 1,000 coins, right? Does chem style trading work with players like Pedri? Not that expensive, because at that point tax just negates it. I always recommend when you're doing, like, you know, just trading with these cards that are gold at this point in the game, right? Oh, to be fair, he's cheap, bro. He's still probably above chem style trading. This is really cheap. What I'd more recommend when you're doing plays like this, right, is not to necessarily chem style trade with them, boys. But boys, at this point in the game, right, if you're ever going to invest in gold at any point for a flip overnight, always only try and buy with shadows and hunters, unless it's a crazy snipe, because golds right now are just a bit dead, right? They're going to be a bit flat, at least until Black Friday, and probably for the rest of the year, which means rises are going to be smaller. So even if a rise is there on golds, it's going to be smaller, which just means always buy with a chem style. It means your card's more likely to sell for a lazy, and you can squeeze a few thousand coins extra profit on a, like, general across the cards. Gonna do chem style tonight. Hope you get something good. You will. You'll learn to do it quicker and quicker as well. Because that one by what crumpet, man. Can you chem style trade on companion? Yes, it's just slower. Alfie, how are we, son? How you been? Alfie, I'm good if you are. And Burmo's rebounded again, Hellbot. If you bought for 150, you cooked again. You can probably sell for at least 175 at this, like, little rebound. I would sell and get out of it if he hits 175, anywhere between that and 180, I'd get out. With 800k, what do I buy? Jack, you don't buy, but you do things like icon trade, right? Boys, again, you will all, if you're in this stream, right, I'm confident we'll all get to a high budget, right? You're going to all get to a high budget at some point in the game. It's not about just brain dead investing all the time. You will make more coins actively trading, so it's doing things like icons. That's a perfect icon budget. If you want to start icon trading, I'm trying to think. I think the open bid filter might be a really easy way to start, because it's kind of brain dead. Oh, pardon me. The open bid filter, right, boys, is exactly what it sounds like. You get rid of all the stinky icons, put 100 or something K in to get rid of all the discard icons. Put your actual budget in. So if you're on like 700k, let's just say you're going to put 500k in, because you don't want to spend all your coins. I think you're just looking for all the icons on open bids, right? And you're looking for basically, I've showed this before on stream, but you want no more than one card over the hour. So here we've got 2 cards over the hour. They're both at 67k. All we'll do is we'll just get this to 66.5, right? That gets rid of those Linekers. And then all of a sudden, we don't have any cards over the hour. And all you're going to do is compare price and back out and look for icons that are listed on open bid, because icons listed on open bid often are just huge deals, because when someone lists a card on open bid, you're just trying to get rid of the card quickly, so you often list it on an undercut. And all you would do, boys, a lot of people ask me how to check price on icons. Let's say this Van der Sar pops up at 487, right? And we don't know if that's to buy, so we're going to check. All you got to do is go to FootGG, and I would use FootGG at the minute because it's the only website, sorry, with accurate icon sale history for some reason. Footbin and Footwiz, man, just stinking at the minute. Up the game. So he was what, 487, right? All you want to do is go to the sales history here and see what his like recent highs and lows have been. So recently, he seems to be lowing at about 450. 450. He seems to low about 450. He gets just above 450, maybe 460. And he seems to high there about 490, 490, 495. Does he get another high? He got another low at 450 there. 450, then there's another 490. So we're looking 450 to 490 seems to be his fluctuation. So with Van der Sar, you're looking to buy around 450 and sell around 490. So that 487 is not a buy. It's closer to a sell, right? And that's all icon in trading is over and over again. The open bid filter is just one way to search them. You can search them loads of ways. You sold 50 finishes yesterday for 1.2k and now they're 2k. Trying to think what SBC. What came out? What made them rise? What's everyone putting a finisher on? I guess with people getting 99 stats on cards, it means they don't need things like pace, right? I guess. Just found there's a silver French centre mid named Sidibe at 6'8". He's going to be your next Evo chain. What's this guy called? Sidibe. And what? He's 6'8". Gibril. This guy looks familiar. No, that's the Everton player. You mean the next guy? Yeah, that's the Everton player. There's a funniest clip of him going around, by the way. Sidibe, he's your man. Yeah, this guy looks tall. Look at the guy's neck. It's got to be him, hasn't it? He looks massive. He's touching the top of his card. Yeah, of course it's him. Of course he's lengthy. 30 balance is crazy. Yeah, you evo that if you want. I'm not touching a card that's got 30 balance, I don't think. Card's horrific, but he's a giant. 30 balance is crazy, though. Card's falling off. Is it now a good time to buy silver players to invest for the silver tournament? Tomorrow night, marquee matchups is another good time to invest. Like I say, try not to go unassigned. You bought another duo for 10.5. Free coins, Alan. Free coins, baby. The dribbling Evo saves it. That card's not playing well in game. Tell you what. Power, you started at 1.3 on Sunday. Now you're at 1.55. You invested all your coins in Inform Harder at 18.5. And you've been lazy selling since. Boys, speaking of that, right? It reminds me. These 83 team of the weeks, like I say, they might be up right now because of the party bag. This is all because the party bag, right? Yeah, look at this, right? Party bag, and we knew this would happen, right? Party bag would raise informs if it came out. It comes out, it raises informs, right? And I get that. But I really want to stress this again. Like, this is, to me, is brain dead. There's just simply, I know I showed it before, but there's just simply no way that if we go to squads team of the week, right? With all of these cards being 83, yes, they're all 14k now because the party bag. On Sunday night, they just have to be discarded. There's no way 83 informs cannot be discarded with that price, with that many of them in my eyes. Unless EA do more SBCs, and they might. They might. We'll see. It means if these are discard, just literally going all in on 83 team of the weeks and lazy selling. It's not going to be the most profitable way to make coins, boys. But if you're new to trading and you don't know what you're doing, buying 83 informs for discard on Sunday and lazy selling just until they go up, I don't know, it's coins. I think when there's plays like that, they're that obvious. Go for it. No reason not to. Hadi, what are we saying, son? How are we, Hadi? What a boy. You be bored, then I guess I'm going full Evos. No, you use that Evo, you want to use it, right? And I get he's 6'8" and it's class, right? I do get it. He has 40 balance. Not for me. Not for me at all. Boys, let's go into some silver flipping, by the way. I get asked about silver flipping all the time. Let me get the silver spreadsheet up in the background, right? It's not a great night for silver flipping, but it shouldn't be, like, awful as well. All silver flipping is going through the list of silvers that have any value. So, again, I've got the spreadsheet on Discord up. Going through one by one, and it does take a while to search these cards, and you're just looking for undercuts one by one, right? It's kind of similar to chem style trading. So what would I say an undercut on this card is? I would say 1.6. I know you can lazy sell these cards as well. I can probably sell this card for 2.2, 2.3, but to be safe, I'd want 1.6, right? He's not there, just move on. And yes, there'll be loads of times when you search these cards and there's not an undercut. That's fine. At like more active times, these cards will like be on undercuts a lot more frequently when we get silver supply, right? So if we get silver supply, that's when you're really doing this. But even so, no silver supply right now. You can still check for undercuts. He is really expensive. We bought all him at like 1.5k. We're doubled our coins on that bastard already. I would not do the really expensive ones like El Yamik. I just don't love it. You're looking for the ones kind of in the middle. I think Poku's normally a good one. And if you're doing this, like I say, on your own in your spare time, you can rattle through all these cards. 900 could be an undercut, but I doubt it. It's been sat there for like 5 minutes. To be fair, he seems to me, this Poku, by the way, to be selling for like 1.4. That 950's gone. If you buy that 950, do you see how like 1.4s are just not getting that far? There's no 1.4 for, I guess there's a few there, maybe 1.3. But same principle, right? I've got to try and sort them ahead of all the silvers that actually sell now. A lot of these silvers on the spreadsheet were sold during the silver tournament, but don't sell too well now. So a lot of them is discard now. He's 1.3, you sell at 1.4. You'd want this last one to be like below 1k or just even 1k. It's small profits on cards, boys, with silvers, by the way. Did Duranville do well last time? I bought loads at 1.6. Yeah, I bought loads of it at like 1k. When we got the lowest... Is he actually up at 1.6? Wait there. Well, he's 1.5. Even that, you could sell it. You could buy that at 1.3 and sell it at 1.6. But when I'm not on a lot of coins, I don't love it. Got some Hawks in the club. How much do they sell for? They might be up just because of all the Scream cards. These have been sitting at like 850. It's almost like finishers are doing better. Hawks are like too generic. They're selling for about 800. Your first ever year trading, you've gone from 30 to 90k in a few weeks. But any advice to speed up profit? Lynchy, it's more consistent practice, right? You will get better as you trade. You'll get better as you trade. It's time trading, like time spent trading and more consistent practice. Need to hurry up and release rewards. Yeah, Rival Rewards tomorrow, boys, be your next big coin maker. Rival Rewards tomorrow will be your next big coin maker. I might try and do the 1x1 method just to show you boys how we're doing this, by the way. Because I know a lot of you boys know the sniper method now, but the 1x1 method might seem a little bit alien to you boys. Let me get the link up in the Discord, and we'll start doing it 1x1. And we'll see if we can get a deal there. Londoners, I'm just trusting your link here, by the way. Or not your link. I'm trusting your list here a little bit. So hopefully that works. If it doesn't, we're cooked. Tefal with the follow. How are you, son? How are you, Tefal? What a legend for the follow, boys. Anyone who follows, genuinely, you can have my heart. What a guy. It'd be nice, by the way, if the shadows didn't disappear every time. I know London's just saying we can do this, like, you can flick it to make it a little bit quicker, but it'd be nice if it just didn't disappear in the first place anyway. And if you, like I say, if you're wondering what list I'm using, I am just using London's exact list from the Discord. I'm not doing anything special. 2.3, is that an undercut? No, he's 2.5, 2k. Kirkes with a shadow now has normally got a great gap. Kirkes is another good one you can snipe, but because he's so cheap, he starts to fall into the generic filters a little bit. There you go. So there you go. That's probably a good example, right? 1.3 Kirkes. Let's take a look at that. We got a 1.3 Kirkes, and I believe he'll sell for around 3k, right? And do you see how that Kirkes was sat there for 2 minutes? He sells for 2.7, okay, he sells for like 2.5. Right. I'm going to go for a... We can't lazy sell too much, you've got to understand, because we're not a lot of coins. Hopefully, if you're on 10k plus, you can just lazy sell and wait. So look, we bought that at 1.3. It was sat on the market for about 2 minutes, but 2 minutes is well enough time to find these cards. Basically, all you need to know is it wasn't a snipe, right? If I were you, I would sell this card for this sort of price, 2.6, 2.7. I'm on 3,000 coins, and I need this card gone. Because I need to then reinvest the coins, right? That's always what I say. You should only ever not list a card on lazy if you just want the coins back, basically. And I need the coins back. But does that make sense, boys? How it was just sat on the market. I know, hates it. Look, London, you know what's the worst thing as well? It's not like it's been in the game forever. It never used to be the case. Do you know what I mean? And there you go, boys. Kirkes 2.4, so we can go buy more cards. Like I say, that is London just put the full guide in the list in the Discord. It was honestly unbelievable. What a guy. He does it for free. He literally does it for the love of the game. London just does it for the love of the game. All he does it for. Love you too, bro. We're watching on YouTube and in the Discord. What do you think about Lundberg Scream at 47? Right. If you're going to touch me with flattery, I'll take a look. If you're going to do flattery, Tef, I will take a look. But boys, I won't sit and do that so you boys can as well. That is what I'll be doing on the Trade to Glory tomorrow. I like doing the Trade to Glory off stream because I cannot feel guilty about just sitting and sniping cards the whole time, right? Lundberg Scream. Let's take a look at what he is. I'm going to guess. I'm going to nail the price, actually, right? I'm going to nail the price first time. Ready? I don't know why. It's calling to me. 41. Fuck. How far off was I? 5k. Right. Okay, it's 46. Couple at 44. Love of the game, exactly. Oh, you literally said in your message is 47, Tefal. I'm special, mate. I want to check what he is. That's what I'm trying to do in the background. Check what Lundberg's sitting at. Or what he's been. He's been 45 even a couple minutes ago. He was 49. He did get 99 shooting. Yes, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Because that 99 shooting card is decent, right? And he's a hero. I prefer the heroes because the supply on them is less, right? Although it feels maybe not with Crouchy. Yeah, I don't mind it. What did he get to in his peak? He got to 49, 47, 47. If you can, try and get 45. I know he's up at 47 right now. Try and get 45. I know he might not get to that. You know, he can. Look at that. You can get 45. Oh, get a snipe. Never mind. He's coming back down. He's fluctuating loads. Try and get one of these low ones. Never mind. Yeah. I'm not saying it's a mass invest, by the way. I'm saying about this, pick up one. Try and pick up one around this price. We just seen him coming up. Try and win a snipe. Maybe, oh yeah, try and win one of these. Get as low as possible. He might even dip below what you're buying for. If you buy for 43 and he falls to 41, it's fine. It's a hold into tomorrow. Pick up one, pick up two max. Transfer list. You're looking to sell into weekend league. Yeah, I don't mind that. Not at all. Muller's 12k. Yeah, but I don't really understand, right? 99 physical stinks so bad. Like, it's so bad. Do you know what I mean? Zach, what are you saying to Legend with a follow? How are you, Zach? What a legend. How are you, Zach, son? What a boy. You bought two at 48 and the 99 shooting. Cut myself. Yeah, you bought at the wrong time. You can try and sell into tomorrow, but you may be looking to break even. Or even a tax loss. Boys, again, Muller, I know I said the physical stinks. Pick up one at 11k on you know, just a club stock. That's fine. Just don't invest in it. 99 physical sucks. I don't know why it takes me so long to get the buy now screen for me after I press on the card. When you press on this, that takes long. That's just got to be an internet thing. Or maybe you're on old gen. Yeah, you'd be happy with break even. Yeah, it's not too expensive as well, Tefal. It's not like it's, you know, a 200k card. You'd be cooked. Do you know what I mean? So, not too bad. Zach, I'm good, mate, if you are. Zach, I'm good if you are. We're on the Trade to Glory account at the minute. I'll be honest, boys. If you've noticed, I don't want to be too active trading. I'm trying to keep this as a YouTube series, so it's nice to make some coins, and I'll leave these here. But if I make 50k off camera, it looks like I'm scamming the people of YouTube a little bit. And if you boys are watching the series, it's a bit of a scam. If one episode I'm on 20k, next one I come back, I'm on 100. Little bit of a scam. Amzi, I'm going to stop entertaining this. You mean after you press on buy now, press yes or no, it should still cheddar. That should still be like an internet thing though, right? It's still a menu thing. If you're on old gen, if you're on new gen, it's almost definitely a menu thing. If you're on new gen, it's almost definitely a no. If you're on new gen, it's definitely an internet thing. If you're on old gen, it could be internet or it could be that, you know, you're on old console, basically. 3.2. What am I on? I'm on 6k. Fair enough. Back to the 1x1 method, boys, that we got the Kirkes from. Same thing, same principle. And I hope all of you have found that that list in Discord now, because especially when the stream's not live, it should be a moneymaker. I don't trust that she sells that well. Cards like this, where there's only one on the market, I'm not sure I trust how well she sells. Because I assume her card's discard. I assume that she's like the only one. Yeah, she's not. Boys, you need to understand, this card's not going to sell at 7.7, right? That card max is selling like 3-4k. I don't love it. I'd want that to be 1.5 on the market and try and be the guy listing it for 2.5, right? That's a little, I guess, distinction to make. Never buy a card for more than like 3 or 4k unless you're confident they sell for that. If it's one of the discard cards. I don't want Papi Matty, sir. I want the other sir. I want the star that haunts my dreams because I'm a Liverpool fan. I don't want to talk about it. But I hate this guy. See if we can abuse him to make some coins. Oh, I've got forward on, haven't I? How is the chem stat disappearing, bro? This game's washed. I mean, I'm also washed putting the wrong chem stat on, but still. Okay, fine. We got there in the end. Jesus Christ, that took too long. Should I sell my Scream cards Friday? Who have you got, NoFad? Who have you got? Which ones? These cards do sell. Yeah, Lundis, they do sell. But what you got to understand, Lundis, right? Go back to the being Yeldo example, which I hope someone's not gone and bought now. Like, I kind of want to show it. Right. What you need to understand, right? Yes, that card can sell at 2.7. But in general, think about it like this, right? If you boys went on this and you're doing it for the first time, right? And there was a 7.7, and let's say this was a 5.7. In theory, you could think, oh, I'm going to buy 5.7 and list it at 7.5, right? But that 7.7 is obviously never selling if this is a discard card. I just think it's common sense for a lot of people. But if you're new, just the fact there's a gap, you got to be careful. Yeah, no, London, add cards to the watch list to see what sells, but you need to understand that people won't do that early on. Do you know what I mean? You won't do that. Levi, well, Levi, what are we saying, son? Legend for the follow. What a boy. Is it worth it to invest in Bernstein? I don't think so. Let's take a look, though. I don't think you should invest in any of these cards, remember? Even if it's the one that we like, you're putting it on the club. Like, you're putting it on the transfer list for a little bit. Do you know what I mean? How was I not following? Not the fuck, Levi. That's why I was laughing. I was like, this guy should have been... following at least. You know what I mean? I'm messing, Levi. How are we, son? What did she get? She got, okay, 99 shooting we do like. Did she already go up? We're ignoring cards that have already rose. You ideally want a combination of a good 99 and the card falls. So she's 30k. What was she before content? Like I say, none of these I'm investing in terms of like buying multiple and, you know, looking for a big rise. She got to 38. Yeah, this is fine. This one's fine to me. I don't mind a couple of this. Get a couple of... See, again, always try and snipe. Always try and get 30. Even try and get with a hunter. She's in packs, remember? I think she's in packs, right? We look at daily. Yeah, she's in packs. She's in packs, right? In packs, I prefer the out-of-pack cards. So that's why we preferred in Worm over this. This one, you're definitely holding to tomorrow because she's still in packs. Try and get one maybe below 30k or get one with 30k with a hunter. If you can, great. Buy a maximum 2 or 3, absolute max, and just forget about them until tomorrow, like that sort of 9, 10 p.m., right? 9, 10 p.m. when things are high. She's got 99 shooting. She's got good pay. She has good play styles as well, right? Very average. She does have finesse. Finesse with 99 shooting could go card, though. But again, not like a massive invest, boys. Bernstein and Danny DeCostas. DeCostas has got 99 defending, right? Similar pattern. It's the same sort of pattern. Levi, don't hit with the G, though. They can't complain if not following the guide, then. Yeah, but you got to make sure people, you know, make sure people have got full confidence they know what they're doing. How do we know which ones to buy or not if we're new? Lynchy, that's what Lundis is saying is like this. And maybe I didn't explain it, right? So what you would do is this, right? Is put Hunter in. If you're new to this, first of all, the most obvious one, actually, let me show you the first example, right? Is like this one here with Kirkes. This will be a lot of the cards, right? Because this one's a lot more obvious and a lot easier. Look at a card like Kirkes, right? Do you see how there's so many for the same price? You see that, Lynchy? And anyone who's new to this, right? This almost confirms to you that Kirkes sells for about 2.6 with a shadow. Right? About 2.6, about 2.7. This one's obvious. Because you know there's just so many at that price. He sells for about 2.6, about 2.7 with a shadow. So if you see anything below 2k, you can buy. The ones we're talking about are the ones that sell less often, like Bianyaldo, and the less popular cards. She's a forward, right? Where there's one of it, and even more than that, it's when there's not like a consistent, there's not like a set price, right? There's literally 2 on the market. With these ones, Lynchy, when you're saying you need to learn them, all you would do is you can add that to your transfer targets. And for now, the first day or 2 of doing this, just don't buy it. If you want to be safer, don't buy it, right? It's your first day doing this. You just add it to your transfer targets and forget about it. See if it sells, see if it doesn't. If you really do, you can add both if you want. I know for a fact that 7.7 is not going to sell, but anyway, you can add that to your transfer targets, right? If it expires and doesn't, and it never sells, then in your mind, just think, you know, she might sell at that price, but just to be safe, think she won't. If she does sell at 2.7, then you know she sells at 2.7. And you start to learn prices like that. That's how you learn prices for any trading method. Like pretty much, and that goes across all trading methods. That's how you learn prices. You just add things to the transfer targets and do they sell. It's really important for icons, by the way. A really good way to do it for icons is, if we were doing that bid filter from before, which I think was 66.50 we had it settled, right, boys? And then mid by now 100, max about somewhere, it's something like this. There you go, perfect, right? If you see this Van Persie at 367, and let's say you look on it and you don't know he's a buy, but he's like close to a buy. Maybe in your head you think 360 is a buy, right? Or you think maybe he's near to a sell price and you're wondering, will he actually sell at that? All you got to do is add it to your transfer targets. Start to get used to adding cards to your transfer targets, right? And look what sells and what doesn't. Every time, all you do is, right, you'll start to go on transfer targets after a while, and you'll start to see, right, what these cards sell for. You can see on bids. That closer, you'll see what he's... I mean, he wouldn't sell for that. He's way cheaper, but you get the point. Does that lounge sell at 105? Does that Van Persie sell at 367? Or if they go on bids, it's even better, right? Because you can see what people are, you know, actually bidding on them for. There's a whole ass guide in the Discord. Yeah, JJ, there is. Of course. But we'll also give guides on stream, like always. What do you think of Haley? Yeah, I like it, Amzi. Amzi, again, though, not as an investment. I like Haley as well. Because she's so close to discard, right? Bronze up method is good, but just slow. That defines League SBCs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so first, we just make sure which ones pop up more than others. Yeah, Alan, kind of, yeah. But Alan, any card on that list at London Mage you can buy at the right price. This bit here is how you learn the price, right? Even though she doesn't pop up a lot, you can still keep her on the list. If she comes up at 1k, it's a buy. Right? And what's better with cards like this, Alan, as well, and this goes for anyone looking to do this chem style method, what's better with cards like this is that when she does pop up for 1k, she will sit much longer on the market than a Kirkhead with a shadow. Because there's so many more people searching for that Kirkhead with a shadow, right? When this Bianyaldo, whatever her name is, when she pops up with a hunter, she genuinely might sit on the market for 20 minutes, depending on when you're doing this. Like at 1k, at like near discard, right? If you do it at the right time, you're doing it overnight. Get what I mean? I'm selling League F Manager Leagues for 700. They ain't selling how? Let's take a look. We know we like a bit of mass bidding. Cheddar, get him. Gotta go now. Thanks for the help. No worries, Lynchy. No worries at all, son. Right. League F Manager Leagues. You said it's selling for 700. Yeah, 700. Because they're not really selling too well for that. What do they sell for? They still could sell for that. What do they sell for? I don't mind 700. 700 is not awful. Not going to sell often. I got a couple questions, Cheddar, to get to the bottom of this. How are you listing them? And how many are you listing? When I say how are you listing them, are you mass relisting them or not? When I say mass relisting, it might be better when these ball days expire, I can show you. When I say mass relisting, are you pressing right trigger to relist all or not? That's question number 1. Question number 2 is how many are you selling? You've been trading a tiny bit, but not loads. Yeah, that's because your arm's like snapped in two, though, JJ, right? So it's like kind of fair play. Kind of fair play. I mean, your arm's snapped in two. How do you join Discord, Scott? Join on the Twitch. ! DC. Evan, how are we, son? Evan. How are we, son? Yeah, I think 650. Yeah, JJ, you're all right. 650 is a better sell, but you will get sales at 700 with Manager Leagues. Manager Leagues lazy sell far more than what they should. Maybe 2 at a time on Companion. No, but Cheddar, how many are you selling at what is in? What I mean is, so look at it like this, right? Can you see how I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I've got 8 ball days, 1 for Impong, right? I'm just saying how many I've got there. How many Manager Leagues do you have selling? Just in general. This list in the Discord is brilliant. Now I'm understanding how to chem style trade. Love to hear it, Mumbles. Love to hear it. We got to respect Lundis for that. I know you were struggling before as well, so that's great to hear. I see we can find another deal as well to start going through. Like 2 or 3. That's why, Cheddar. Cheddar, the only way you're going to get lazy sales is selling in mass. It's selling like a lot. So you need to make the distinction between when we say don't mass relist, we literally mean don't press the button to like relist all, right? The way you're going to get the most lazy sales is listing like 100 cards at a time. Obviously, you don't have to actually be 100, but as close to 100 as you can get. But listing them one by one, if that makes sense. So you list each manager league, you click on it, click list, click on it, click list. Or the only reason you do that is if you mass relist all your cards, they all get listed at the same time. And no one really buys lazies for whatever reason. I don't know if it's just something through the game. No one buys lazies when like 100 cards have the same second and minute. When they're expiring at the same second and minute. So you need to be listing like 50 plus, but list one by one. So list, list, list. Like you would click on it, click list. I can show you better when the ball days are gone. You like that's helping people. Now London is really good. I think if you read my chem style guide in the Discord and then also read that, you've got pretty much everything you need. That is full chem style trading. 100%. Or your G made like 500k in one night the other night. Want to know how I did it? Who did you pack, Levi? Who did you pack? Talk to me. How much did you sell for? In my opinion, Liga F, you can sell for between 650 and 750 is fine. What you need to understand is, on these at the minute, 600 is almost like a lazy sale, right? 600 is almost like a lazy sale. 650 will sell more often. 700 is the middle ground, and 750 will sell less often. Just like it's a bit of a spectrum, right? EA's favorite trading method, 18.5k FIFA points. You monster, son. How much is that? Levi, how much is that? Isn't Burmo a good investment? We were looking at him before. It looks like we've just made a lot of coins on him. But it looks like we just wanted to get out of that one already. He does have a player of the month coming, and it looks like the dips and rise have kind of started to flatline. We're looking, if you bought at 150, boys, you can still hold this a little bit, in my opinion, to try and get that 180, or at least close to it. Maybe 170. Citizmo with a follow. What a legend, son. I hope we are good. Let me know how you're doing. How much do you think Cabal will be up after the price range? I think he'll come down. I think it's bold saying that around a 99 pace centre back, but I think he'll come down. We've just seen, right? How many updated price ranges have we seen this year? We've seen quite a few, and I think about I'm just plucking numbers out my bottom, but it's like 70% have gone down in price afterwards, maybe more. 70-80% have gone down in price afterwards. Do you get what I mean? Lost so my money in that. Lost so my money in that Scream Car. That English, CJ. Lost my money in the Scream Car investment. You said, which cards did you buy, CJ? CJ, you can't have possibly lost money if you bought a discard, like we said. If you've sold the cards, I do worry for you, though. Is it Guela Due? Is that the guy we're on about? For example, we said pick one of these guys up around, like, discard price. And he's currently still the same price should have bought for. He's currently still the same price should have bought for, which is why we said you're going to hold these cards into Weekend League, right? You're going to hold these cards into Weekend League. If you've sold the cards, that's a bit silly. But it is what it is. It's like a good £100, Levi. Hey, Levi, man. You earn your own money. That's you do you, boss. You do you. Not for me, like. Bro's a lawyer. Nah, it's £100. Chill. Cheddar, I know you're young, right? £100 is actually not that much. But spending it on FIFA is different. You know what I mean? Hey, mate, I bought 2 times ball day via transfer market on the club menu. It's taking my coins, but not appearing in lists, targets, or club. That is strange. What I would do, Tubby, son, is literally just back out of one team and go back in. That is just strange. Unless you've assigned them to the squad or something. Sorry for my English. No worries, CJ. Rootler I bought. Let's take a look, CJ. So, look, you say you bought Rootler. Let me take a look on desktop, right? This card should have gone from discard to discard, right? That's the whole point. Let's have a look. Rootler. She's 11k. She should have bought for, hopefully, around 12k. Hopefully. This is the whole point of going for these discard cards, right? This was a risky investment. What did she got? She got 99 shooting, which, if she got 99 pace, she probably does slightly better, right? So hopefully you bought this card for around 12,000 coins, right? She's 11,000 coins. So we said, right, risk-free investment, because tomorrow this card probably hits 12,000 coins as people buy the Weekend League team. Are you going to make coins on it? No. Are you going to make coins on the investment? No. But that's the whole point, right? It was a risk-free investment because these cards are at discard. The cards that did better are some of the other cards like Due and stuff, and the cards that will do better. But don't sell now, basically. This is like probably the low point. Oh, wrong screen. This is the low point of the card, if that makes sense. Bro, trick me. I got 9k coins. Any suggestions? Oh, in trade, basically. Not looking for an investment. If you go to the Twitch and do ! budget, you'll see a chem style trading guide. That's where I'd start. Cheddar, good luck with the revision, son. You work in IT, Levi. Does the job in it. It's rough. I work in something. I work in data, kind of. What Scream card would you invest in right now? None of them. I wouldn't invest in any of them. What you can do, which I guess you want to call it investing, cup, is you can add some of the cheaper ones to your transfer list, like we've just said. Again, you're not looking for crazy rises. You're looking for undercuts, and then you're looking to add them to your transfer list, and as in 1 or 2 maybe. It's almost like a club stock. Where is this? Oh, I keep typing Desiree. So someone like Dewey, right? We were saying Dewey a lot. You're not looking to invest in him. What you can do is look to add him for your transfer list for as cheap as you can get. So he's currently, what, 12k? Ideally, try and get really, really low to discard on this card. Below 10k, try and even get... if I had coins on the main account... this card's such a free money card, man. It's almost tempting to say invest at this price, you know. It's so tempting to say invest. It's so tempting, but just in case I wouldn't, in case these cards flatline. I would try and pick up 1 or 2 of these at like 10.50. Do the same for most of the discard Scream and sell into the weekend league tomorrow. How often do you find a chem style trading works with more random players? Wait, what do you mean, Tefal? Explain that a little bit, son. What do you mean? Cheers, Ransom, bro. I tried what you said and still nothing. I think once I won, I put my place transfer list isn't shown on transfer list. Are you unassigned, Tubby? If you're unassigned, that's the problem. Wait, Tubby, first of all, are you unassigned? You've backed out, nothing helped. It'll either be... I promise you that's not a glitch, though. It doesn't go anywhere, Tubby. I've never seen that before. Or is it Tubbsy? I've never seen that before. You work in F4 with Aston Martin's Academy apprenticeship at 18. Yeah, degree apprenticeship is the way to go. I mean, that might not be a degree apprenticeship because it's more hands-on, but, like, same thing. Let me know if you're unassigned, Tubbsy. If you're unassigned, that is why. Yeah, but I work in a construction firm, so no one has a clue about anything IT. So they all see you as a wizard. That's pretty cold, though. Are these ball days selling on lazies? They are what we love to see, boys. We managed to sell, I think, all the 1.7s on lazies. We'll just literally break even on these at 1.6 now because these are taking yonks to sell. We'll try and get a 1.7 sale on that, which is probably fine. You got 15 heaps, 87 at 1.3 to 1.5 mass bidding. She's 11.5k. Wait, as in you literally bought for like a 10k profit, General? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to... I can't tell you typed that wrong. Bring up with the follow. What a legend, son. What a legend. How are we, son? What a boy. Anything for 700k? Yes. Let me go into icon trading again. Boys, I think even if you're not on high budget, you're going to be on high budget soon. You're not unassigned, I'm aware. You can open packs. Definitely not. Genuinely, restart again, Subs. You try both versions, but it shouldn't go anywhere. Try your squad, try your club, try your transfer list. But that's not something I've ever seen. Do you get what I mean? We'll jump into some icon trading, boys, for high budget. Big boy as well. Hey, big boy. Big boy EJ. Legend for the follow, son. How are we doing? What budget as well? Budget really helps us out, boys, getting you some methods. And Nos as well. You boys are all legends, man. I really do appreciate that. Like I say, let us know your budget. That's what helps us. Like the ones who aren't super popular, like Kirkes Mendy, because I got about 12 players from the list watched and non-selling. 12 players from the list watched and non-selling. What do you mean, Tefal, watched? Do you mean that, for example, with that being Yardo, I know I keep using this card, but it's just because I know there's one sat on the market. Do you mean when you say you got watched, as in like added to your transfer target? You mean like added to the transfer target? What, like as in you're watching the card? Do you mean you've gone onto the card and there's none there to buy? Like, do you get what I mean, Tefal? Yeah, you do. So how often they sell? These ones like this being Yardo, right? If she sells at 2.7, like, I'm not sure she does sell for that. I've never watched this card, but you know, if she does sell for 2.7, it's so random because you're waiting for someone to buy. It can sell in the first listing, or it can take 10. I know that doesn't help yet. London said he sold at 3k, so it's random. You could list at 3k and get a sale instantly because someone wants to buy it. You could list at 1.5k and it will just go through and not sell. It's more important on a longer time frame to keep an eye on this. This chem style trading, it's all about learn the prices. The more you learn, then the better you'll get, right? We'll give it a go. Cheers. Tubbsy, keep talking to me, though, because I need to understand this. You mass bid in a 150 at discard. When did you bid, Generals? When did you bid to win them at discard? Love seeing my 700 coins investment Kone selling. Zeno, Zeno, what is the budget you're on now, boys? Zeno, what's the budget you're on? Like, as in, what's your liquid coins, basically? I have no advice to give right now. I don't know the market. Yeah, you're just chilling your broken arm. Ball day you go to. Yeah, I was trying to buy anchors. The anchor gap's crap at the minute. The anchor gap was amazing the other day, though. Did we get the Frimpong sale? No, I need the Frimpong sale just for the coins back in the club, to be honest. There's a list in the Discord, exactly. I want to mass bid on silvers now. Can you recommend what to bid on? Yeah, chills. There's a list in the Discord. Right, icons, boys. You got 350k liquid as well, Jacob. Jacob, it's not the best for icon trading. Shadow gap on board there. I know it's like 4k or something most of the time. It's not 4k, but it's ridiculous. Right, boys, anything sort of 500k plus, right? I'm going to show you the 2 ways that I icon trade. You can do icon trading however you want, but there's 2 sort of beginner ways. Quit the game and restarted these back, Tubbsy. We love to see, even though it's like 2,000 coins, we still love to see it. Right, boys, I'm going to miss some messages while we do this. Just pop them back in when I'm done, because when I go into like explaining the method, I'm basically going to full-on simpleton mode, and I can't do 2 things at once. But icon trading. This is the open bid filter. This, in my opinion, is a great way once you've learned prices. I don't think you should do this method until you've learned some prices, but still, it's a great way to learn prices, right? Put your budget in that you want to buy an icon for, again, 500k. Get rid of the discard ones. I know we did this before. I want one to pop up so we can check. Why are none appearing there? Min, max. That should be appearing. Mark the followed, Mark, you legend, son. Yeah, there you go. Just compare price back out, and sometimes it refreshes the market. That's weird. Let me try and get one to pop up, boys, and we'll take a look, okay? Mark, you're a legend. Got to go matches on. Oh, shit, a tomb playing. Go on, son. I mean, I don't want you guys to win, but whatever. So closer there, boys. There you go, right? So you keep compare price back out on the bid filter. An icon pops, and you check the price of it, right? You will not win a card on this filter if you don't know prices and you take time checking them, because so many people use this filter that you need to know prices. Once you do know prices, this is great, right? So he would pop up for 129. Actually, I'd use FUT like I say, just because the price of the other ones are so shit, man. Because with icons, you never want to be looking at graphs. You want to be looking at sales history. And all you're looking for is what's his local highs and like lows, basically. So I use anything in the past like sort of days, fine, really. Unless we've got something crazy. If we got an icon pack or it's like a Friday, then make sure you're avoiding, you know, like mass like dips and, you know what I mean? Like things that happen because of an icon pack, right? Just have a bit of common sense with it. But in general, right, you can see that he sort of flatlines at about 30, but he does get to 140, right? 140 seems to be a fine high. He even got a little bit higher. So I reckon I can get 140 plus on this card. He doesn't seem to get much higher. I'd ignore one-off sales like 149. On this card, you can see this is his low point, right? He gets like 123, 125, 127, 123, 125. So on closer, the buy, in my opinion, is this 123, right? You can almost see you want this sort of price. Obviously below as well, right? You can try to buy for 123, and then you're looking overnight to get this 140 sale, or at least a 1 high 30s. So if you can sell for 140, you get 133 back after tax. So 133. If you can buy for 123, every card you can get, 123, is a 10k profit, which on an icon at about 100k is fine. That's how you find the price. And you just keep doing that on the bid filter until deals pop. That is one way. But this is how I'd learn prices, boys. To learn prices, it's a little bit more manual, right? It's a little bit more manual to learn icon prices, but I do prefer it. Literally, just put that min buy now one again of like 100k. Put your budget in. Never put too high. If you leave too big of a gap between the 2 prices there, too many icons pop up. You'll see what I mean, right? Let's say you were doing 350k, right? And just put minimum 100, like I say, to get rid of discard cards. And then just literally flick to the 59th minute. If it takes too long, lower like the filter. Like, make the gap smaller. Because you only want to be working with a small gap anyway when you're doing icons. Because if you don't know icon prices, you only want to be learning prices of icons in a specific range. Because, for example, if you're on a couple 100k, you don't care about any icons above or discard. You only want to be learning the price of icons in that specific range you're going to be trading anyway. And it also means you have to learn less prices, so it's fine. But yeah, it goes to the 59th minute. The reason this is better for when you're learning prices to win cards is because these cards sit for a little bit longer because they're not on like an open bid filter, right? And you would sit and do the same. You would do the exact same where you check on FUT Nestor's price, Barazi's price. But these cards sit for a lot longer, which means if you're still learning prices, you can get a deal on them still. You often have like 20 seconds on some of the ones. If it's a really good deal, you've got a couple seconds. If it's like an okay deal and you're still going to buy it, you've probably got 20 or 30 seconds to buy it. So I don't mind it. TK, what are we saying, son? TK's here. Oh, TK Max. TK, did you watch Liverpool pump Real Madrid the other day? You watched them? You see that, TK? How are we, son? After how much minutes of trying to get a shadow on a card, should I move on? Wait, Zach, which method are you doing, son? Are you doing one player sniping or are you going player by player? DJ, you here, son. DJ, you're the goat. Don't do that. Don't do that, DJ. How are we? Yeah, FUT GG's better at the minute. I love FUTBin normally. FUTBin graphs are goated, Alan. MH, MH, you still here? Talk to me, MH, on TikTok. He's still here. Because I've got good advice for PC, but it's not sniping filters. How much is good to make per hour on a slow day with chem style trading on one player? But that's a loaded question. I would say if you find one player, it's a good player like Baldy, it's a slow day. In my opinion, per hour, you're talking 20 or 30k. And to be honest, it's probably closer to 20k. It's low. On a slow day, on one player, it's 20k. But that's more because you're not doing that. You're not like optimizing, right? On a slow day, you're better doing what Lundis does, the 1x1. I often will only chem style trade on one player on more active times, like Baldy, and when there's a really good gap on certain. Like I love when there's a gap on Baldy anchor, specifically because he pops with anchor once every 3 seconds. Once every 3 seconds, this card will pop with an anchor, right? So when there's a gap with anchor, I abuse this card. It's not often though. It just happens at random times throughout the day. A service down. No, that should be good. How many platforms am I streaming on? Just the 3. But if you could all come to Twitch, you'd make my heart all full and happy, boys. You'd make my heart all full and happy. But it's up to you. You have 70k on PC, best trading advice. I do the 1x1 chem star trading. I just think it's so much better on PC. It's one of the only methods that I think is better on PC than console. Right? So you boys on PC. 1x1 works amazing during weekend. There you go. On PC, I think this 1x1 works better. And I always thought it has over console almost. Legend Rapture with a follow. What a boy. So boys, before I jump into it, 1x1 method. We've done it a lot tonight. This is really... for you boys on PC, I can't stress I do this method way more than one player. Use the list in Discord and do this, right? There's a full method explaining it. You literally just go 1x1 through the cards on the list and look to buy undercuts on their chem styles, right? On their chem style cards. So on all the defenders' shadows, on all the attackers' hunters, and there's a few cards you can buy with both shadow and a hunter, often midfielders, right? All you're looking for, I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to go into a lot of cards on this. I'll just show you this one Carvajal. All you're looking for here is Carvajal clearly sells for about 4.1k, 4.2k with a shadow, right? If you trade these cards more often, you will learn what they sell for like a high and a low, because they do fluctuate a little bit. But just as a very basic assessment, he sells for 4.1, 4.2k with a shadow. You can buy anything that pops up for like 3.6, 3.5 or below. You can probably even buy 3.7, but at that point, you're making like 100, 200 coins. So 3.6, 3.5 and below. However, do not snipe the card. The reason we do this on PC is PC sniping is slow, but it means that cards sit on the market for longer on PC. This still works on console, by the way, boys. Fine. I'm just saying this is really good on PC, right? If there's an undercut, buy it. If there's not, you move on to the next card in the list. The list you will find on Discord. That is literally it. How long did it take for your ball days to sell? Right at the end, because I lazy listed them. Right at the end, because I lazy listed them, basically. And I'm still lazy listing some now. The gap on him for anchors is not really right. It's not really there. He's like break even. I just got a bit greedy. There's not really a gap on anchor, so I'd leave ball day and do shadows only on him. Finally hit 100k. What do you do with it? Jan, it's going to be the same stuff, brother. It's going to be chem style trading, mass bidding, right? We've just done chem style trading 1x1. You can do chem style trading with a player. Again, silver flipping's fine. And boy, silver flipping's almost very similar. I would almost look at silver flipping exactly like the 1x1 chem style trading method, where you're going 1x1 using the list in Discord, and you're looking for undercuts, right? This Conte... Why was someone bidding on this card for 700 coins before, by the way? This Conte card, see how he's 700 coins? If there was a card at 400 or below, you buy it. If there's not, you move on to the next list. It's the next card on the list. It's almost the exact same as the chem style method. What Champions League game am I watching? I'm not. I went to Liverpool yesterday to watch the game, so I'm kind of like a real fan. You know what I mean? Got 4-5 and Wormos at 150-ish. You reckon he will drop more because his player of the month's coming out? I don't think the player of the month should affect that card too much. One card has a 99 stat, one doesn't. You're only looking to sell the Embuemo in short term. If the Embuemo Scream card was any other promo, then yes. And if we get the Embuemo Player of the Month tomorrow, then yes. I'm just gambling on the Embuemo Player of the Month not coming tomorrow. They're the two things to watch. If he was any other like Scream card, if it was any other promo card with not a 99, then yes. Do you think the cost of selling for 17.5 is good to sell? Yeah, that's fine. He was like 15k, no? Was the cost of not 15k? That's fine. I thought I could do funnier stuff now. You can, Jan. You can. But when you've got 100k, you're doing things like... You could flip a card like this Lundberg, for example. Right? Like, let's say this Lundberg when he's out of packs. The Scream cards are really dodgy, boys, because they're live cards, but they're kind of like fake live cards. They're temporary live cards. Trading with Road to the Knockouts would be way easier. Or way safer, I guess, because the Road to Knockouts are just not... They're just normal live cards. So, Jan, you in theory could flip a Lundberg, right? But you're on 100k. It's still way easier to do low budget until about 500k. Do you get what I mean? I don't know. You have around 50 Marmouches. Do I sell or wait for an Evo? They were for the Egypt thing, but weren't needed, but small loss anyway, like 30k. Yeah, I didn't love that play. It's the same with the Wolves one. I would, Evan, what coins do you want? I would just sell now. I would just sell now, get out of it, and reinvest. Unless you've got like 3 mil or something ridiculous and you can wait. There's no need to wait on that one. But once I'm excited to play Liverpool this season. No, Levi, no. Relax. Bro, we just beat Real Madrid. Relax. Mickey van der Ven. You got a question? Talk to me, Mumbles. Is it worth buying Screenway? I can see a rebound, and he's only 32k. The screen cards, if anything, boys, just seem like they're just coming down as general. We like the Mbeumo one at 150, although I think London just said he's still 150. But across the board, I was saying the discard ones at discard because they're discard. They're just I didn't like them as an investment, but they're a safe investment if you want to buy one of them. But across the board, these cards seem to be coming down, if anything. Earbuds charging to no sound, but play Phasma off stream. So you just came in, subbed it, Sitpom, bro. You're a legend, man. No sound, though. What? All right, fine. I'll speak to you off stream, Pom. Fair play. Boy, you just subbed after going, yeah, no earbuds, can't hear you. Can you silver trade the same as your chem style trade? Yeah, Mumbles, that's exactly what I was saying. Sorry, that's exactly what I was saying. Just got a Nedved for 124 on bid on PC. I don't know PC prices, cut, but that sounds fire, no? I think on console he's way more than that. I don't know PC prices at all. I know Icons came down. Maybe he's not. Yeah, he's not really. Oh, to be fair, still fine. If he's similar price on PC, that's fine. But you have to... maybe he's like 130 on PC. That sounds fire, no? Don't even gas at G Madrid are so overhyped. I'm not doing this with you, Levi. There's better time for this. There's better time for this. We're not going into Liverpool, Tottenham stuff. And especially not like you actually thinking you can back Tottenham in that. We've just beat Real Madrid and you think you've got the high ground. You got to go, Keegan. No worries, son. No worries at all. I want my Frimpong to sell so I can buy more Frimpongs, to be honest. But it looks like the gap's closing on these chem style cards. Exactly, Levi. Pom's here. And he just said he's not even got sound. Some boy. He's going to sub, but he's not even got sound on. He is some boy. For the chem style method, what do we do when there's just one shadow card on the market of a player? So, if that's the case, right, and we said Bianyardo was one example, and you're new to it, it could be a buy. You just don't know that. In my opinion, add it to the transfer list, right? Add that card to the transfer list. Is there more over the hour here? Why are there so many over the hour? Oh, because I'm at the wrong price. Basically, add it to the transfer list, Puggo. What you're looking for is, does that card sell? So let's say you add it to the transfer list. Just forget about it. Look back in an hour. Does that card sell or not? If it sells, then you know it sells at that price for next time. Yes, you're not going to make any coins off it. But for next time, you know that card sells, right? It's all you can do. You simply just can't knowingly make coins off that card. Jesus Christ. Is it bad that I'm a United fan? Yes, basically. Can't help with that, yeah. He's 143 currently. He goes for 155. Cooking then, Cup. You sound like you've got icon trading nailed. The way you're speaking to me, it sounds like you've got icon trading unlocked. Maybe you already do. Maybe you already did. I think you're on a decent budget, so maybe you already do. But yeah, bids on PC can go crazy just because the lack of competition. Bought Liao for 1.4, sold for 1.6 at 6. Yeah, that Liao went crazy. The reason I know this card was going to do well, which it was too late, by the way. As soon as I knew this card was going to do well, it was too late. It was because a leaker posted today saying they bought Liao's. And why would a leaker have bought it? Because he's got 99 shooting, of course. So at that point, we should have knew. But he was already up at that point. Because that card, with that 99 shooting, I know it's just for a weekend, but the pros love this card. Give it 99 shooting. It's a bit silly, isn't it? With finesse plus as well and low driven. Pookie Pommers is the GOAT, that's why. Yeah, you boys are so strange. I'm going to try and get on Faz for you boys at some point. Mbeumo's that, so is Mbeumo coming down? You might have lost out there. It might be the first rise, and then he's just keep coming down. I don't mind holding it into weekend league, but saying that, these cards are such high risk with how temporary the 99 stats are. Oh shit, he's put special back in. They're such high risk with how temporary the 99 stats are. They will keep going up and down in panic. So if you want, you can just try and that break even at like 155. Or if you really want, and he gets back to 155, which I can see him doing tonight, just sell and break even if you're worried he's coming back down. Because I don't like the fact he's gone down to 148 because it shows there's still too much supply on the card. So I don't mind that as well. I wouldn't sell him right now. Watch him be 130 in the next hour. If you want to just get out of the card, wait until he's 155, 157, break even and get out of it. Because that's a lot of supply on the card. More than what it should be. Nah, no worries, Puggo, son. Yeah, but what? Got about 600k locked up right now, but once that comes back lit, we're going to get on icon trading 100%. Icon trading is one of the most safe methods every year, apart from There's like a couple times in the year that icons drop, which is like team of the year. It's kind of an obvious one. There's just some times when some icons just completely drop off a cliff. 99% of times when icons drop, it's expected. They drop because of SBCs. They drop because of huge promos. So if you just avoid them, avoid those times, you're fine. Apart from that, it's safe. Should I mass buy for it? Mass bid. No, only mass bid golds when there's supply. We've got literally no gold supply today, right? We've got no gold supply. I would not mass bid cards like Frimpong when there's no supply, no. If we get supply like Rivals tomorrow, then you can mass bid an hour after Rivals. That makes sense? Because we get the supply on it. Can I already start icon trading at 400k? You can, but you can probably buy one icon and then you're back to low budget. I don't love it. I wouldn't call it icon trading, but you can start to learn it. You know, try and buy one icon and then go back to grinding low budget again. It's kind of like that. How much are cards expected to go up on Black Friday? Like 20% or double, thanks. Boys, we do want to talk about in general, Evan, Black Friday club stock, right? Black Friday, cards don't go... Meta golds will come down. That's what you're talking about. Meta golds will come to the floor. Burmo's not impact or less supply. When I say supply on Burmo, I mean people selling him. Like people willing to sell him. That's like supply in a way. Sorry if that doesn't make sense. When we're talking Black Friday, boys, these are the things you should be buying on Black Friday. It's the things that go up for daily SBCs, right? The reason is because I think these are probably up tonight. No, I wouldn't do bronzes. These will be up tonight because of daily SBC, so ignore it tonight. A really good time to do this is marquee matchup supply tomorrow and then Friday supply for some of the cards, like Friday, 6 o'clock, right? You're looking to buy cards that fit daily SBCs like today. All of these are fine. Get a 300 coin bid and club stock every single card, such as English Prem centre-backs, English Prem strikers, English Prem midfielders, English Prem right-backs, English Prem left-backs, and then you can do other things for the rest of the league. So you can do Liga and French, you can do Serie A, Italian, Bundesliga, German, so on. You're looking to get them all at discard. This is for Black Friday, by the way. You're going to get them all at discard, pretty much 300 coins. You can also do things like silver rares if they're still low. Like I say, a lot of these are expensive tonight because the SBC, so just avoid them, right? I would only look at silvers and gold commons. You want one of every single one on a club stock in your club, on a club stock at discard. The reason you do this for Black Friday, boys, is around Black Friday, EA released tons and tons of flash SBCs, like this one that came out today, right? Like the, what's it called? Curse of the Pharaoh. They released loads of these, right? But they do it for really good packs, like flash SBCs. And loads of the cards go from discard to 2 or 3k to 4k to 5k. Most of them are around 1 or 2k, right? If you club stock them and you club stock genuinely like 100 or 200 of the cards at discard, you can genuinely make like 400, 500k. It's a really, really good club stock. I want to go more into detail about it in the Discord. I'm going to do it very soon because Black Friday's in a month. But I think you should just get ready for it in time. It's a club stock. It's quite easy. Do you know what I mean? The problem on PC, though, is that, yes, there are a lot of easy icon bids. But with this filter, there are 6 icons on the market, LeMayo. Are you doing the icon bid filter? Cool. What I would do for PC, pretty much exclusively, in that case, if there's not a lot of icons on the market, is do this one, Cup. Where essentially you're putting a filter in and then searching. This one's less good on console. I still do. This is how I can't speak. Jesus. This is how I icon trade, boys. But when you do this on console, there's so many pages to get through. So if you do this on PC, you'll obviously have less icons to get through. So it should be better, right? There's no like filter for this. You basically put in your budget in. Make sure to put a min by now in to get rid of the discard. But that's the filter. The filter's almost what is your budget, and then you literally are just scrolling to the 59th. That should work better on PC. To move on to icon trading tonight, you get icon trading. You can do pretty much all, every day. If you've got the budget for icon trading, you should be icon trading. Yeah, 100%. In terms of waiting tonight, the thing with icons is you just want to make sure you're selling them within the right time period. So generally with icons, you want to try and sell before content the next day. You always want to sell before content on Friday because they always drop at content on Friday. And you always want to sell about a day in advance of any icon packs coming because that's another good buy window for icons. If we get an icon gamble SBC leaked, icons normally drop into the day of the gamble SBC. So you want to make sure you've sold before that, then buy again. But in general, you can do it every day. Where's Endo and them, man? Fake fans. Tell him, Levi. How much is Frimpong with an anchor? I don't think there's a gap with an anchor because he's too expensive. I've been buying with the shadow, and even the shadow gap's not ridiculous, which is why I'm not sitting grinding the filter. You'll see, boys, for me. If there's a crazy gap on a card that's like to be exploited, I will sit on the card non-stop, right? This Frimpong is 7.9k, and with an anchor, I'm going to assume he's like here. You can't even like break even. You can about break even on tax on an anchor, right? On a shadow, the gap's not even much better, by the way. On a shadow on Frimpong, the gap's like 9k, right? That'll sell. That'll sell. These will all sell, right? But on an anchor, definitely not. Ball-day anchor can work because of how cheap he is, basically. That's why ball-day anchor works. Is it a buy window for meta golds? Black Friday can be, but it kills golds to the point where it's like they are proper gone. So you need to buy it at a real low. Gold trading for the rest of the year will be very sketchy. If you're very experienced, I wouldn't even call me that. I don't like trading golds. I'm much better with icons and things. Maybe you can nail the lows, and you have to properly track those cards, though. If we go to the transfer list, did anything expire? Right, boys, this is what we talked about before, okay? If you were tracking these cards before, see how she didn't sell, right? Lundis told us in good confidence this card does sell at 3k, and maybe it will. It genuinely might. But as you know now, if you're doing this for the first time, just keep a mental note that she didn't sell at 2.7k. Still keep searching her. When she appears again next time, add her to the transfer targets, and eventually you'll start to learn what they sell for. Yes, it takes time. Become like a master at this method, and that's when you print the coins. You cannot print coins on this overnight. 99% of trading, you can't learn and then print coins within 1 day. It's always a bit of learning to it. But we did see, you can now see what these icons sell for. They both sold at that price, right? So maybe you were tracking them as a low to see if they sell. Maybe you were tracking them at like a really high to see if they actually sell for that. There you go. Yours is 1 mil. Thanks, man. I will cook those. Club, I love to see it. So you're going to cook icons, man. Icons on PC are great. Just got a Frimpong at 8k. Watch the sell them at. If you got them for Shadow, 9 to 9.1 is fine. I'm lazy in mine. If you're on like 10k coins, list at 9. If you're like me and I'm not stressing trying to sell, even though I am on about 4k, so I probably should. But I'm not stressing trying to make coins at the minute. I'm listing mine on a bit of lazies, which is fine. Yeah, Frimpong with an Anchor Junior doesn't really sell. I think he's like 8.4. 8.4 is probably fine for him. Or if you want the coins a little bit quicker, 8.3 or 8.2. How do I trade on PC and what's the best low budget method? If you go, right, I think the best way to explain this now is in the Discord. So, Marku, go onto the Twitch, do !DC, and I'll walk you through it, son. Lundis' guide is like the gold mine for PC trading, basically. You're back, Endo, just been assaulted with a Roman candle. Yeah, Endo, the fireworks outside my gaff are doing me head in. The fireworks outside my gaff are doing me head in. I'll try and do some sort of trade in the background while we talk, boys. Like I say, this should still work. I'm not going to even look to buy anchors now, I think. I'm probably going to stick exclusively to shadows. If we can get one to pop. Look at you two, boys. So cute. Yes, you know, how are you, mate? Alf, I do answer. Alf, I promise I'm trying, son. How are you? Alf, how are you, son? How are we? Hello, Trapsy, son. Any F1 races tonight, boss? There still is profit on these anchors, by the way. The average sell price I sold these anchors for was about 1.7. You sell at 1.7, it's still like 200 coins on a 1.4 card. It's just when I'm not on a lot of coins, having a card listed for an hour to make 200 coins. See, like that. There is 200 coins in that card. And if I was doing this on more coins, I'd buy it and list it while I wait for a shadow to pop up. And that's why I think you boys should do it as well. But right now, when you're on 4k, I can buy, what, 4 of those cards? Like, 1.3 is fine. Because you can list it for 100 coins cheaper and take the coins, right? And that'll still take about probably 30 minutes to sell. I'll have to see. I'm 21, bro. I feel like such a pedo. Yeah, you are. That's why. Don't be a pedo. It's fucking noncy. Being a pedo is a bit noncy, if you ask me. Not bad. How are you, Alf? I'm good if you are. Forget how I am, Alf. Dead serious about that. Forget how I am. Playing any games today, Trapsy? Yeah, I'm playing this game. It's called the trading game, Trapsy. Get a load of this guy. Get a load of this guy. Is Gerd Muller a buy? Well, it would depend at what price, Alf. Give me a price and we can take a look at it. I like taking a look at icon buy prices because it helps other people when they're looking to buy next, right? Imagine how this Pom guy feels. I know, he's old, though. Pom's really old. Like, really old. You got an F1 race Friday. Is it for money, Trapsy? Is it competitive? How do I join the Discord? Come over to Twitch and you just type in on the chat, !DC. And it opens up the Discord link. Pom is like 30, boys. It's kind of crazy. Let's have a look. 550k for Muller. First of all, check the market. Is this guy only 550k? I mean, they absolutely ruined this guy with playstyles. This guy's cold every year, and okay, you want that 550 there, yeah? To be fair, there's a gap on his card. If someone in the stream knows icon prices and needs a buy, I've just fucked it for you. But it is what it is. Let's go. We'll use foot GJ. Let's have a look at Muller. 550. I like the 580s. That's nice. But not quite profit. No, I don't think so. See how these 600 here? The 600, you could make 20k and I don't mind it. But I just see so many cheaper. I actually don't mind it. How many coins do you want? The reason I don't mind it is because what day we're on. Icons rise really nice on Thursday. You can buy the 550 and hold it into tomorrow night. That would be my idea. Buy him and hold it into tomorrow night. So normally with Icon, you're looking to sell within 24 hours. If you get this 550, this high point, you're looking to get, and I think you will get it Thursday night. So yeah, that's my answer. I don't mind it. If this was like, the reason I'm so skeptical on it, right, is because if this was, let's say, I don't know, Sunday, right? If it was Sunday and he was 550, probably not a buy. You get what I mean? Because on Sunday, the rise on Monday and Tuesday is not as great. Thursday is a great day for Icon rises. Is he still there? Let's have a look. Yeah, he's been sitting for ages. Probably anything below that, I don't mind. Sort of 545 and below. Because he's right on the edge, right? You're going to try and snipe one? Yeah, if you can get below that. The problem is, as soon as that one goes, you're not getting a snipe. Yeah, someone bought it. So I don't know if you bought it. Someone from the stream did. Someone bought it. That's one you're holding. You're holding until like tomorrow night. Should I sell my Joe Bellinghams? I got them for 3.5. Let's check what he is. Because I was selling them on my second account. I think you should. Anytime, boys, you can get rid of some of these silvers from the investment we've made. I think you should. If they're up at all. He's already down a little bit. Try and get 5k for him. See how someone's mass listed it and they fucked it a little bit? Try and get 5k. I like a sale at 5k. 5k. Should I sell my Ingamos for 4.4 and then when they drop tomorrow on Thursday, you can buy again? Yeah, I don't mind that. But isn't 4.4 low for the bastard? 4.4 feels low for him, no? Are you PC maybe, Evan? Gotta be PC, right? Because he's 5.9. Yeah, PC, yeah. Maybe you bought for lower. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I do think you should always sell your silvers before 6 o'clock on Thursday. I just thought the price was weird. Then I miss checking teams. No. Boys, if you want your team rating, now is the time to do it. I'm going to rate them now on Discord. And we'll look at some Evos and stuff as well. There it is. Let's take a look at some of the teams on Discord. We'll do it now, Lucas. Wrong channel. Wrong channel. So I'm not looking at it. Wrong channel. Nah, I'm messing. Mumbles, you're still using Berbatov up front. You're a better man than me. Mumbles, you want some ideas for replacement? Gabriel, gone. Aina, gone. Berbatov, gone. Trossard, I don't know about what that Evo gives him, but I'm not a fan of Trossard. Berber's got to go, though. I used Berber for a bit and want to kill myself. Yo, Jerzinho first own is crazy. Some of your boys just pat look in the Discord's mental, by the way. What did you even get that Jerzinho in, by the way? Because it's not from a fucking Icon SBC. He's 89. Rashford, Evo, De Jong, Kachawi at cam was gone next. You can't be playing base Kachawi at cam in a formation where the cam's so important. Gotta be Kachawi gone there, Mossy, son. This team for the weekend. Is this your team, Luca? It has to be. No, this is Zeno. Zeno's team. Zeno, is this your Butch team, yeah? How are you getting... Is that 23 chem? How are you getting 33 chem on this? Because Icons, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 99 stats. With the Benz with 99 pace. Yeah, crazy with 99 stats. You're going to cook with that. This yours. Oh, this is your silver team, Luca. Talk to us. You got Eusebio. Oh, yeah, remember that Evo you showed me? Garincha. You got the icons in. Gonna get these two as well. I don't know. I actually don't know who that is. He's Evo'd. Then it's Dorgu and El Yamik. I'm going to assume that your striker Evo's cold. I know I've seen it before, but I'm an idiot and I can't remember its stats. And I'm have to assume that centre mid's cold. I've never seen him before. This squad's about to be fun. Oh my God. 7 chemistry. 7 chemistry. And you're going to buy 4 Nals as well. At this point, I feel like you need the chemistry a little bit. The 99 stats. Oh, this one's yours, Luca. The 99. Look at... Oh, boys. I'm not playing Weekend League. I'm not doing it. Look at the state of that. 99, 99, 99. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing... Actually, to be fair, Pina scared me a little bit there. I thought she was a 99 then. Fuck me. Roma Road to Glory looking nice. Roma Road to... What? Because you got a couple Roma players? This is so hot. Nah. What in the Roma Road to Glory is this? You can't be doing a Roma Road to Glory with Pina. It's right that. Roma Road to Glory with Pina up front. That's disgusting. 4-2-3-1 we got here. Hey, someone's actually playing this formation cold. I've not been using this like for ages. Narrow. Who's doing this? Joshua. Yeah, Joshua. This is sweaty, son. I like the Mariona first owner. Griezmann, Cherky, Evo, Govi, Laudrup. You know what's sad, by the way? The next upgrade in this team is low-key Laudrup. Even though he's an icon, it's Laudrup. Maybe Valverde or someone at right back, but it's actually Laudrup, which is sad that the icon's the next upgrade because everyone else in the team's class. You got the... Oh, shit. You got the Charlton Evo. 5-5 Charlton Evo, man. That's one of the rarest cards, surely, because barely anyone did him, right? No one put the guy in the Evo until he got patched. You're going to get the chemistry with the cornerstones. Nico, yeah, the rest of it's sweaty. Hamjig is cold. The rest of it, you're a rat bastard. But the Charlton makes up for it. Aldi. Aldi, what is this screenshot, son? Talk to me, Aldi. Trent's got to go. If you want an upgrade, Trent goes. That's simple as that. I can't believe you got Trent. Not even because he's a rat. Not because I'm a Liverpool fan. Like, how does this guy still get in the team, no? Everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. I remember you have the Torre. Lucky little bitch. But the Trent's got to go now, surely. What about Evo's, boys? Do my eyes deceive me? I've seen this Vidal. I've seen a YouTube video on the Vidal. Someone made a video like bringing Vidal back to his... What was it? I can't even remember what it was. Bringing Vidal back to his former glory or something. Some of those centre-mid Evos are mental, by the way. You'll take me in a rat. You're going to replace Pacho with Vidic. Yeah, I need that SCN. That SCN's who I'm doing from the player pick on the main. Benzema and Roma was goated. Yeah, that Roma road to glory is sus in it. I hate selling for lazies when I've got no coins. Hugo Sanchez looks like a good buy. At what price? Again, talk to me on the price and have a look. Gina, you the one that ruined Trent's mural. What? I put an El Rata on it. I thought about it. I did think about it, but I didn't. I'm too civilized. I barely even booed him, you know. I'm just so respectful. You know what I mean? I see if we can find a gap in any of these anchor cards. That's how I like trading low budget. If he sells 1.4 with an anchor, ridiculous. I see if he even does. He might, you know. Surely, is he not below that? I swear his actual card's below that. Oh, I know a filter when I see one. Oh, it's lazy sales, though. It's lazy sales. I fucking hate lazy sales. I actually love them to make me coins, just not when I'm on 4k or like 3k. Jesus God. 350k for Hugo Sanchez. Let me see if I can get a Kirkez, and then we'll take a look. Wait, that Alphon, it was console, wasn't it, before? Because you got the Muller, right? And there's no way that you just randomly got the same price as Muller, like on PC. So it is console, right? 350k for Hugo Sanchez. We'll take a look. I know by the time I come and take a look, he won't be there for a buy. But honestly, if he's not snapped up already, I promise you with icons. If an icon's not snapped up within a minute, it's not like an amazing buy. It's never an amazing buy if it's not gone within a minute. Tamboni, what are we saying today? How are we? How are you, Tambone? Your transfer list is unassigned, full of Meta Silvers, 600k left over, you go all in. The problem is you are unassigned, so you need to do something, right? Yeah, probably. If you're already unassigned, but I think you probably fucked it going unassigned. Emmerich with the follow, by the way. What a guy. Emmerich, I hope we are good, son. Talk to me. Talk to me. How are we? Can I gift you FC26, buddy? Yeah, if you send me the money, I'll send it across. Can you send me £100? Because I've got a little bit of a service fee in there. So I'm gonna get you the base edition, right? Which is about £60. Send me 100, £40 my cut, right? And I'm sure we can work something out, right? Ferras, have you put it in the Discord, son? Have you got your team in? I'm waiting for the tournament. Yeah, the problem is, though, no packs for like 10 days and stuff. It's a little bit long. No packs for 10 days is a little bit long, right? But the fact you're already unassigned... One just got bought. I'll take a look, Alphon. I'll take a look. I honestly know, Alphon, genuinely, if that's the price and it's sat on the market, it's not going to be like an insta buy. Don't worry about it. Also, to everyone, I reckon checking FUT GG momentum trends. Got Euro rating reeled on bid for 75, sold for 86. There's some easy profit among special cards. That was one of the tips, Cubs. In the 67 tips video, one of the tips was just use the FUT GG momentum trends page. It is often inaccurate, so don't, use it as a gospel. But it's so free coins a lot of the time. Good lad, just trying to sort my team out of the pack and Wilson tradable. Oh, what coins are we saying, Emmerich? What's the tradable budget we're talking? What liquid coins? If you can give me that, I can help out. Sold her straight away, cooking. To be fair, if you're on about the striker, right, Sophia, but she's so good. She's so good. Honestly, boys, some of the gold cards, I know she's still like 70k, but she's so good. Could start to learn icon trading with the 600k, but it's too late. No, exactly. That's what I mean. Again, I want to stress. I know I went unassigned, and it was probably the wrong play, but like I was always planning on doing the second account, so I didn't mind it. MB, talk to me, son. How are we? How are we? These are quite slow. Maybe it's not the one we wanted. I thought they were going to be popping like crazy, so the 300 coins means fuck all if he's not popping. Oh, G, you heard about Pop having phasmophobia dreams? No, but this sounds like lore I need to get into. This sounds like lore I need to get into, to be honest. The best tradable packs to make coins. Honestly, you're not going to make coins with tradable packs, but if you mean you're putting FIFA points on, just buy whatever the most expensive tradable packs are. Honestly, 7.5k packs are quite decent at the minute because of consumables. I genuinely don't mind 7.5k packs. Just get them for the shadows and hunters and stuff. Your pack look his cheeks anyway. You got peanut, yeah. Sounds like me. Sounds like me. There's a close one bid there, 66k, boys. Someone getting on that. But need my team sorted. I don't know who to get. Yeah, but what's the coin saying, Emmerich? What are the coins saying? Gramps thought to the moon. Yes, perfect. Don't need an upgrade. Is it in Discord? Let me take a look. Have you just whacked it in, maybe? Are you Usagi on Discord? If you're Usagi on Discord, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up in a second. Let me know. I really need these frimpongs to sell, man. I should not be lazy listing. Man was fully in the game. Remember pulling out the journal and that. I need to talk to this. I talked to you about this, Pom. I'm going to go one more time on this Kirkes. Boys, the only reason this should work, right, is these anchor cards should pop like crazy, like on the border. I'm kind of surprised they're not. A shadow card on him is like 2k profit, but I'm almost not expecting that. You're barely going to get a shadow card on this Kirkes. Chat is pinging game F5 right now. What? You boys are too addicted. Levi, have you been playing Phasmophobia as well? That game is goated, though. That game is goated. But it's a game I prefer to play on my own. Playing it with mates is like... I need to be scared. When you play a scary game, if you're not scared, what are you playing the game for? That's not waffle as well. That's real. Oh, shit. You know what I was to check, actually? Hugo Sanchez. Alf, you got to remind me of that, man. Actually, let me check on the market first. You got to remind me about these icons, genuinely. Let's have a look at Hugo Sanchez. I want to talk about Roads to the Knockouts more as well, man. Was he 350 already? Oh, no, he's 365. Okay, cool. Let me tell you what I think a buy would be on him. You boys are crazy. You boys are fucking... I do want to get on the game, though. You said 350, right, Alf? Because he's already up at 365. Like I say, boys, Icons Rise really nice into Thursday. I know it's a weird one because you can do so much at Rival Awards, but if you see any Icon lows around Rival Awards tomorrow, boys, buy them. They'll rise into it. 379, 370, 3... Ooh, to be honest, 350 is probably a buy. Not like an insta buy. It wasn't a snipe, but it's probably a buy, Alf. Alf, what I'm looking for, by the way, when I'm looking at icons, in my head, tax I'm looking for, like profit. I'm looking at 10% profit, so I get 5% profit after tax, right? So at 350, you need to do 35k on top for the 10%. You're getting that right there, the 385s. And they look pretty consistent. So I think it's fine. Where am I over here? I think it's fine. Volksy, legend for the follow, so now are we? I'm ignoring your boys' spaz thing. Bro's got 40 composure reading chat now. You boys make me laugh. What card should I trade with? 130k chem style trade. Go to the Discord, LMV. Honestly, you won't regret it, son. That Discord guy from London is cooking. You got 1.6k points. Honestly, Zach, it's boring as fuck, but I guarantee 7.5k packs will make some coins just from consumables. Oh my god, it's the butcher build. Fuck off. I'm just saying things. They ain't got a clue about trading. No, but okay, Alf, but that's the whole point we're trying to help, right? I think it was 354. So 350. I think the buy on him was almost 350 on the dot, right? Because it's that 10%. That 385 is his high. But does that make sense? I'm looking for 10%, so I'm getting 5% profit after tax. It's the more of the time to buy anchors, engines again, etc. I think after Rivals, what are they right now? Are they up or down? After Rivals, it certainly could be. With the mega packs we get. Yeah, these are low. Yeah, I like this. But don't... To get, like, maximum profit on these, you need player SBCs and stuff. Yeah, I like that. Tomorrow, around Rival Awards, these are 2.7 now. If you can get bids an hour after, or snipes, around this sort of price, low twos and anchors, I love that. I really do like that. Big one, boys. Big one. Volksy, what are we saying now? Volksy, I hope we're good, son. How are we? What budget are we on, Volksy? Or are we here to just chat a bit of FIFA? Talk to me. Need to start trading to get some big players. Let's take a look at your team there quick, actually. If that is you, we'll take a look at your team. It's here. What is that? Bro, what is that? What is that? What from? Tell me right now what from. Forget the rest. I don't care about the rest of the meta team. That's a loan. Forget that. What bastard was that from? Tell me right now. If the answer's not store pack, I want to know. I don't care about the rest. Tell me right now what that Eusebio was from. Apex is shit. Yeah, I could have told you that hours ago. In a bit, Unks going ghost hunting in a bit, Pom. Pom, I'm getting on that game with you at some point. You better save a space for me. Pom, when are we doing a Phasmophobia stream? Members only. No one. I'm getting on it, Pom, 100%. I want to. How do I join Discord? If you just go on to the Twitch and type exclamation mark DC. Boys, if you see me keep checking the transfer list, I just want the frimpongs to sell. I've listed far too high on lazies. Nah, no worries, Alfonso. Legend, elusive. Elusive. Findig. You boys. Goats. How are we? How are we? How are we? How are we both? How are we both? Talk to me. How much for anchors? If they were 2.7, I like it. Just honestly, I've not got a set price in mind. Just as low as they get a bit below that. So, for example, right? If anchors you can get on bids, but low twos, right? They're 2.7 right now. They often sell for more than 3. They've been selling for 4K this year. They were 2.9 a day ago. They're down at 2.7 exactly, right? I want around this price. Because they might not rise straight away after rivals. There's no reason for them to, right? On bids, you're only going to get this price on bids, by the way. You're not getting this price on snipes. It's bids only. And you're looking an hour after rival rewards. It's your only chance. But genuinely, if you can put a lot of coins into this, sink 100, 200k at this pricing, I think you're fine. You know what I mean? Hope it's a good promo when the silver tournament's out. You'll have loads of packs. Hey, I've been thinking the exact same. KJP, because I've got even more than you, mate. I've been unassigned for about 3 weeks. Although I'm not playing champs this weekend with the 99s. Elusive, first FC actually traded, and your guide for Manager League's got me 150k in a week, I swear. Much love, man. Elusive, I love to hear it, son. Elusive, if you've got 150k, genuinely, right? Keep doing your Manager Leagues. Don't, stop when it's working. But starting to learn chem style trading on top of it to get you towards 500k, honestly, that's the one, man. What do I think of the Liverpool-Real match? One of the best I've been to. In terms of atmosphere, I mean. Like, Liverpool were class, and we've been shit this season. But honestly, the atmosphere of that game, ridiculous. Boys, you can buy this, right? Right, boys, again, I'm on 5k. You need to understand why I'm not buying it, right? This Batcher does sell for 4k with a shadow. If you had, like, 100k plus, yes, you can buy this and list it at 4k. It's 200 coins profit. It's not worth it when you're on 5k. You need to understand your budget. That's 200 coins is not worth it when you're on 5k, right? But doing the chem style method, that is. See, that's worth it. Because I can list this at 3.9 and probably get the sale. You see? Logic. There's logic to it. 50k pack. Yes, yeah, I don't want to talk anymore, Fresh. Me and you are over. We're not mates anymore. Laban, you're here from TikTok, son. How are you, son? Go in the Discord, !DC. You should find it, son. If that's what you're here for. If you're just here to vibe, then we're here to vibe. You know what I mean? You got the songs on now. 40k, any tips? Yeah, chem style trade. Honestly, boys, I know I'm going to go into it on stream a lot more, but I do think for the chem style trading, the guides in Discord we've put in, like I say, free Discord, like I keep saying, it's probably the best place to learn, 100%. Literally insane 4 a.m. pack. That is crazy, look. That is crazy, look. Crazy, look. Crazy, look. Just opened a store pack and there was an ultraviolet on the card. I swear it was the twins. That I read that. He actually baited me because I started to read that like a normal fucking Levi, relax. I am getting on the game, but relax. But you actually baited me. That Eusebio is tradable. Well, no, Ferris, don't just drop that and move fucking on. That's tradable. Marionis, I'd sell anytime now, Elliot. I think you can hold into Weekend League, but if you've been holding it for a while, a lot of the high cards, I'm trying to say I wouldn't touch. Oh, we need to check fucking Mbuemo as well, by the way. I have no clue the price of this card, by the way. Just sell whenever. If you already invested and she's up, get gone. Reinvest the coin somewhere. And these cards are so sketchy for me. 99 pace ain't even all that for a centre mid, by the way. It can, maybe. How'd you feel when Trent left Madrid? Were you angry or were you happy for him? I booed him last night, and I'll leave it at that. I booed him last night. Leave it at that. You bought Desai. I thought you bought Diddy then, but it's not your name's Diddy. You bought Diddy for 750k. Is it a good buy? Let's take a look. We love doing icon prices, right? We love doing icon prices. Because you know what it is? Because I'm on the low budget account, and I'm in silvers on the main, I've not been able to do icon trading in years, which means I feel like I'm missing out. He said 750. I'm going to have to this looks like it's a decent price. He's 809k already. You could even hold this into tomorrow to make even more coins, by the way. You bought 750. When was that low? Or was that a snipe? Oh, no, there was a low. You look to have nailed it, right? Because was he expensive before? Yes, he was. So you could kind of... Yeah, you've nailed that. I love it when someone actually does icon trading properly. A card highs. He then gets to a low. You can buy because he had these high points before where you can make the right profit after tax. You bought that 7... That could even been you. Who knows? That might even been you, right? And then he's back at 800k. I would look to hold him. You don't want to sell at 800. You're looking to sell back at this price. You're looking to sell above. Maybe 809, 815. And because it's a Thursday tomorrow, I think you can hold. That's fine, yeah. Try and get a sale overnight. But if you don't get one, no worries, basically, is what I'm saying. Love to hear it, son. We're back. Jelani, how are we, son? Levi 1G nil. Nah, 0-0. Start again. Ref didn't blow the whistle. Start again. Don't count. Offside. VAR. Don't count. There was contact in the box, Levi. Not taking it. 700k budget, but don't have all the time to check the market as with a job, etc. Anything I can do. Cyprus, you're still better icon trading. It's not very market heavy, but you are going to have to check the market and get used to it, right? It's icon trading and high budget. It's definitely more time, like saving, but you still need to learn the market, right? You get what I mean? What would you say trading on the web app, bidding for milings 1.2? Ah, fuck off. I hate you, but because I didn't even read the. I'm not doing it, Levi. I'm not doing it. You're not funny. You know, you're not funny. Is Jordi Alba worth it? I've seen people say it is. Boys, talk to me about the Jordi Alba recipe because I haven't done him. I've not done him. What should we invest in after Rival Awards? Right, boys, if you're on the... This is so important, right, to be fair, Alan. If you're on the game at Rival Awards tomorrow, there are so many ways to make coins. Severe death on the market. Don't look at Scream cards. Have they died? Have they absolutely died? Who else should we check? What about... Wait, you know what I'm more interested in, Lundis? I'm going to go into Rival Awards, by the way, boys. I know I've got ADHD, but I will check. I will check. This does interest me. Because this card is what I actually want to just try for the team, to be honest. If I fucking had coins, I could play the game. Are they dead? To be fair, he's fine. Are the hero cards fine? He's fine. Unless he rose and came back down. He's fine. While we wait for that. Oh, he is class. There you go. Jordi Alba's class. I got an icon for 50k. I think it was... you got Perez. Hey, still an icon, though. Right, boys. Rival Awards tomorrow. This is exactly how I'd play it on pretty much any budget, right? Rival Award drops at 8 a.m., okay? 8 a.m. UK tomorrow. If you've got crazy budget, you can start looking at icons anytime in the morning, but they're not the main play. Not just icons, fluctuations, right? Rival Awards is a lot easier at low budget, but basically, if there's any fluctuations on high tier cards at Thursday morning, the reason they're great is because the market rises into Thursday, so you're fine. So any icons that are low in the morning, great. You can start looking at that from like 7, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. UK. That's great. That's the first option. Second option is if you're going to be active at Rival Awards, is when they drop at 8 a.m., you can chem style trade. And I know it seems weird, right? But what you're actually looking for is this. At Rival Awards, there's a slight dip on cards. It is never anything major. But there's a slight dip on cards like this Kvaratskhelia, right? So although the cards getting packed don't have chem styles on, these cards like Hunter will dip because his regular card dips. Or give it the follow legend, big girthy boss. But right, boys, these cards like this Hunter Kvaratskhelia will dip because his regular card dips, okay? Again, it's never much, but like it's enough of a gap to where you can buy them at like these prices with Hunter and then just wait. You sort of hold them and you sell them a little bit later on. You don't buy golds as an investment, but you can buy them on like chem style trades, right? That's option number 2. Then, so you can do that. You can icon trade, look at chem styles and fluctuations at Rival Awards, right? The next thing you can do is then an hour after, so 9 a.m., you can start to look at mass bids. And there's 2 things I'd look at here. Chemistry styles and low-end meta, right? It's more low budget, but you make free coins, right? Chem styles, like we said, I think Anchor could be a great one because it's really cheap at the minute at 2.7. It's been 2.9 recently. It's been 3k, then it's been 4k. It's been really expensive. If you can get these on bids for anything below this, obviously you can get, bids at like less than 1,000 coins, but like, be realistic a little bit. Get low 2s on bids consistently or get even lower, right? Great an hour after Rivals, but also low-end meta. So Ball Day, like we were speaking about, Frimpong and stuff like that's good. Anything that's like, I guess Marmouche could be a good one as well because this card has to have fallen, right? It's like fodder price. Fodder can be another good one, by the way. This card's back down. And he's probably going to sit at fodder price, but yeah, any low-end meta card you can mass bid on. Again, an hour after Rivals, and that's how I play the whole of rewards. I would chem style trade and fluctuate while rewards are like out, and then an hour later mass bid. That's how I'd play it as a generic. There's more stuff you can do, but that's the easiest and like most coins you can make, basically. Phone's dead, it's you, Ferras. Talk to me, Ferras. How have you got 2 Twitch accounts? Oh, no, it wasn't. It was you on YouTube. That's your Twitch account. Wait, how are you on the laptop? I've got it. I figured it out. You're on the laptop. Do you know what I mean? Puggo with the follow. Legend. So how are you, Puggo? What did I say about the tradable Eusebio? I said sell it. Look, I get it's tradable Eusebio. I get it. No, I do get it, right? And you don't want to sell this card. Do you know how many coins you can make consistently when you have 3.2 mil? Do you know how many coins you can make? What you need to understand is, boys, when you're doing stuff like icon trading, it's always a percentage game. The average coins you make on an icon is about 5%. If you've got 1 million coins and you make 5% a day, it's 50k a day on top of your low budget, which is great, right? 50k a day extra on top of low budget for not much time is great, right? If you've got 3 mil a day, you're doing 150k a day on top of everything else on average. You'll have days where you can do 200, 300. But like, imagine 150. Boys, imagine playing FIFA with 150k a day to play with, like on top of everything else, just like for free. I know it's not for free, but I'm like, that's the level it sort of gets to. Yeah, he was 4 mil, now he's 3. It's fine. It's fine. You get to use your Sabiel for a bit. I would still sell him. I get it. That's just me personally. Make 150k a day for a bit and then buy him back. Like, it's fine. Screen prices are getting demolished. Yeah, Marathi, I think it's obviously was a sell. We were looking at this, right? Heroes seem fine, but I'm going to get some Buermos cooked now. So the 180 sale that we took was the one. London said these are getting demolished. To be fair, the way he was saying it, I thought it'd be lower. Who else is hype? I assume Cabal's still extinct. When someone's extinct, right? People just keep the card extinct. That is the right Cabal, right? Yeah. When someone's extinct, people have an addiction with keeping them extinct. Is any of the Scream cards that were like hype? What about Frimpong? Take a look. What a boy, Liben. You got anger for 2.6k. Am I cooked? No, I don't think so. They can still rise into the weekend. I just think you could have bought better. There's so many times you don't buy the dip of the card, but you can still make coins. You're fine. Do you get what I mean? I would have rather waited, but like I know people who picked up Anchor recently for 2.7. If it goes for 3k, 3.5k soon, you still make coins either way. Do you get what I mean? Guess who's back? Hazardous is back. Ah, stream's ruined. Stream's ruined. What price was this card? Okay, so he's like 220k. What was he on the market? Let's bring it up. What was he on the market? This is the one I've not checked the price of, so I think physical on him is class, by the way. This card's surely amazing in game. I've not used him, but so he's 218. What has he been recently? Oh, this card is getting demolished a little bit, unless he's already been at that today. Okay, so he was 250. 250. Nah, he just kind of come down though. He never seemed to rebound too much. Although I'm not sure if Mbuemo will even show rebound on the graph because it was such a short spike you had to sell at. How much can I sell Cabal for? I'd just sell him now. He's at max price. I'd just sell him. Mariona dropped a lot. Did you have Mariona invested? I think I just told people to sell Mariona, right? She's in the 100 somewhere, right? I swear she was in the 100 somewhere. She's 200. What was she sitting at peak? She's what? She's basically 200 on the dot. This card for a weekend, by the way. It's really interesting to see what these cards do tomorrow because yes, there's a lot of like hype and sell about them, but they do have 99 stats. Like, they still have the stats. It's not like they've disappeared, right? If a card drops in price, it's not like the stats disappeared. To be fair, she was 200k on Sunday. She was 200k on Sunday. She kind of got pumpy-dumpy. That's kind of normal. That one was an obvious dip. If I sell him, who should I buy? I want to start Icon. Yeah, start Icon trading. No, Augie, start Icon trading. Love the new episode, by the way, Levan. You legend, son. We'll get another one out soon. Work at the minute's busy, boys. I'll be honest. Doing the streams and doing content, it's a lot. But I'm enjoying it, so I'm fine. But in terms of why you can't get more uploads out and stuff, that's basically why. Yeah, Levi, I'm not reading it. You see that, by the way. You invested all your coins into Meta Silvers. When should you sell? If you invested all your coins into Meta Silvers, you're selling with the tournament, right? When do they need to release these cards, by the way? 3 minutes, that's fine. If you invested all your coins into Meta Silvers, you're basically selling with the tournament. But that's why I didn't think people... Again, I said this. I didn't think people should invest all their coins into Meta Silvers, which I've said a lot. Your sell time is basically at least 10 days. Because even if you sell in the hype to the tournament, the hype is very short before the tournament. Levi, what if I just don't read it, mate? What if I just don't read it? Is it easy to make coins the more you have? Yes, coins make coins on FIFA, like real life. Gee, the stats are out on foot, GG. PX, mate, talk to me. What stats? The stats are out on foot, GG. Talk to me. What stats? Trying to think what you mean. You mean Scream stats? What's the filter for icons, please? No worries, Cypress. So there's literally 2, right? Genuinely, don't overthink icons. You can do it as simple as this. Put icon in. Always put min by now to 100. Just avoid discards for the start. They're kind of boring. Put your budget in and just search. That is literally a filter. Go to the 59th and search. Right? It says Frimpong's getting 99 physical. Oh, PX, it's out right now, son. PX. I don't want to be that guy. But the stats are out now, son. Will Mariona not go up for Weekend League? We're not touching that. Screams have showed too much supply. There's definitely going to be a buying window. You'll see people bragging about it on Twitter tomorrow. I guarantee it. I guarantee one of the cards in Scream will rise. You'll see someone on Twitter saying, oh, we called it in our Discord, and then not showing the other 50 cards they called in the Discord. So I'm not touching it. Wasted 500 channel points on that. You have to read it. No, I don't. My only 500. No, I don't. Yeah, PX, no worries, son. It's already out. It's full moon stuff. Icon trading, boys. The only other filter is the open bid one, right? The open bid one changes. Don't look at the numbers on screen, but look about how you find it, right? All the open bid one is put 100k in again. Again, put your max budget in. You can go a little bit more expensive with this one. You're putting around 70k in because that's what icons like list on open bid for. All you're doing, boys, the only thing you're doing is you need to get rid of basically one of these over the hour maximum, right? So you see how over the hour now there's 3 cards, Lineker, Perez, Lineker. All you want to do is mess with the filter. I'll show you how I'm going to do it. So there's only one over the hour, right? The way I'm going to do it is, see how he's 67 and he's 67 and he's 65? If I move this to 66.5, it'll get rid of the 2 Linekers, right? Lineker's gone. It's just the Perez. And now we can compare price back out and we can start doing the open bid filter. I prefer to do the other way, but a lot of people like this way. So you can do either. I have around 1 million. How can I make coins easily? Icon trading. 100% icon trading. You can start to invest as well, by the way. I just don't... There's almost no reason to call an investment on a stream if it's not brain dead. But the 83 team of the week's on Sunday. I think such an obvious one. There you go, boys. There's a Hadji there. That could be a buy. I don't know what his price is. Not a clue. But like, see why this works? Because parts pop-up open bids. The 83 team of the week, if they are discard on Sunday to then lazy sell while you wait for them to go up, is such an obvious one that if I had coins, I'd do it. It's not a huge money maker, but if I had coins, I'd do it. Best trading method with 1 million coins, icons. You also do other stuff. If you look, Lundis, I don't know if Lundis is here, but if Lundis is here, he'll vouch for this. Lundis sits on like 4 or 5 mil liquid constantly. That guy's an animal. He will icon trade and fluctuation trade, but he'll still chem style trade. The way to making coins on FIFA is it's like a cycle. Trade icons until you've got no coins left. Are you still here, Lundis? Do you get... Lundis, you might be a better place to explain it than me. I try and explain it like a conveyor belt. Imagine a conveyor belt of coins. So say you've got 1 million coins. Go and spend as close to 1 million as you can. And this goes for any budget, by the way. Go and spend close to 1 million as you can on icons, right? Let's say you're left with 50k. Go and chem style trade with 50k, right? And let's say you're left with 1,000 coins. You could, even if you want to, go and bid on silvers, like discard. I think when you get to like 1,000 coins, that's when you can fucking stop, right? But ideally, when you get to 1,000 coins, you've got stuff selling. When something sells, like say an icon sells, you've got 100k again. You can go and chem, like say it's a low icon for 100k, go and chem style trade. If it's a big icon for 700k, go an icon trade until you get to 100k, then chem style trade. It's like a conveyor belt. You don't have to sit and trade 24/7, by the way. It's not like that. But just whenever you are on the game and you're ready to trade, you should be trading. Yeah, spend all coins. Use last 100k for chem styles until some flip. Yeah, London just put it in chat there on Twitch. I imagine like a metaphor. It's like a conveyor belt. Do you know what I mean? You do the same there, yeah. Muratari, exactly, son. It just kind of makes sense. What's the plan for tomorrow, Ty? Did you hear us talk about rivals, son? I'm going to put a market watch video out tomorrow, I think, which will help explain what my plan is in general. But rival rewards, obviously, will be before that. So make sure, Ty, did you hear the rival rewards explanation? Nuno Mendes is down quite a bit from... I wouldn't touch that. PX, and I wouldn't touch golds right now. Golds are just really, really dodgy, especially with all the good promos coming out. Honestly, yeah, boys, I promise you, I know there will be rises on these cards. You need to understand trading's a numbers game. You will be a loser on golds 70% and a winner 30%. The numbers don't math up, right? And also, I think everyone says they're using that Lewis Skelly with 99 pace this weekend, so a left back I'm avoid. Also, by the way, the fact you can buy the best left back on the game, 70k, also just mental. But what icon should I trade on? No, any icons. Icons are just, you trade icons because they're icons, not because they're certain players, right? Does that make sense? Can you trade icons with 500k? Yes, but you need to... The conveyor belt explanation almost matters more for you, right? Because let's say you buy one icon and you're down to 100k. You then need to chem style trade, chem style trade, chem style trade. Icon sells. It might even take a day to sell, but you've been chem style trading, and while it, you're waiting for it to sell, you made 50k. You get what I mean? Let me know, PX, that makes sense. PX, I know it's annoying because you think you can make coins, and I guarantee you, what you'll see with these cards, boys, is I guarantee you'll see things on Twitter where it's like someone will post on Twitter saying, "Oh, we called this at 65k and it went up," or I don't know, right? Whatever it is, you just need to understand. Not like I'm saying trading discords are bad and stuff. By the way, it's not. I'm not trying to say that. It's more these will go wrong. People do not post when it goes wrong. And currently, golds will go wrong more than they go right. That's all it is. I know it's annoying, but trust me on that. Golds are really good for the start of the year, and they fall off very quick. What I say for under 100k trading, chem style trade, anything kicks, mate. Again, if you're completely new, I just go to the Discord and start there. We're finally selling these on lazies, by the way. Took long enough. We sold the Kirkers as well. They just expired. Sold them on lazies. We'll get that gone to break even, get some more coins. The Frimpong expires in 7 minutes, and we can trade in the meantime. You just got back in the stream, Tar. We were basically saying, right, rival rewards tomorrow. If you're on the game, it's really important you trade around it. Just because there's no point not trading when there's a big opportunity. And rival rewards is one, right? All you see with rival rewards, be active. When the packs drop at 8 a.m. UK, anywhere around 8 a.m., you can fluctuation trade and chem style trade. Like I say, when you chem style trade around rivals and around big pack drops, I prefer doing more expensive players because they rise later in the day. Jussel, son, you legend for the follow. Talk to me, Jussel. What budget are we on? Talk to me. How are you, son, as well? Answer both. And also, beans on toast, yes or no? But anyway, Kvatskelia, right? The reason I like doing chem style trading on more expensive players around rivals is just because they rise. Again, let's say he's 14k at rivals and he drops to 13.25. You can get a hunter at 13. He then goes up to like 14.5, 15k later in the day. Not enough of a rise to invest in, but enough of a rise where if he's 15k without a hunter, he's 16k with a hunter. You picked up a couple at 13. That's then near like 2.5 profit, K profit per card, which is really good. So it's not that you're investing in gold or chem style trading. You can also fluctuation trade around rivals, but the most important one, boys, is make sure to mass bid an hour after. Don't just do ball day because I've said it here, but he's a great example every time. If, let's say, a rival rewards, he gets down to 1.2k or 1.3k, not a big, not a big dip, let's say he gets down, right? An hour later, at 9 a.m. UK, you'll be able to win bids at discard, but you'll be able to win like hundreds of bids at 1k. You'll be able to win bids at discard as well, but you can also, if you want to, just bid at 1k, 900 coins. But you'll be able to do it en masse because there's so much supply on the market. Do that with low-end meta. You can also, obviously, like do what we said before, where you talk about consumables and doing the anchors and stuff. You can do manager leagues as well, right? I love anchors, but also there'll be other ones. Don't touch Shadow and Hunter. They're just too expensive. There's not enough on the market. I think someone say Finisher's great. Why is Finisher up so much at the minute? Is it just Lukaku? Wait, maybe because it's common. Wait, maybe I'm wrong on that. I swear someone said Finisher was up, no? Oh, you're doing chem style right now in the Discord. Sorry, PX. No worries, son. Crazy Lundis again. I know, yeah, just glazing Lundis. I know. On time. Lost 150k on Scream Card today. Was about to take my first million. Now back to 750. It happens, bro. It happens. It's why AFC, we said selling the hype. Unless the only thing I wouldn't have done is if you bought only discard and you've sold them, I would have kept them. If you bought cards like Mariona and Buemo, always if you bought them in advance, I was selling the hype. If not, don't worry. Honestly, 750k is still a load of coins. You'll get your first mill soon. You will genuinely make 250k tomorrow and Friday if you trade properly. You could make 100k at rivals. Not easily, but you could. You can then make coins later on Thursday and then make another 100k on Friday because they're like the two of the best days to trade. So don't worry about it, son. Skelly, if you wouldn't have 3-star, it'd be mental. Yeah, but at 3-star, you can still use the bastard at left back. So we don't mind it. At left back, he's still fine. But if he didn't have 3-star, the centre mid version would be crazy. Should I sell Dembele because I don't really want to lose 5% if I can't make the coins back trading? Just, in my opinion, you should sell him, right? You're on about big Dembele. Big bad Dembele, right? Who's like a mil. And also he's out of packs, right? So now's a perfect time to sell him. He might even rise tomorrow, by the way. Sometimes these huge cards out of packs rise even on the last day because people still buy them for weekend league team, like, pros and stuff. But to be honest, if you can get like 1.1 on this card, that's fine. I would trade the 5%. Let's work it out, right? 5% on this card's 50k, right? You can make 50k trading with 1 million coins in about an hour. You could make 50k on one icon in about an hour. Then you've made your tax back and you've got the coins. You managed to hit 1 million coins twice trading with managers. Can you guess what? I'm not doing it. The twins are certain. I'm not doing it, Levi. The Roosman, you managed to hit 1 million coins. So you just copied the root. No, okay, the Roosman. Levi's been a twat all night. Sorry, son. I love him really, but he's been a twat. You managed to hit 1 million coins twice trading with managers. What do you mean twice, son? That is fucking sick, though. What do you mean twice? Like, you hit it and then you gamble, you put it all on green, lost it, and then did it again. Where do I find the Discord? Oh, ! DC. Lucas just put it in. It's just a free Discord, by the way. Like I say, boys. It's less giving calls, more methods. I do want to show you, if a lot of you boys have not seen the Discord already, just so, man, you don't got to do that shit. It's fine. Just so the Discord's free. You don't got to subscribe. Take it back. Keep it, son. It's free. What a legend, son. I appreciate that. I'm going to buy some beans on toast with that. Oh my God, Diego Lopez just... Bro, Diego Lopez, bro, you know who that is, guys? Diego Lopez, that has to be you, right? That you're the goalkeeper. You're the goalkeeper. You're the goalkeeper. You're the goalkeeper. Oh, he's not a goalkeeper. I swear. Yeah, you're the goalkeeper. Not him. So, Lopez, sorry, son. I thought the goalkeeper was going to come up. That's my bad. How are you doing, son? Autism aside, how you doing? I want to show the Discord, I will. Just so you're a legend, son, by the way. What a boy. You hit 1 million, bought a team, then did it again. Let's go. Managers or manager leagues, Roosman, because that sounds more like managers, because they're just a lot higher. That sounds more like managers. Callum, what's the Twitch? Just Big G'd. It'll autocorrect a big head, which I take offense to, by the way. But yeah, it'll autocorrect a big head, but it's just Big G'd. You'll sell Dembele then. Honestly, you're a legend, mate. Jussel, right? What I'd do, Jussel, right? If you're new and you don't think you're going to make the coins, go into the Discord and start here, right? Start in this section here, trading guides. Just start slow. I put a shit ton of information in there. Lundus has then put even more, right? There's a shit ton of the guide in there. Watch the video. I spent far too long on it, but, you know, hopefully it helps you boys. You can then do the same with Icon trading. Lundus, they've made this one. That's why it's shite. I'm obviously, and I just know he's here. I'm joking. Obviously, it's not shite. If just in case sarcasm's not a thing in your country. Mass bidding, same again. You can go to the mass bidding. Big guide, video. You can watch that. One for silver trading. Again, huge. Lazy selling, which is less of a like method, but it's good to read on. Then got sniping filters, which is not actual sniping filters, but it's how to find them, like how we found them today at 6 o'clock. If then what to trade today, which I tried to go as detailed as I can, is what I would trade on each day. Start there. Start with your guides, and then you can start reading like the trading chat. And I put some stuff in here. Lundis often posting here. Like this guide's great. So yeah, I'd start there. And that's to anyone who's new, boys. All free. Just go and read. Go and read. Go and read. That's your homework for the week. 1.1 mil, yeah. Well, you sell for what he sells for, Jussel. It just look like you can be able. It looks like you can get 1.1 mil from him because the fact he's out of packs, he shouldn't be like going down or anything. You're happy with Pogba? I like him, Luca. A lot of people don't, but I like him. I like him. So managers bought them cheap, applied manager leagues. Yeah, I see a lot of people doing that. It's never something how I've traded, but I see a lot of people doing things as simple as the one that I seen work recently was someone was buying Uruguay managers for Cavani. Are they up now, by the way? No, they're not. They were buying Uruguay managers for discard. They were then putting the league on where Cavani plays and selling them for like 700, which it is bonkers to me that works because the manager league was also 200 coins. But if it works, it works. But it's still stupid to me. Doing really good. Thank you. Just found your Discord and YouTube channel. We'll definitely start watching your content. Legend Diogo, son. Oh, it's Diogo Lopez. All that joke for fucking nothing. Ignore the autism at the start. I love you, son. When you messing. I just want this Frimpong, boys. I want this Frimpong. I know it sounds silly, but I'm kind of glad we didn't make too many coins because I'm going to be recording the second episode of Trade to Glory tomorrow. And like I say, if I came back with 50k, it's a bit silly. I kind of want to stay below like sort of 30k. And I think we should be if we just keep... I think we just made a few K, right? We shouldn't be on that many coins. We shouldn't be on that many coins. What's the play with DaCosta Scream? Should we hold till Weekend League? On that one, he's not discard, so I think it's more of a sell. Let me take a look. He's not discard, right? He's more like 40k. I know he's great, by the way. I know he's a great card. And it's not David, is it? Danny. FIFA ball knowledge, because he's here like every year. He's like here, isn't he? Like 15. He's about 15. I think just sell. I know he's great. Like, he's such a good... The problem is, right, he's such a good card. And if all of a sudden everyone hive minds tomorrow and the hype catches up, yes, he hits 25k and it's like, oh my God, just sell. I just think sell and reinvest the coins. I don't like it. We've just seen like cards like Embuemo fall off a cliff, and the lower rank cards normally follow. I don't fucking love it, to be honest. I just avoid the Scream cards. The road to knockouts I'm much happier with because they're much more obvious. What's he got to now? To be fair, he's 136. I thought he might be a little bit lower. How much should I sell Shadow Balde for? Right, Zach, you got a Shadow Balde. Let's go. At least someone's doing the God's work. Right. I should have sat on this card. Shadow Balde, I would sell for. I'm going to try and show you how I like find a sell price on Chem style cards. 3.5, no. 3.3, 3.3, 3.3, 3.3. The reason I don't like 3.4, you can definitely get 3.4, but there's a lot of 3.4 over the hour, which often gives you a good price at what he's not selling for. Stealth, what a boy. Stealthy. You're a legend, mate. 3.3. It's a lazy sale, by the way. Look, there's 3.3 here. It's a lazy sale. If you need the coins instantly, Zach, 3.2. If you need the coins quicker, 3.2. But just know, 3.3 could take like an hour to sell, but it will sell. Does that make sense? If you need the coins quick, 3.2. Did I miss a follow before, by the way? Sorry. Yeah, hey, Fei Chung, if you're here, Fei Chung, that did not come up on this chat here. But this chat's ass, man. But it's free. And what do I like? I like free things. So I shouldn't complain. I shouldn't complain. It's free, but it's still ass. Fei Chung, I'm sorry, boss. Missed your follow. No, you know what? If you did follow, I wouldn't read it out. You're a bitch. Love you really, Levi. Easy money makers. What about Mbappe, keep or sell? Just so you've got Mbappe. Are you telling me you've got a tradable Mbappe and you just thought, I'll mention the Dembele. I'll mention the Dembele, but the Mbappe out. No, whatever. Just so, right. I'm not going to say sell the Mbappe and, you know, use nothing for Weekend League. But I am saying you could definitely make more coins by selling them and using the coins. But at some point, you have to have a team, right? At some point, you have to have a team. Oh, shit, Taylor's calling. Wait there, boys. Right, boys, Taylor's here, right? And I need to get the store. Taylor's in a mood with me at the minute. So trading is important, but being in the doghouse with your girlfriend's more important. No, that's more important. I'll be back in just 5 seconds, boys. If you want us to load some questions in the chat, we'll get back to them. I do apologise. How much should I sell Mbappe for? Just sell what you... Just how do you... I'll be back in just a second, boys. Sorry. But like I say, if I don't go back... No, if I don't go back, I'm dead. If I don't go... Boys, I'll be back in just a second. But if I don't go and get the door, I'm dead. We got back. You have your own house, or you still with the parents? I'm poor, Luca. I'm poor. One day, I'm a poor guy, Luca. You tell this guy doesn't wear. Nah. Pom, you leave it out, son. You leave it out. The bat just sold there, boys. There you go. We sold that. I think we bought 3.4, 3.9, which, like I say, not enough coins. But if you, I did like two searches. That's why. Nah. How old are you now? 22. Nah, 21. Taylor's 22 though. She's touching 30. I'm different. These Frimpogs not selling. Let me go check these prices. Oh man, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I think I'm dangerously getting above 30k. I know it sounds silly, but like I promise you, I went into this stream thinking I can make coins today, which is better content. But I can't make too many because, like I say, it's a bit scam. It's like, you know, that guy I used to watch on Minecraft and he come back with full diamond armor, and you're a bit like, did you? So someone's got in creative. This guy's come right down with a shadow. What the fuck, bro? Why is this card full? Is the whole market on the decline? Might have to just break even on these. I did say I want to be on less coins, like. Get on Phasma, relax. Relax. Cougar, yeah, exactly. Shall I be trading engine? What price is it? I'll try and get an 8.7 there, and we'll try and get an 8. To be honest, we'll just try and break even on that one. Bordeaux, we can do 1.6. That's fine. We can just start again. The market seems to have cooked, by the way. We still made coins by quite a bit, but the market seems to have cooked. Does engine have value? Is your girlfriend single? A little bit. Especially at the moment. Engine. If it has value, yes. Yeah, it has value. Yeah. Fine. All good. Same as Anchor. Same principle, right? Again, I prefer Anchor because it's a better chem style. But it's almost like, yeah, 2k. Again, you're looking for bids in the morning. Again, not an exact price, but low ones. Do you know what I mean? You don't want the coins, so I'll tell here. There's a petite for 300k on PC. Seems like a solid buy. The problem with PC is you can't check foot GT prices, right? Boys, if you're on PC, you got 300k. Hey, trust Puggo. Maybe, I reckon Puggo's the one selling it. Don't shoot the messenger. I think he's the one selling the petite at 300k. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying. Sissy, good for icon trading. Jelani, there's not a single icon who's bad for trading. All icons are good for trading. Icon trading just means generic icons. The only ones to avoid is discard icons, because anything below 100k, yes, I promise you, by the way, you can still trade with it, but it's almost like The discard icons are almost like close to heroes, the way they move. How many coins I sell for Anchor Ball Day? I don't love Anchor Ball Day at the minute. Like 1.6, 1.7. You can probably get 1.8 on lazies, but he'll sell better tomorrow and into Friday with Weekend League. You're going to sell Dembele and keep Mbappe and have a go at trading tomorrow. Love it, Jusselson. How do you have both of them, though? That is it FIFA Point. That's FIFA Point FC, yeah? Getting Chem-style cards to sell at 5k for less than 1.5. Gotta love this, haven't you? Chem-style trading is way easier. It's way easier than you think, man. London, are you just sitting doing Chem-styles like one by one at the minute? I don't mind going through that again in case some people have just joined. You couldn't match the wood level of Ginger's disgraceful. If anyone's in the stream's Ginger, not against that. I promise you're not against that. But like, if you're again, not against it, but just don't call me it. That's the difference, okay? Is he full? This is what I want to check. Has he fell in price, or is it just the shadow that's fell in price? He has fell. That's why. It's fine. You are London's Fairs. You're creasing. That's because you're ginger, not the strawberry blonde. Relax. I'm not ginger. There's still the same gap on this Frimpong. It's just like a couple hundred coins lower. This is like probably the worst time to Chem-style trade, by the way. Given the fact that the market's fallen to rival rewards. But the stream has to go on. And I'll do it for you, boys. Nah, you packed Roberto Carlos. I seen you say you packed Roberto Carlos, but I did not know you also got Hadji and Vinny. Exactly 200 on points at best. So how'd you get Mbappe and Dembele? How'd you get both? If anyone's on this filter, by the way, your mother's ginger. The rule is on stream. It's like a dictatorship in this stream. If I'm sitting doing a Chem-style filter, the dictator says you're not allowed to. Someone's going to take that seriously as well, aren't you? Ben's creasing at you. We loved it. Ben. Don't call him Ben. Call him Grandad. Do not call him Ben. That's disgusting. I've never called him Ben in my life. Pomeroy, you hearing this? Unbelievable. I've timed this, by the way. The trade into glory. This is like, look, right. It's for the love of the game. But I have to time it, you can imagine. So we record it when it's good times to trade, right? Which kind of makes sense. But the next one recorded, like I say, will probably be recorded tomorrow at 6 o'clock when we get marquee matchup supply. But I still think that's useful, right? If I'm trading when marquee matchup supply is out, I still think it's useful to see how to trade that situation. Rat behavior as well. Didn't laugh one bit. Exactly, Pom. Tell him. Thank you. Thank you, Pom. Being an ass. Call him Ben as well. He's hearing it through his headphones as well. Yeah, how has he got no ear? What's he on about? How has he got no earbuds, but he's still here? Gotta respect it. You bought them for Weekend League and got 14 wins and now want to get into trading. Honestly, at 14 wins, first of all, you must still be decent. Forget the players. You've got to be decent to get 14 wins. I don't believe that you just, you don't just buy Mbappe and Dembele and get 14 wins. That's not how it works. So first of all, you're decent, right? Getting into trading, honestly, with that many coins, you'll smash it, son. High budget trading is not only better, but it's more fun as well. It's more involved. The low budget slog is just something we all have to do to get to, like, that million coins, then we can start. Which, again, is why the trade to glory account even exists. It's why the trade to glory account even exists. You've got them fine. You got your earbuds working finally. Just a Grandad. There's a lot to charge. I definitely like Samsung ones as well. Any good cards to trade Chem-styles? Yeah, look, honestly, boys, I know I say it a few times, but just because I'm sitting and sniping something, this list in the Discord from Lundist, he put in very kindly. I don't know if he actually just had this saved somewhere. I had to type it out. Lundist, I don't know if you just had this like ready to go. This list here. The only one of these cards, I think you put it at the top, right? Yeah, there's a couple more than this. There's a few more you can do as well. But there's a few cards you can sit and snipe. Balde, Ferland Mendy, Camavinga. There's a few more, right? These ones are to go one by one, though. Okay? And let's say you do a full pass-through of all of these cards. You should maybe get, like... I'm guessing, right? But you maybe get, like, sort of 5 to 10 deals, and then you go again. All depends on time and stuff. You get 5 to 10 deals, and you go again from the start of the list. Go down. And you'll be learning prices at the start. So maybe you won't be as effective. Some of these cards are still amazing. She used to be amazing with a Hunter. She's discard, but like 3k with a Hunter. At the start of the game, she was anyway. I'm not sure she still is now. Where we used to do the generic filters. I'm decent at the game, but I'm brain dead when it comes to trading. Last time you traded was FIFA 20, smashing Ben Yedder snipes. God, wait, Justin, how old are you, son? Not like, I'm not throwing digs. I'm old as well. I'm not throwing digs. I'm old as well. But how old are you? Because I didn't have the brain to trade on FIFA. Like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people only start trading when they get a brain. Which I feel like most of us don't get a brain until like a little bit older. I mean, I used to trade early as well, to be fair. So maybe you get away with it. Just bid on Mendy's with shadows, get them for like 5 to 5.5 and then flip for 6.2. Don't give away your method, CJ. CJ, don't give away your method, son. Relax now, Messi. You can bid on chem stars. I just prefer sniping still. Oh, I wouldn't even say sniping. When you're doing 1 by 1 and you're buying cards, I still call that sniping, basically. The only cards I actually prefer to snipe with chem stars, like this Frimpong, are when it's someone who's more than 5k. I just find like when you're doing ball days, I only ever do him when he's got a gap with anchor. Because the cards that are like below 2,000 coins barely ever pop with a shadow, right? There's just not that many people putting shadows on them cards. At least with Frimpong, especially at peak times in Weekend League, there's a lot of people selling and buying Frimpong shadows in Weekend League, right? Less so on a Wednesday, but you can still find deals. Does that make sense? 22. Oh, God, you're just slightly older than me. I guess I'm just old. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm just going to kick the bucket soon. Me and Grandad have guessed 3 out of 4 right. Oh, fuck off, look. The last one you're getting tonight, Levi. Last one you're getting tonight, okay? I started to trade Manager Leagues, the Liga at McDonald's last Friday on mass bidding. Early this week, been buying them for like 3, 4, and we're selling them all weekend for 1.3, 1.4. So surely you've smashed it then. The Manager League method, I reckon, right, boys, if I had to guess, right, of what's made the most coins for the people in Discord, it's the Manager Leagues for you guys low budget. Especially people, I'm not saying you are new at trading, Jay. You might be new at trading, you might not be. But for a lot of the boys who are new at trading, their Manager League's been crazy. You got to run by this whole 1 by 1 on PC and we'll update with the results. Puggo, smash it, son. What you will find on PC is more cards like that being Yaldo, right? You're going to find more cards like that because there's less supply on PC, right? You're going to find more cards that are sat there with like not an... Oh, look, she's not even on the market. Look at this, right? You're gonna get a lot of this, right, Puggo? So early on, it could be difficult, Puggo, because you're going to have to learn prices, right? If she popped up on PC just one card for like 1.5k, you've got to think, is that worth the buy or not, right? On PC, it's going to be a lot bigger gaps. You should still be fine, but just keep an eye out for that. You know what I mean? Wait, are all the people on Discord bidding or sniped? Oh, God, what am I doing? Are all the people on Discord to get bidding or sniping or neither? Wait, what do you mean, CJ? CJ, talk to me. I'm a little bit lost. But I am a little bit thick, so that kind of makes sense. Lenny, you here? How are we, Lenny, son? How do you make coins when a new promo drops? Right, Elliot, son. When a new promo drops, right, first thing that I would do in your head is don't touch the new promo. Don't touch anything to do with the new promo. Yes, there can be coins to be made there. 90% of the time, there's coins to be lost. All you want to do when the new promo drops is it's more the fact it's Friday at 6 o'clock, right? Think about it. We get huge store packs Friday at 6 o'clock. There are 2 ways to trade as a generic rule when the promo drops tomorrow, boys. Number 1 is buying cards sort of at that sort of 6 till 7 o'clock at low point. But don't just buy cards like randomly. But that is like the generic way you do it. So again, that falls into chem styles because chem styles will get low on players like Frimpong. Frimpong gets low at 6:30. You're only looking at cards like 5, 10k and above. Low at 6:30, but again, not low enough to invest in. He could go even further down sometimes. 6 till 7:30, get sniped with shadows only, and then you can sell later on, okay? Chem styles is great at sort of like 6:30 till 7 o'clock, right? Second way is icons. Icons are amazing on Friday between like 6 and 7 o'clock because they rise really high later on as people buy the weekend league teams. So the first way you make coins is buying things like 6 p.m. till 7 p.m. that you're going to sell at like 8, 9, 10 p.m. later into the night, right? But the second way to make coins, which is even easier if you're still a little bit worried to trade, is mass bidding again. Because let's use that Frimpong as an example, right? Loads of people open up store packs again at 6 o'clock on a Friday, which means at 7 o'clock, right? When this card's, 7.5, 8k, whatever he is, right? Around this price. At 7 o'clock when he's that price, 6 o'clock, sorry, he falls, and then an hour later, you go on mass bid, basically. And you can mass bid, and you can win some ridiculous bids at, like, ridiculous prices. You can do the same on chem styles, you can do the same on different low-end meta and stuff, but mass bidders, basically. You then want to sell everything by 10 p.m., and you can go again into the night, because then cards drop into the night again. But you can make so many coins on Friday from, like, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. to then sell at 10 p.m. I'm not doing the 6, 7 stuff. I see you putting it, I'm not doing it. Easy, how are we, son? How are you? That list I showed a second ago, people will be doing all sorts, CJ. The main way to do it is to go 1 by 1 and just snipe, but people will be doing all sorts because they'll do what they want to do. Main way to do it is go 1 by 1 and just not snipe, but like buy the card if it's on an undercut. The chem style trading actually works. Just picked up 5 Tirams for 2.8, sold 3 for 3.8 already. Stealth, I love to see it, son. There's so many coins to be made. Boys, I know, like I say, I've not been too active tonight. But I really hope people are going to set out making coins. We've just sold a Frimpong by the looks of it. We bought that at 7.5, sold at 8.5. He'll pop loads of shadow. That's another one you can do. There's not many you can sit and snipe, but he is one of the ones you can sit and snipe if you do want to do it. But as you can see, Stealthy, you're doing great with Tirams. They're great. So many coins to be made. You want to try Manager League trading, but I'm cautious because I'm not as confident as Chem style trading. Manager Leagues is really safe, right? Mumbles, go and read the full mass bidding guide on the Discord first, and then try it, okay? Go and read the full mass bidding guide first, and then try it. Make sure you read that first. Clubs when the game's dead. Game's never going to die. This game's the best FIFA in years. People just need to admit it. Have you seen the new Adidas national team kits? No. I assume you just mean in real life, is that right? I think you get a few football kits. Anyone here collect kits? I'm too poor. Maybe fake kits. Maybe fake kits. 1K followers on Twitch now. Yeah, Lenny. Big leagues are calling. Oh, honestly, boys, the best meme picture you want, by the way. Boys, just to send to your mates. Just to send to your mates. You need this. This is one of the ones you need saved in your phone. Get this saved in your phone. Right, and end of TED Talk. Get that saved in your phone. You just need certain reaction pictures saved in your phone. That's one. Last good FIFA was 23. Nah, that's a skill issue. This one's good. Let me cope, man. I enjoy the game. I enjoy the game. I really do. How should I make coins tonight? I'm at 300k. Lightning, son. Chem style trading and mass bidding are both great tonight. Lightning, can you be active on the game at Rival Awards tomorrow? You could just be in school or something. I might not be able to. But can you be active on the game, on the actual game, not on the companion app, at Rival Awards tomorrow? If you're in work or school, that makes sense. No, you might not be able to. Hurts my soul putting you savior on the market. Oh, I get it, son. I get it, Augie. But the amount of coins you can start to make with that sort of money, the way I would do it is this, right, Augie? Don't just not have players for your team, right? But if you could try and at all times save at least 1 million plus coins for trading, you will be able to make so many coins, you'll realize why it was worth it in the long run, right? If you can save 1 mil plus for trading. If someone sat on Frimpongs, you rat bastards. You're new to trading, bro. Took tips from you when I put up your videos. When you put videos about Manager League, I was making 6 to 7. I see it. Coins profit, 700 coins profit on each card. I'd love to hear it, Jay. What say your liquid was, Jay? I think you said before. What say your liquid coins was? 15k profit and still counting. Come on, Yam. What's that on? Manager Leagues or something else. You can, if you can, Lightning, I would almost, if you want to, you can still chem style trade now. And if you don't know how to chem style trade, do exclamation mark budget, right? But I would almost focus more on Rival Awards tomorrow, because with 300k, you could definitely make a good 50 to 60k tomorrow, right? Did you hear when we went over Rival Awards trading just like about 10 minutes ago? If not, I don't mind going over it again, because I think it's really important for every Rival Awards. It's the same for Squad Battle Awards. It's almost the same pattern at Friday, 6 o'clock. It's basically anytime we get crazy supply, if you trade it correctly. Wait, what are you saying? Because I'm not at school? Wait, CJ, would you mean tomorrow? Bro, that's definitely one of you boys on this filter. Don't think I don't see it. Don't think I don't see it. CJ, you saying about Rival Award trading? It's what we said before. It's what we went over before. What's the average coins you can make a day from trading? It depends. There's a spectrum, right? A lot of people are limited by time, right? If you've got all day and you're someone like Lundish, you can probably make about 500k in a day if you wanted to, because you can, genuinely, right? Average on just a normal day of trading, if you put a few hours in and you've got a mid-range budget, I think you can make about 100k. It's like, that's a very sort of standard. If you do really well, you put a few hours in and you're on a mid-range budget. That's like me thinking you're getting a few icons, a few high-end stuff. You grind in chem styles for a bit, you grind mass bidding, and on like a slow day, that might be like 30, 40, 50k, right? On a slow day. But then if you also add in things like Friday trading, marquee matchup trading, silvers, stuff like that, then they could be trading. You could make like 150, 200k on those days, right? So it averages out, I'd say, about 100k a day. That's more experienced, I reckon, but you definitely can. Jokes. What's a good price for engines? Whatever they are now, try and get bids on them tomorrow for like half the price, 1,000 coins below. I think they're about 2k, right? You want to get bids as far below as possible. Yeah, you should stop using the box. People are getting coin wiped for it, Trapsy, to be honest. I've seen so many coin wipes recently. Is it smart to stock 84 rated team weeks for discard in your club? If they are discard, but I don't think they are, right? Lennoxson, are they discard? I'm pretty sure because of the pipe, I guess we see that up right now, right? Can you please go back to the card to trade while chem styles? Wait, Leben, talk to me again, son. Talk to me again. In terms of Rival Awards, CJ, it's as simple as chem style trade at 8 o'clock tomorrow when Rival Awards are out, and then mass bid an hour later. It's really simple, right, boys? But all you need to do is, just so I don't go into explaining it like over and over again, right? Is tomorrow at certain times, right? Go into these guides here. Chem style trade, do this at around 8 o'clock to between 8 and 9 chem style trade, and then between 9 and 10 mass bid trade. Both guides are there. That is like as simple as I can make it, I think. That should be fine. It's just the best time to do them two things with the supply. You sold Dembele for 1.2. Come on, son. Come on, Justin. Get yourself to trading. Come on. Not at the moment. Yeah. If you can get them for discard, it's really smart, Leonard. Sorry, yeah, 100%. Hello. Got a good Muller at 538 Alphon. What, on console? I like that. On console? Wait, Alphon on console? Because the guy's like... Guy's at 550, yeah? That was really good. I think that was the price. Yeah, class, man. I think you were looking for like 5, 8. What did we say we were looking for? I can't remember what you were looking for before. We looked at it before, what the sell was. Tello with the follow. Tello, you little legend. Tello, you little legend. So now how are we, Tello? Can you go to the Discord and check the players to trade when doing chem styles? Leben, you just go in the Discord and check it, son. I am a little bit confused what you mean. Sorry. Yeah, if they drop back, Leonard. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You got 365k coins with a 600k team, so you're basically at a mil. If you wanted to, you could be at a mil, Jay. Unless you mean like an untradeable team, but I assume you mean tradable. But you're basically at a mil. That is class, son. Love to hear it. Eusebio is higher, by the way, because I'm on PC and actually nobody's selling it. Might put him for 4 mil. Yeah, what you can do is you can check footbin sale prices, Augie. You can check footbin sale prices and see what he actually sells for, but go for it. Them high-end icons on PC are a little bit mental. What should I do with 130k tonight? Again, chem style trade and mass bidding. Again, it always goes to them two, boys. It's not because I'm boring. It's because on a low budget, if you're actively trading, they're literally like the two gods of trading. Silvers come into it when we get silver supply as well, and you can still silver flip on any day of the week. But the two mass bidding and chem style trading is almost how I define low budget trading. You got them on bid, yeah. Then you can win some crazy deals on. Honestly, with icons, the best time to bid on them is if an icon's already low and there's a bid going. So let's say Muller is low at 540 and there's a bid going. That's when you can get a nice deal. Exactly. What should I do? Lost 60k to crouches. Yeah, the crouches fuck people up. The crouches fuck people up. What is Liquid Coin saying? What are Liquid Coin saying? You think it's worth picking up some Claudia Pinas right now? No, not particularly. How come? Is she particularly low? Not really, no. I know it's Weekend League coming, but I assume you mean gold, by the way. You might mean the special card, possibly. I'm not seeing the special card. I just assume you mean gold. If you mean the special card, that's more interesting to take a look at. You can't see it in the Discord. It's in the trading tip section. It's in the trading tip section, sub. Johnny, you're on a 900k budget. Is that what you're saying? You're on a 900k budget. Last sales are 3.7 and 3.9. Try and get 3.9 then, Augie. See if you can get 3.9. If the last sales are 3.7, 3.9, so you can get 3.9. Weekend League tomorrow. No reason not to. You might have to listen for a while because it's PC. What budget do you turn from low budget to mid budget? Oh, but it's made up. It's honestly made up lines. The more you stress about what's low budget and what's high budget, the less coins you're making, right? Just look at it like the conveyor belt. I promise you the best example is the conveyor belt example, right? Imagine it like this. If you've got 500k, you can afford to buy an icon or two and then go back to doing chem styles because you've got no more coins, right? If you've got 1 million coins, buy as many icons as you can or like high rated fluctuation trades and then go back to doing low budget. If you've got 10 million coins, right? Technically, if you want to actively trade with 10 million coins, right? Like, let's be honest, boys, no one's going to chem style trade with 10 million coins. I get it. But still, technically, the most coins you could make would be to icon and fluctuation trade. And if you ever somehow spent all 10 mil and you were below 10k or below 100k, you would then start chem style trading. Do you get what I mean? So it's not like what's low budget and what's mid budget. You just trade for whatever coins you've got. If you've got 200k, just chem style trade. Do you know what I mean? Jaden, too early. No. You're tired of silver trading. Icons, 100%, John. Like we've just said, it's that same example, right? So it's like, you got 900k. You go on the icon filter. Or even not another filter. You could do something like 100k and then put maybe like, I'm making price up a little bit, but put 330 in, right? Learn all the icons in this price range first before you start doing anything crazy. Right? And start learning to icon trade. And if you ever do buy some icons and you spend a couple hundred, you know, let's say you spend 700k on icons, you can then start chem style trading with your last bit of coins, right? Same thing. Sissy at 270. Do you want to take a look? Lucas, should we take a look? Is that what you're saying? Or you bought? Tell me if you bought, you want us to take a look. The only untradeable in your team is Alba. Now, you smashed it, Jaden. If you're basically getting towards a mil and you said you never traded before, I mean, we'll get you there. We'll get you on 2-3 mil if we need to. Which we do need to, let's be honest. We do need to. It's only 7k. Don't you think we'll go up for Weekend League? I have 100k liquid and 170k invested. Oh, you're not in a place to invest then. In terms of like buying more Pinas. I'll just actively trade. You'll make more coins. And you got Alba for free with a bit of fodder. I love to hear it, son. Yeah, look at these talking about F1, man. I think Dybala... No, stay away from the Scream cards. We've seen so much panic selling and supply on these cards. Stay away. Just they look awful. I guarantee some will do well tomorrow. Yeah, cool. But there's more losers than winners. If I can get a Sissy for 260, I will get here. Wait, Sissy... Let's have a look at Sissy at 260. I'm going to just trust you. I'm going to trust you. You said... I'm assuming it's for a trade, right? I don't think you're trying to buy for your team. At 260, right? Oh, maybe she gets lower. Maybe it's just for your team, right, Luca? I assume it's just for your team because it's not really a buy. So I assume that's for your team. Let me know. Let me know, son. I packed him a few... Oh, you've packed him, Zach. I do apologize. If he's low right now, because I know a lot of cards fell, I think you can sell into tomorrow. Yeah, that's different. You packed him. I do apologize. I do apologize, Sunshine. I know he got pace. What is he? So he's about 370, maybe? Yeah, you should have sold in the hype, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, he's 400, okay. Let me see what he's been at and got to today. I don't want you tomorrow, because I want you today. I don't even know what FIFA this one's from. He's 400. What's he been? Oh, he fell off a cliff, bro. They really got cooked alive. This was more obvious. We've been saying sell these in the hype all week. Is Cabal and Liao the only two that did well? 70k drop since content. That is crazy. I think you can hold to tomorrow. He's not going to get to 470 again. You're probably looking to get towards 420, 430, right? Just try and sell them before content, just so you've got the coins for content, really. Think she might go up this in the weekend? Wait, she is one of the icons I'm keeping an eye on for Friday. Wait, Luca, why her specifically, son? Like, why not just icons in general? You've lost me a little bit, but maybe I'm being slow again, which is, you know, standard stuff. You think Joe Bellingham Evo Evolution is good? Yes. Yeah, but I think with Evos, you boys should just do stuff like from the teams you support and stuff. I don't really like doing meta Evos. Yeah, okay, we've stayed under a decent coin budget. It's funny to be speaking like this, but I'm happy we're still under 30. I think 30k is the limit to not be doing too much off camera. Not the best at this stuff. Nah, no worries. Zach, that happens, bro. People have done way worse than you, mate. Don't worry about it. I should learn how to leak and become better than you at trading. What do you mean learn how to leak? Learn how to leak. You learn how to leak by getting a job at EA. Oh, you don't mind using... Okay, Luca, that's different. Sorry, son. Yeah, got you. Yeah, that's Sissy's call, by the way. Just, if anyone wants a good icon cam, yeah. Anyone wants a good icon cam. Because she doesn't have many playstyles, but the playstyle she's got is called Technical, Finesse, and it's mainly the Incisive Plus. But Playmaker Plus with Incisive Plus and with those stats, she actually will be cold. For the price as well. What method do you use with 27k? Brad's chem style trading, son. Brad's, again, like I keep saying, I'm trying to be a little bit conservative because I'm filming the second episode of the Trade to Glory tomorrow. This Trade to Glory account is sort of a filler until we get the main account back from the Silvers. But this is exactly what I've been doing, so I'm not lying to you. Chem style trading, all of this. Literally, the Bellingham was a bit of a silver flip. We literally just went through to have a look at the Evo. There was one on the market at 3.5, so we sold it. The rest of it was just pure chem style trading tonight. Episode 2 as soon as possible, CJ. CJ, I'm just trying to get them recorded and edited and thumbnailed as soon as possible. Is Road to Zlatan done? After the Silvers, hopefully. We beg Jaden. There's one up now for 262. Yeah, it's not a low, though. If you look, Luca, look at the sell prices on those cards, on those Sissy cards, right? That she lows at like 245, 250 almost. She's closer to a high at 260. I think a high is like 270. Leban, make sure you're verified in the Discord. That's probably what it is. When people don't verify, I call Charlotte to 125. When people don't verify, you don't get access to the rest of the channels. Make sure you click verify. Lands around 3 mil when you're actually done with the Silvers. Will you actually just buy him? We'll see. The Silvers, I'm still wanting to see the rewards, right? I know a lot of you boys have club stock Silvers as well. The Silvers price, I think now, depends so much on the rewards for this. Also, when they release them. If they release the rewards in 10 days and 20 hours, there won't be much hype. If the rewards come out early, it'll start to create hype for the tournament. Legend, CJ. I really appreciate that, mate. I wish I get them up more, basically. G-Def, that's crazy, Trapsy. Wow. You boys are crazy. Zach, I believe he can, but Zach, to be honest with you, the main thing I will say to you is just make sure you sell before content. You can definitely make the coins back by trading at Content Friday. So no matter what, sell before content. Think Trapsy drink. That's great. You boys are a bit crazy. But yeah, like I say, I'm going to leave it there in terms of trading. So we might just stop it there, boys, because that is going to set us up nicely. That's going to set us up nicely for the second episode tomorrow. Set up nicely. Decent little one, boys. I'm hoping a lot of you boys make coins today. Should be smashed it. A lot of you boys learned a bit of icon trading today. We're starting to get to the budget. You can see what is nice. It's over the course of the streams, people are getting higher and higher budget. We're talking more and more about icon trading, which is nice. Is your chat included in the episode? This is definitely not going out in the episode. That's the point. If this was an episode, I would have just sit and traded the whole time. Otherwise, your crazy messages. Did a full camp style list on PC. Only got 2 buys. You got a Carvajal and a ball day. Hopefully about 5k profit. Puggo, PC is slower, but the bigger gaps because the ball day is crazy, right? Puggo, what I would say is on PC, it's if you do it over the weekend, it could go crazy. On PC, the cards will sit there no matter what time of the week it was. So for example, what I mean is if you do this on the weekend, right? I think Lunda said he does it on the weekend anyway. Should be fine. If you do it on the weekend, there will be loads more cards listed, but they will still sit on the market for a while. So can you try it, Puggo, if you get the time? Just Saturday around content, Friday around content, just a standard peak time and see what you start to do there. Should be class. You didn't mass buy meta cheap cards for Evos or something that is worth it. I don't love it. I prefer club stocking it. Buy one of each. Buy one of each at discard double because you could be holding that card for like years. So if you buy it on a club stock, it's fine. Your mate didn't come to school for 3 days and won't respond to Snap. Think he's dead. Give me his number. He'll reply to me. Jaden, to be honest, mate, I wouldn't reply to you for 3 days. So... Joys of working late night bar jobs. I can do something like that. That is class though. Late night bar job. Hey, Puggo, man, travel the world. Go to do that thing that people do in films. Do you know what I mean? Go to like Australia. Go to Australia and then you can work a late night bar job and it's fine because you don't need any more skills. Do you know what I mean? Like you just, you know what I mean? Just do the typical thing. That makes sense. Well, get me a late night bar job. Get me out of corporate, basically. Anyone else here work corporate? Depressing as fuck, man. No one said that. It's depressing as fuck. Really is, bro. Do you know I don't want to join your pump and dump server? Stop DMing it. No, the server that me and you are in about pump and dumping's not to do with FIFA. Careful, Jaden. Be careful. Wait, can you give me the Frimpong filter? I might hit something out. Yeah, the Frimpong's not a filter. All I was doing with Frimpong, right? Not really a filter. And I don't love it at this time of day, to be honest. But all it was is you literally just search Frimpong for his lowest price. And this works the same with Ball Day, the same with Camavinga, the same with Ferland Mendy. And like this one here has a shadow on, you buy it. Right? He doesn't have a massive gap at the minute, which is why this is not great. Because these sell for about 8.7, which after tax, that's what? Like 300, 400 coins? This Frimpong can sometimes have a gap of like 1,000 or 2,000 coins, right? If he has a gap at 1,000 or 2,000 coins, it's really worth it. Right now, we'll sell this. I'm going to list him overnight because I'm going to be off the game. But he'll sell for like... It'll be around here. Which is just... It's not really worth it too much on that gap. Do you know what I mean? You can get more snipes like 7.5 though. Yeah, see, oh, his son. What a boy. Yeah, so you've been footy training today, son. That's exactly your plan. Went from 4 years in retail to bartending, and the difference night and day. Yeah, retail, probably the worst job in the world. Just anything retail. What time to be alive? Ping pong? What do you mean ping pong? He's not actually pumping dumping, boys. Don't listen to me. I'm special. Nah, yeah, all good, Jade. All good. What can I be pumping dumping? Ball days. Always when you stream. Yep, so we are ending soon, though, Sauce. But yeah, so have you been training, though? I know you're doing footballs. Most days, it feels like. Guy's kind of like a little semi-professional. You thought your dog would be scared of fireworks, but he's going mad trying to attack them. That's him being scared. You lost 30k on mullet. Yeah, load of people lost on Scream Card, Yapsio. Loads of people lost on Scream Cards. I wouldn't like look too much into that. It's fine. Is what it is. You could have lost a lot more coins. Imagine you'd invested in things like Dybala. You'd invested in things like Mariona. Stuff like that was like a bit ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? So honestly, like I wouldn't worry about it too much. In terms of a raid, boys, what are we thinking? Should we do a Smithster raid? Are we doing a Smith? It's called Silly Smithster, boys. He might be doing the dances. Should we do a Smithster raid? Boys, if you've not been in for a Smithster raid and you've just been in these streams while we've been trading, we used to do pro clubs, right? This guy called Smithster used to do pro clubs. If you're not on Twitch already, this is probably worth it. He says Silly Smithster. I don't know if he's in the mood for it, but we can try and get him to start dancing, boys. He looks like he's dancing. He looks like he's dancing. We'll be putting him up overnight for 220. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's fine, Zach. 100%. That's fine. Boys, if you've not been in a Smithster raid, you can't miss this. Boys, I'll see you all next time. I'll get an episode out on the YouTube very, very soon, okay? We'll get episodes out tomorrow on the Market Watch, so we can do number 2 on the Tradings of Glory. And then hopefully, we can start selling them silvers soon and get the trading account more up in the coins, so we can just start doing more trading on stream. A lot of the minutes just like teaching. But yeah, boys, legends once again. Legends once again. Thanks for Jade, you're a legend. Now you're a legend, son. Anyone in this stream's a legend apart from Jaden, apart from Trapsy. They're the only 2. Everyone is fine. Everyone is fine. Yeah, look at Lee. Levi getting chased. Boys, I'll see you in a bit. Go and say hello to Smith. The guys are fucking mental, man. I'll see you guys in a bit. Same with you, boys.